like you to mention certain things. Some people don't want you to say this. Some people don't want you to say that. Some people think if you mention some things, they might happen. Some people are really fucking stupid.
It's the worst of the Opie and Anthony Show.
Damn. What is all the walkie-talkies
I don't
now?
know.
Now
I'm hearing
walkie-talkies. Dude, it's just a stupid radio thing. This should take 15 to 20 minutes tops.
All right, the cherries are en route. The cherries are en route. Clear a passageway.
Jeez. It's like a Secret Service out there. Yeah. Remember the old days? We would just do something like this? We needed 4 people. There's probably, I don't know, a staff of 20 trying to figure out how to get this cherry darts thing done.
Can't work it out. I've still not seen one girl in the studio, one contestant in the studio. All I've seen so far are the cherries. Well, I haven't even seen the whipped cream.
Yeah, well,
we're... Go bring the girl in?
Yeah.
Come in?
Well,
Sure.
Do we have any producers around that know what they're doing? Steve's running around with his head chopped off.
Hello.
Hey, Candy. We were looking at your pictures yesterday.
Which ones?
Which ones?
Yeah, Candy, you have to come on the mic so you can chit-chat a bit.
She wants to go back to bed. She saw the couch and started laying down.
It's a good sport.
You really are. What's going on, Candy?
Absolutely nothing, as a matter of fact.
No, you were having a problem filling out the paperwork, I noticed.
Yes.
What stumped you?
That was Noah's fault.
What stumped you, though?
He was trying to cut, copy, and paste, and
Yeah.
it was all his fault. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, okay.
You're in town to shoot?
I'm in town in the process of trying to get things together for a movie I am trying to get together.
Oh.
Candy and the Land of the Midgets. Yes.
You're the one that likes the midgets, then.
I am the one.
Can you, do something with a midget on our show?
If you can find me one, bring them on
We'll
down.
find one.
Give me 10 minutes. Any midgets out there that want to be with a porn star, watch this.
And she's hot.
Bring them on down.
And if you happen to be near 111th West 57th Street, you can come down now.
I own so much midget porn, it is beyond
Would you say perform oral treats on a midget? Would you do that?
Oh, yeah, bring them on down.
What is it about midgets that turns you on?
Just the novelty of...
The novelty?
She has a Snow White fetish.
Is it like you're picturing him just on top of you?
No, I want to be on my knees and him standing behind me, and we're still at equal level.
Oh, at the equal height.
That is hot.
And he's taking you from behind.
Yes.
That's great.
And that gets you all excited.
Oh, yeah.
Little midget hands wrapping around your boobies.
Where's Rich Voss when we need him?
I've never personally been introduced to a midget.
Really?
No.
But you watch midget porn all the time.
Yes.
You never met?
That
Would
is
you mind if he
horrific.
had like a little elf hat on and midget clothing?
No, that'd be super hot.
Wow. You are weird. I love it.
We got to have that in studio.
Yes, we do.
Any midgets, you got to
Absolutely.
show up, but you have to wear an elf hat.
Yes,
a little elf
please
shoes.
come on down.
Now, where are you from?
Originally, or where do I live right now?
Do you live in the area?
I live in Ohio.
So you could come down in
Land
a
of
day
the
or two
midgets.
notice if we find midgets,
Yes.
right? Okay, good.
Ohio
I
is
come
the
down
midget
in a
state.
3-hour notice. It's an hour and a half.
All right,
plane
we will
ride.
find a midget, and we'll do it next week during the free play week.
I can hear the call.
Is she hot? I don't go out with just anybody. I like them real hot.
Yeah, I'd like an attractive midget, please.
I like a nice ass. Like a Neil. Well, she's got a Neil.
How about a dwarf?
What's the difference?
Exactly. Good point. That's what I wanted to
Well,
hear.
I think,
If
now
you're literal, you'll work for me.
All right,
people
good.
get it confused. I think I think you like the dwarfs. Midgets are like regular people, only smaller.
Okay.
The dwarf is the one that you always see in like the Oompa Loompas, and is that the kind you like, the little dwarfs?
Either way.
Either
Honestly,
way.
Either way,
Just
as long
small.
as you're little.
How about a legless guy?
Which type of Y chromosome deformity do you seek?
We're going to cast your movie for you.
Oh, I am hoping so.
We have all the confidence in the world at our abilities. We will find midgets for your midget porno.
Just walk up to him in the street. Do you want to fool around with a hot chick?
I've never seen one in person.
You've never seen a midget in
Never.
person. It's a laugh riot.
You probably did and just thought it was a baby.
So
go chase yourself.
So what do you want to get done with this movie? What kind of scenes with the midgets?
Actually, what we're gonna do is like a Snow White kind of
you.
medieval. Yeah, exactly. Like
Nice.
You need 7?
Candy. Well, I want as many as possible.
Does that like turn you on so much thinking of 7 dwarfs just like
Yeah.
all over you, touching you everywhere?
Midget gang bang.
Midget gangbang.
There's a guy that says he'll cut his legs off to be in the porno, and then he'll wear wacky shoes on his stumps for you.
Hey, Wait, would you, if we could get 2 midgets, would you let one stand behind you, and then would you perform a Hummer on one at the same time?
Of course.
How hot would that be? Well, it would be fun to watch.
Be hot to watch
Yeah.
there, Jimmy?
Or you could get like 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 5 would work. I could do 5 at once.
5 at
My
once.
nephew's
DP,
10. How about if I
one of
gave him
my
a
mouths,
cigar?
I got 2 hands.
I've got 2 hands.
I got 2 hands. All right,
Wow.
I got the 5 figured out.
Yeah, of course.
I was trying to figure it out until you said I got 2 hands. Okay, I got it. I got
That'd
it
be
now.
great.
There's a poor guy that got a boat to his head that can't get laid, and here we are trying to hook up a
5
midget.
midgets.
5 midgets.
That's actually one real person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. So how many features have you made?
Actually, I've only been in the industry for about 2,
Yeah, she's young.
3, 4 months now.
3 or 4
actually.
months?
You're
So
20,
none of-
right?
Yes, 20.
You're 20
When were you?
years old.
When did you turn 20?
August.
She
Okay.
is
You
almost a teen.
You were 19 just a few months ago.
Yes, I was.
And were you in high school a couple of years ago?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Opie, just a couple of short years ago.
Graduated in 02.
You did?
Yes.
Ah.
Class of 02.
When we
and
were
now
on the
banging
air before
midgets.
we got fired, she was roaming the
right.
hallways of a high school.
Putting hearts, I heart genetic malformations.
Candy's really hot too.
That's great.
Yeah, we know the other girls here. Trust us, we know. We want to talk to Candy.
Fantastic. And how did you get into the adult film industry?
Through a friend of mine, Destiny St. Clair.
Yeah?
She's also based out of Cleveland. She's been trying to get me to do it for years now. Finally, like 3 days before she was leaving, she's like, "You going with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Is Cleveland becoming the porno capital of the
No,
world?
there is no porn in Cleveland. I go to LA once a month.
Did you have a lot of sex in school and stuff growing up?
I have always been quite a nympho.
A lot of sex.
Yes.
And then, so porn was just kind of a natural progression.
Pretty much.
What was the first one like?
Were
you nervous?
Not really.
No?
No, I'm a huge exhibitionist, so it
Nice.
didn't really.
Well, we
Do you have on underpants?
No.
yeah. Now that we know you, I guess you could get naked, right?
Uh-huh.
Wait, do we have to cover the?
Oh,
God.
Christ
on a pony.
Crap again.
What are we covering?
We got to cover the goddamn windows.
Why?
Because there's some people in here that don't like nude women.
Well, I don't. We can't take a chance.
Pick them out.
The weird part is, it's all guys here. You're the only female, except for the female listener, and she doesn't mind. But
Well, who should we worry
Then why
about?
are we
Time to
covering the windows?
time to get the New York Times out.
Oh, Steve
We're not
went
reading
to go
it
cover
anyway.
the windows, and the newspapers burst into flames when he touched them.
I feel bad for the listeners that can't see what we're doing, though.
Don't worry, it doesn't look like they're seeing much anyway.
Yeah, they're passing
They're
out.
crashing. They've been here since 1 in the morning.
Yeah, the guys that brought the ribs, they're now crashing hard, real hard. God, why didn't they? Oh, God.
What? Why didn't they do this earlier? When everyone was running around saying, "What should we do?"
Just when I thought Ben was useless.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Ben
Taking up
rocks.
newspaper.
No, I mean
So
nothing's getting done
You're
here.
not wearing any underpants at all.
No.
That's very sexy.
Would you like to see?
A quick flash would be nice. You just can't take it off yet because there's. Well, she's.
Pierced twice.
It's just like every girl in Cleveland. She's so hot. I love Cleveland chicks. They're the hottest chicks. Yeah, I love chicks from Cleveland.
What actress do people tell you look like?
Kate Hudson and Heather Graham.
Really?
Those would be the two I get.
No one ever says Cameron Diaz.
No.
No,
Sometimes.
I see the Kate
I
Hudson.
see that a little bit.
Yeah.
See a little Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Lovely.
And she's pierced down below, huh?
Twice.
Twice?
I only
Twice.
saw one. They're both.
9 piercings. Here, come here, babe.
9 piercings.
There's a hoop and a barbell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Holy Toledo.
You like that, Jimmy?
Fantastic.
He
Yeah.
had his hands in his pocket when he was
she's
looking, grabbing his plumpness.
Hey,
Remember?
Keith,
put
what's
the face
going
in.
on? Someone has to tell us what's going on because my guys have just failed us today.
We are going downstairs with all the paperwork, and everyone's going to fill out their paperwork, and we're going to start hustling people up.
They're going to start filling out the 9-page form now?
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
We're expediting the process as we speak.
Why haven't these people been filling out forms since we got here this morning?
Don't we have 5 people up here already, though? That are
Yes, 5 people
All
are
right,
up
so
here. They are ready to go, and the rest of the people, they took their identification, checked their ID, and processed all the paperwork to be filled out. Now,
You know, this is just a stupid radio show, right?
listen.
You know, this isn't the precinct. We don't take all day to do things.
Like I said, the good old days where we took the X on the piece of paper and filed them in worked
I
for
know.
me, but I don't
remember that.
You know.
It was one sheet of paper with like a paragraph on it. They just had to sign it.
How did they not been handed stuff to sign already? It is 8:15. How do they not have shit to sign?
I don't know.
I don't
because
know.
Ben is, crapping and puking still somewhere. Ben would have got this done.
Where's
Eric?
When we first
Where's
came
Sex
in,
Bagel? He thought it was important to get me more Pop-Tarts. But now I haven't seen
that was
them.
probably the least important thing to do today. No offense, Opie.
Oh, I agree.
But I'm sure you will agree, yes, that getting your Pop-Tarts.
That was all I asked to get them cooked up for me.
What happened to your Pop-Tarts, by the way?
They overcooked
I
because
come in here and they're black.
Our producers.
I've never seen burnt
They were
Pop-Tarts.
cooked. They were cooked perfectly, and then Steve put his hat down on them for a second.
It's just, our producers are kind of stupid. Everyone knows you just cook them for a minute. Those are burnt.
Heat up Pop-Tarts. You don't cook them.
They're all pre-cooked. Yeah, you just heat them up real fast in a toaster. That's it, a minute.
Even you could cook a Pop-Tart, right?
Yes.
A girl that's
I'm a very good cook.
a blonde.
Wow,
The paper is almost up, so we could get her naked. Steve, where's Sex Bagel?
How has this paperwork not been filled out?
Eric is downstairs corralling the next 5 guys that are going to be coming up.
All right.
So we're bringing them up in groups.
5 at a time.
Because the building is utterly paranoid that we're going to break something, blow something up, and...
Well, too bad for the fucking building. Enough of the fucking building already worrying. We didn't do anything wrong.
They have every right, considering what happened last time.
It happens.
You know, the show that we can't talk about anymore.
Right, I remember that one.
Okay, yes.
Well, I was asking about her first movie. What was that like, and what was the scene? And, I'd like to know. You walk in, and what is
actually,
it, the set?
I worked with an older man. He was probably around 50, as a matter of fact.
Oh. So your first porno movie was with a 50-year-old guy.
And his wife taped it.
His wife taped it?
Yes. I don't know if you ever heard Brooke Hunter.
No. Maybe that was for their private collection.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
It's a little shady.
Yeah, really. This will be in Hollywood.
My wife's going to film it, and I'm going to bang you.
He had a video camera. I blew him in the car, and he's going to send me a check.
So you walk in, and what is it, just this house?
Yeah, actually, it was...
No set? Just this house?
He films a lot of this house, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very professional, or was it
Very
kinda
professional.
Just, all right, get on the bed and...
No. Actually, it was on the pool table.
On the pool table?
Yes.
Oh, she's
and
sexy.
did it start out with a little oral?
Oh, of course.
So what was the plot? You're shooting pool?
No, actually, because he's actually a lawyer, as a matter of fact.
That's great.
And so he was doing a movie set about, like, people needing law advice or whatnot.
Sure.
So that's how it started off.
So you walk in, you need a lawyer?
Exactly.
And you're like, hi, I need a...
The door's closed, by the way, so you can get naked anytime now.
Oh, yeah.
Please
One
do.
moment, please.
Sure.
She is fantastic.
She's so perky.
I'll
Beautiful.
say she is.
Wow. Yeah, those are 20-year-old boobs.
Wow.
Very nice.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Wow. Nice tattoo
Oh,
on the back.
man.
Big, huge tattaoo right above the target area, Anthony.
Terrific.
Must give some applause. Very nice.
Candy's very, very nice.
You sure are lovely.
That's great. She hasn't been ravaged by time or anything.
No, you still got
That's a good one.
everything happening there. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very
There
lovely.
we go. Naked.
By the way, everyone's calling in going, after seeing Candy all hot and nice here, that you'll definitely get a hooker tonight.
No, I won't.
Oh, right.
No.
Jimmy's going to get all worked up.
Jimmy's swearing off
I
hookers.
spent a lot of money doing awful things.
I see.
Yeah, but I won't tonight. No, maybe.
You don't think
No, maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It was a positive no, and it's like, no, maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's kind of like taking somebody to dinner, but you're just cutting out the dinner time. You know what I mean?
What time do you need me?
Right after the show.
Wow.
He ain't kidding either, Candy.
And you think I am?
All right, Jimmy, we got a love connection.
Yeah, I love her. She'd probably be out of my range anyway. She's hot.
He's got a big hog, though.
No, I don't.
Most of his
Put
friends
it in
have
my
seen
hand.
it.
Can't.
Turn off the camera.
No, it's very average right now anyway. You got to give me some time to get worked
All right.
up. I'm packing like 2 right now.
Well, come here and put it in my mouth and they'll take care
Oh.
of things.
Jesus.
Jesus. It's
My hog is very average. She's a porn girl. If the midget chick comes in, I'll be happy to whip it out and show it to her and like measure it against her face.
A little puffy hand.
Yeah. Look at this. It hits your torso from your mouth.
Candy. Well, let her feel it through the jeans.
It's soft.
We
It's
don't
not-
need to look. We
I
don't
can
need to look.
change that.
Yeah, get
Just run it for
over
a
there.
second. Just run it for a second. It's soft.
Tim? Candy, what do you think?
It's fine.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, her face just turned a little pink there. What do you think, Candy?
Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled.
She's lovely.
Goddamn Jimmy's gonna get laid again.
And she's moaning a little. That's
amazing.
good, right?
Oh, yeah. Slightly wet at the moment.
She is lovely.
She's just staring
Yeah,
at you
this
now,
is
man.
great.
You are a nympho. She doesn't even know where she is anymore. She grabbed his pants and now it's like...
Oh, that's perfect.
Now Jim's just gazing down at her womanhood.
Nakedness.
Nice.
And he's grabbing himself again. Still.
And then he's got that whacked out look that he gets.
It's just nice.
You get a whacked out look though. That's the perv in you that pops out.
It's really sexy. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Moving on.
I must say,
yeah, there's something going on between these two.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm just looking. She doesn't mind me looking.
No, not at all.
I won't touch him. Just.
What do you think,
Why not?
Candy?
About.
Jimmy?
I'm a nice fella,
I'm
right?
in love.
Stop rubbing yourself.
She's really sexy. She's really sexy.
All right. Why don't you see what's going on there now?
It's a little bit. It's better. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
He was making that face. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely
She has
doing
a
something tonight.
You've turned on a porn star. Look at her. She's
No,
definitely
she says a beautiful
right.
man.
Oh, I am.
Very, very
way
pretty.
turned on.
I can tell she's not faking this.
I just want to kiss it. It's just nice, man.
All right,
On your knees.
turn off the camera, Steve.
Oh.
Real fast. Go ahead.
No, I don't know. She's in here for something else. I don't know.
Yeah, something else.
She's not here for that.
You're not little enough.
Oh,
I like that.
Never heard that.
No, I believe that. That really is a first. I usually have to have 8-year-olds come over to tell me that.
All right. Are we finally ready to give away the MiFi? These guys have been waiting outside for, I don't know, 6-7 hours now.
You dopey midgets don't know what you're missing.
No.
You stupid midgets out there.
She is really sexy.
Jim,
There's
take your
something
hands
going
off the porn star.
I'm just touching her breasts. I'm very nice about it.
I'll touch them for you.
That wasn't rude.
All right, we got the cherry. Steve, are we ready? You got to step up
Wow.
now here. You got to take
I
complete
have stepped
control.
up. We have 5 gentlemen outside ready to go now.
Okay,
We have
good.
another 5 on deck.
We got the microphone?
We have a microphone over there. It's already plugged in.
All right.
I thought the mic was in Jim's pants.
Sorry. Didn't mean to point. We just have to get the Cool Whip out of the fridge, and then we're ready to go.
Okay,
Ooh,
and
nice fresh.
And all the food that you told the listeners to come down with is
now it's all over the console.
it's making its way into the studio.
A lot of
Exactly.
donuts. People opted for the donuts. I'm seeing some pastry cookie boxes. There's some
We got more
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tart s'mores variety.
Entenmann's. We
Oh,
got
now that stuff's
beef
good.
jerky.
Beef jerky, nice.
Good
Steakhouse
stuff.
seasoning, good.
A lot of donuts.
Now,
Is
why
there
are
a
they
producer
feeding
in
all
there
of you?
anywhere? A producer?
I don't know because Steve said to bring food yesterday for some
I see.
reason that sane people cannot possibly understand.
I see.
See, I want Super Genius added to my business card, because if I didn't say that, there'd be 150 people out there instead of like the 100 that showed up.
Yeah, well,
that makes you a super genius, I guess.
Thank you.
Steve C. Super genius.
All right, why don't we get Candy in position here? Keith,
Where would you like me?
Why don't you assist? Well, that's our lesbian couch that we covered up with the tarp.
hot is she?
And Keith, why don't you move the microphone over there
Candy's fantastic.
so she can still be on mic? You have a smoke. Wow.
What a hiney you have.
I'll say, what a smoking body.
Wow. Hadn't gotten that view yet. I have the worst seat in the house these days.
I have a
I
great
used to have the best seat at the old studio. This one I can only see shit from like the waist up.
I want to bring my friend. She wants to see.
What?
She, the girl wants to
Wait, are we going balloon knot or
Jimmy wants to what?
we doing balloon knot or well's eye?
Balloon knot.
All right.
Next 5.
The next 5 are making their way into the studio. King Kong Bundy has just entered the studio. Jesus Christ, is he going to eat somebody?
Here we are, gentlemen. Very good.
Wow, you guys have been up all night, huh? I could tell.
Yeah.
They've been waiting out front patiently.
Yes, patiently.
You boys been drinking at all?
No.
Hey, look at him. Nah, a little bit. Not really. Just a little bit.
Simone.
No. He's been hungover for 3 hours, you said? All right. Eric, why don't we mic the guys? All right, who's our first thrower?
I'm Andy.
Hey, Andy, where you from, bro?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
can't-
You know where I'm from, actually? You remember that girl, Ashley, that called up and she said she was from Hazleton?
Yeah.
That's my town.
Hazleton.
So I was like, what? but yeah.
All right, cool.
I love it.
That's how that is.
Yeah, I really lost steam that
Do
one.
you know her?
Yeah.
She didn't go. No, she was a fake.
She's from Tennessee.
Yeah.
No, she's cool.
Yeah.
She's a silly goose.
Okay, so Andy, you ready to throw a dart or what? You
Yeah,
like
I'm
our
ready.
you
Let's
like
go.
our porn stars? We got Candy and Star on
Aren't
the
they hot?
lesbian couch.
Sure.
Sure, why not, right? Do you know where you are, bro? Or?
You gotta take a cherry and dip it in whipped cream, fella.
All right, he's picking out a cherry, Anthony.
There
He's
you
got
go.
the whipped
Dipped
cream.
in whipped cream.
Are the girls ready? We haven't talked to Star in a while. You all
He's
right,
a young,
Star?
eager boy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Star's ready. We got Candy ready.
Yeah, should we clean? Clean up?
Clean up for round 2?
Oh, yeah, you might want to dab it out with something just in case.
good
there's a-
idea. Do you guys want to? Who wants to be the official cleaner?
Not
they
me.
want to. They want to clean
I want
themselves.
a big shout out to my
Thank
wife,
you.
who I love very much.
Yeah, Kenny won't go near it. He's 2 feet away.
Yeah,
They're all cleaned up, ready for the second heat.
Okay, they're getting all
Start
cleaned
up
I would be happy to do that.
with your
Oh,
tongue.
they're helping each other out,
Isn't
Anthony.
that cute?
That's so
Good
nice.
friends.
That's sportsmanship, if I've ever seen it.
Dabbing, sopping it up.
All right,
there
they're
we
getting
go.
back into position. Their balloon knots
All right.
are nice and high and ready for Andy's toss. He's got the dart and
Nice throw, Bob Dole. Jesus.
Andy waited 3 hours to do that.
That is a lousy throw.
Where did it hit?
It hit the couch.
All right, I can't see from here.
Isn't it great when they screw up? They're taunted by nude women.
Yeah.
Oh, what a lousy throw! You stink.
All right. Open anuses just laughing at them.
Let's get to the next guy.
How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up?
I'm Dan from Long Island.
Hi,
Cool.
Dan.
Anything you want to
How
promote?
you
Say.
I'm going to promote WeAreExtreme.com. It's the T-shirt I gave you.
that T-shirt was
Everybody
cool.
else. Anthony, I got to throw you one though.
Oh, what's that?
You ran away from us this morning, so.
Yeah, I did.
You
I
didn't
ran
get a
upstairs.
T-shirt.
I didn't want to deal with anybody.
You were scared of the drunken idiots, that, you know.
It was
3 in the morning.
pretty funny though, coming in
Yeah.
at 5 in the morning and having all these lunatics screaming and yelling.
WeAreExtreme.com.
Anything crazy happen out there this morning while you were waiting?
Nothing that crazy.
Well, someone
you know?
wrote "little prick" on my car.
Yeah. That's when you weren't looking, you know.
Yeah, I gotcha. Are you ready?
I guess so.
Yeah?
I mean, I finally woke up, so why not?
All right, grab a cherry, dip it in the old whipped cream.
There you go. And the girls are ready. They're getting
That's
back in
right.
position. Are you guys bored yet?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Of course not.
How terrific are these
How can you
still?
get bored with cherries being thrown at your ass?
Yeah.
I think we need a little more whipped cream on that cherry, sir. I know your strategy is probably to keep it from being thrown off a little by the whipped cream, but we need something.
Yeah, you need something
that'll show up.
Just have fun. That's all that matters.
Although you can, if you want, you can remove the stem.
Yeah,
He likes the stem.
Yeah, he likes the stem, using it like a dart.
All right, here he goes. He's stepping up to the line, Anthony.
You
the girls
shoot
are in
darts?
position.
Yeah, you can
He's
tell
concentrating.
Oh,
Top of the cheek.
Off the back.
Yeah.
Some of it hit the
That was
back of her
nice.
head. How hot
Yeah.
was that?
Down
Yeah.
my back.
The
It
very,
really was a
No,
like a
small
nice
of my back.
just right of the very top of the crack, where the crack starts.
Yep.
Just to the right of that.
It went back into the left.
No, it's where it's where it marks. It's not where the cherry actually ended
Right.
up. The cherry's kind of sitting on her lower back
It's
now.
where it hits, and the initial point of contact. That right there is the winning. It's in the lead so far.
As of right now, yeah. 'cause
As
the
of
first
right
guy
now.
hit the fucking sofa.
In the lead.
All right, and King Kong Bundy is about
That's
to
right.
throw a cherry dart.
First one, Chip James Peg.
Never heard that before.
All right.
Or Grossberger or Butterbean.
Oh yeah, Butterbean.
You're a cutie.
Well, thank you.
You do look like Butterbean.
You really do. I love your cleaning products.
Yes.
You look
All
like
right.
the back
If I
of
get
my
it near the
balls.
hole and the explosions knock it in, does it count? Caddyshack.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah, that was good. Hey, is there anything you want to say or promote before you throw your cherry dart?
I guess me, Philbin Transport. I'm a courier.
What do you transport?
Whatever, envelopes.
His body. Look at him.
Nothing. His van got
Me?
towed off of 57th
Yeah.
Street.
Did it?
They towed it?
No.
Yeah. All right.
Uh-oh.
Club Soda Kenny's in position as the official judge of cherry darts. Here we go.
Eric's got the mic.
There you go.
And
Whoa! Not
Closer.
bad.
Nice
Not
shot.
bad.
Just missed to the right, I think,
Yeah,
right?
close.
Exactly.
So
Let me get a
pretty good.
measurement.
Let's get a measurement.
Kenny's going in there with
That's
the tape measure. Kenny?
Inch and 3/4 away.
An inch and 3/4.
Cool.
Very good. You are in the lead so
So far, you're first, sir.
Very good.
Nice.
All right, let's move this along a little bit. Who's up next?
All right.
I'm Kevin. I'm from Carmel, New York.
How old are you, Kevin?
18.
Okay, cool. You are a lovely young thing.
You got pubic hair?
I saw you at Bananas a couple weeks ago, or a couple months ago.
Oh, thank you for coming, Kevin.
That was fun.
All right.
All right.
Did you buy a T-shirt?
You want to promote anything?
No, I'm good.
You just want to throw your dart?
Yeah. I just came down here because I drove my uncle down, so I figured I'd have a good
Who's your
time.
uncle?
Uncle
that-
Matthew, I love it.
There he is. Okay. I thought you guys kind of looked
I
familiar.
dropped out of school for the
Familiar.
day,
Look
so.
alike. Sorry. Okay.
So.
All right. The
Well,
girls are ready.
Kenny, I can't see with your large form in the way. All
Star,
right.
how did that last cherry dart feel hitting your butt?
It
Sir,
was very nice.
I'm noticing the line is really getting pushed forward.
Spanking.
All right, here he
he's
goes.
young.
He's throwing left.
Wow.
Wow. A
He
lot
got
of
the
Almost got it in my
He hit the armpit.
Yeah.
He hit the armpit with a lot of anger, I must say.
Yeah.
That's the hardest throw so far.
Some-
Really whipped that.
Somebody got turned down for the prom this year, didn't they?
You almost hit my boob.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I don't get points for that at all.
Relax, Randy Johnson. My God.
I thought it was. I thought it hit her in the face.
No, it hit their
Yeah,
armpit.
Armpit.
All right. Now the uncle's in a. What's your name, Uncle?
Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank.
Uncle Frank.
Love your Uncle Frank.
All right, Uncle Frank.
Uncle Frank is
Uncle
stepping
Frank's
up.
gonna have to move back a little there. The
Yeah.
line is where the doorstop is on the wall.
Come on, Frank.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
What
that
is-
was close, but it ain't no
No.
inch and 3/4.
It's the larger gentleman. So
Yes.
far, the large
Not
gentleman has
close
won this
enough.
round.
He went for candy and he just missed, huh, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's more than just.
Really?
Yeah.
He hit solid on the
Lower
right cheek.
right
Yeah.
ass cheek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not in contention.
It
though.
looked like it was going right in there from my angle, but I guess not. All right. Well,
All right. So far, we have Artie in round one, and what's your name, larger fellow?
Butterbean.
Pat.
Pat.
Ugh.
All right, we got to thank the other guys for stopping by.
Pat and Artie so far.
Any other
Guys?
any final thoughts from anyone? Everyone's cool. Are these guys getting stuff or waiting all morning?
Yeah, we got other stuff to get.
How about
All
some
right, good.
T-shirts and stickers there?
All right, listen.
All right.
We're gonna go to round 3. I got a leak though.
Let's go in the bathroom.
Do Pat and Artie do the thing now? or
No,
they
no,
wait
no,
till
no,
the
no,
end?
no.
Oh,
Later.
no, Kenny.
Kenny,
We
later.
wait until we have 5 semifinalists.
Right.
And then that's when we hold our final
We're-
between those 5.
We're going to do the third round of Cherry Darts for the MiFi,
Yes.
the portable XM radio, in a really quick break. I just got to take a leak.
Yeah, okay.
Is that cool?
Go leak.
All right, we're going to leak.
XM202. Here's Opie and Anthony when they aren't stinking.
Ooh, who took their shoes off? It's a little stinky in here.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
All right, we're just about ready for the third round of Cherry Darts for the MiFi. Everybody wants their hands on a MiFi, Anthony.
It is the gift this Christmas, isn't it?
We got lots of MiFis to give away.
Yeah.
We'll be doing something different next week.
What'll that be?
Well, it's not going to be as hot as today. I think it's the whole Rich Voss thing.
Oh, right.
So you think that won't be as hot as today?
It gets disgusting when Rich Voss comes in with his
All right,
ear and his snot.
Oh, look at how lovely with the. Cool.
All right, we got the judge.
She's wearing one of my shirts.
You
What a
got
good...
an I slept with Jim Norton, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
Lousy virus.
Oh, virus?
Yeah, very nice.
That's funny.
Thank you.
My version was not funny at all.
No.
T-shirt.
Another lady in the studio. We like when the ladies show up.
Yeah.
We don't want ladies to be scared of the Opie and Anthony show.
No, we're nice.
Okay. You're nervous?
Yes, I am.
We don't bite.
Why?
Because.
What's your name?
Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
See?
And what does this shirt say officially? Cause
I slept with Jim Norton, and all I got was this lousy virus.
very good. You can get those at eatabullet.com.
Thank you, Opie.
You're welcome.
A little plug.
Club Soda Kenny is back in position. Where's Sex Bagel?
Right here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. There's so many people in here. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, change his name,
whack
though.
bag. Stingray.
How you doing?
Shows up to everything. I like that, though.
Well, I'm actually showing up before work.
Really?
I'm going to rush there after this.
All right, cool. Stingray's going to be the first contestant in the third round, Anthony.
Hi, Stingray.
From
How are you?
whackbag.com.
Cool.
The girls are back in position. We got Candy and Star, our porn stars.
Let's grab a cherry. Put
Grab
a little
one.
whipped cream
Candy's
on it.
the 20-year-old porn star that wants to have a porn made
how
with
great these
midgets.
girls are.
With midgets.
And so far, no midgets calling. We told her we'd
No
find her
midgets.
midgets.
Isn't that disgraceful?
I'm very, very upset.
They're probably all on a tree right now making cookies.
Stingray is about to throw his cherry dart. Here we go.
Small
the back.
Small the back.
Yep. Right there, the lower back.
And then it rolled up her back and down her back.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
Whoa,
Right into the puddle.
Right into the
Yeah.
puddle.
All right.
I don't think that's going to hold up.
It's
No, it's
not
not.
bad, though.
Everyone's got to pretty much
It's not
miss.
bad. He missed her whole ass, Ope.
Everyone's got to pretty much miss.
Yeah.
All right,
who are
you?
Clark.
Hey,
All
Clark,
right.
anything you want to promote, say?
Nah.
Jeffrey Dahmer Haircuts.com.
You just want to throw the dart and get the hell out of here, right? Did you, all right.
I think he's married to this chick.
Yeah, that's my
Oh, you
wife.
guys are
Oh, is
married?
that your wife?
Oh,
Yeah,
all
cool.
right.
You want to cut off the head of a Laotian boy and paint it like a cherry and throw it in?
That'd be nice.
All right, cool.
Okay, here goes
He
Clark.
really looks like him. What a creep.
Oh,
That's close.
yeah, that's
He went for
closer.
star, Anthony, and
He got closer.
he got the right cheek.
Right.
Middle of the right
Butt
cheek.
Good
Good
job.
job.
High and
Right.
to the right.
Kenny, you think you need to measure that, or?
Well, he's
No.
got a good whipped cream mark, so
Are you just going to keep it there?
yeah.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
And what's your wife's name?
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
Carolyn, Brian.
Carolyn. Brian Regan will be on the show next week when we go back to normal programming.
Very psyched.
This is normal.
Yeah.
Where?
Anything you want to say,
normal?
promote?
No.
Is
What's
this
a good
couple, are they
technique
swingers?
What's
a good technique?
Yeah.
People,
This
some people take the stem off. I think you're. Throw it like a dart.
It's kind of
basically.
scary when people say, "What's a good technique?" Because they usually get that luck that gets in there. We'll see if it works.
Well,
for you.
let's just
I would
say-
put my right foot forward on that line. Put your left foot back a little,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
and now bend at the knees a little bit.
Wind up.
I think the leather jacket's going to get in the way, but
Now just
that's
aim.
just me.
Just aim a little bit there, and just give it a toss.
Oh, wow! She aimed for
Shoulder
her
blade.
head.
Hit her shoulder.
Just missed her head.
Yeah.
All right, she hit the shoulder.
All right. So far,
What's your name, fella?
Ricky.
Ricky?
Yes.
All right, young man with braces.
Yeah.
Where you from,
Nice.
young Rick?
From Yonkers, YO.
Welcome.
YO, dude, represent.
Wearing a shirt with a
And a-
picture of Ben's living room carpet.
It's got a dump on
Big
it.
load of crap
What
on
a
his shirt.
great- oh, holy shit. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
obviously.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
got- it's shit with a halo.
What time did you get here this morning?
I got here at 6, like not even at 5:30 this morning. Just
5:30.
Yes, just waiting
So
on
much
mine.
for the first 25 to show up. The guys,
I know.
were, you know, there were guys out there
Oh, no,
1,
he's
2
a
in the
whack
morning.
bagger, so he got in.
Yeah, I'm okay, terrific guy for
Preferential.
everybody on the
Oh,
board.
hi there, fella.
Okay, terrific. Representing whackbag.com. Very good.
All right, back up a little bit, sir.
Yeah. Behind
Yeah,
the bag
yeah.
there, you little cheater.
And now give it your best shot.
Here
it comes.
Here he goes.
Oh, wow.
Skimmed off the top of the bar.
Raised my ass.
A graze.
So it's Clark's still in the lead, I do believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now last up,
The last up for the
grabbing his cherry.
third heat.
Is Doughboy from Whackbag.
Hey,
Hi,
Doughboy,
Doughboy.
what's up, man?
Oh, the whole crew is here. It's
Doughboy,
great.
you can pull this out.
Yeah, yeah. I
You
I
could do
don't
this.
want to pull out. I want to go on her back.
Good boy.
Oh. Wouldn't that be pulling out?
Yeah.
Going on the back?
I was gonna
I think
say.
I totally screwed that line up.
Screwed up your.
Yeah. Say leave it in.
What are you doing, fucking her shoulder blade?
I'm fucking her armpit, yo.
Axillism, if you need to know. Okay, Doughboy, here we go. The
on,
girls
you
are in
can do
position.
Eric, could you move, please?
Yeah, Eric.
Oh, wait a minute.
What happened, Ann? What happened?
I think I saw a glancing blow off
it's all
of
over the
badge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
I might have to call him on the line.
Now we have to measure. See
Hold
who's
on.
closer.
You got to give a measurement.
Wait, Keith.
I might have to call him on a foul. He was over the line.
Oh, boy.
I might have to call him on a foul.
Oh, boy.
Wait, you can't call him on a foul.
Get a measurement. Get a measurement.
Candy, where did that hit you?
It's marked on the vag.
My right vaginal lip.
Wow. Hey.
Good sense of. She's like a Houdini sense of feel.
Yeah.
All right, Kenny's the official judge. He's a little confused. He's
Get a measure.
he's
Well, that's
measuring the
always.
mark on Star's butt on the right cheek. 3.5 inches. Candy's getting in position so you get a good mark. Kenny's getting in there, taking his job very seriously.
And Doughboy wins with 3 1/4.
Oh, wow. 3 1/4.
Very good. Wow, that was some close
So
competition.
it's Artie, Doughboy, and what was the and the Pat?
And Pat.
The fucking larger guy named Pat. That awful name.
All right, so in the final so far is Artie, Pat, and Doughboy.
Patso.
Artie.
Hey, Pat ass.
Patso.
You Pat fuck.
And Doughboy from whackbag.com. All right.
You are awful.
All right, we're getting ready.
Shit.
We're getting ready for the fourth heat. The girls are cleaning off their areas so the target is nice and clean.
Oh my God. Thank you, sweetheart. We finally have
We got some soul into the studio.
finally a non-white contestant. Well, that's the second non-white
A
contestant.
Nubian brother.
Good.
Obviously, he's going to win this heat, so we might as well move on to the 5th heat.
You think?
He looks like Al Roker. He ain't winning nothing.
He ain't winning nothing?
No,
he's all right.
No dunking.
Oh, you were at the event in Long Island. That's how few black listeners we have. I recognize a guy from 4 months ago.
They're
I
out
met for
there?
a second.
All right. Wow, these guys are really big.
Girls
Holy
are wiping
shit.
down. Girls are wiping down for this heat.
Hey, buddy, what's up, man?
Getting
How are you?
the,
Good to see you.
other marks off of them.
All right. Are we just about ready for the 4th heat? The girls have wiped each other
They're all
off.
wiped down very nicely.
They're getting ready to get back in position, and the
tattoo
4th
is
heat will
great.
begin in a second here, Anthony.
Girls back on the couch. There they go. And who's first?
That's you.
Sir.
Okay.
What's your name, bro?
Bill.
Hey, Bill. Anything you want to promote?
Hello,
say?
Bill. That's
Nothing?
all.
God, we give you guys an opportunity to do whatever you want on mic, and you do nothing. All right.
Oh, he's honest, though. He's not plugging anything. He's
Anything crazy happen outside while you were waiting?
Nah, not much. It's really cold.
Really cold.
Really cold outside, yeah.
That's about it.
Well said, Bill.
Let's cut our losses and
Want to
throw
stand
the
next,
goddamn cherry.
Want to stand
Hello,
next to Steve and warm up? You all right? Okay.
Sure.
All right, get your cherry dart.
Club soda, I can't see.
I'm going to move.
All
I'm
right.
just
Yeah, you
enamored
gotta-
by Bill.
Why?
Oh, yeah? No, because look at him. He's Bill.
Yeah, you do look like a Bill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I know.
Fantastic.
Hopefully no one comes in with a
Right.
real-
Huh?
What is he saying?
Sure.
I went to school Anthony.
You went to
Oh, you
school
went
with
to John
Anthony?
Glenn?
Well,
Yep.
John H. Glenn High School
Yep.
out there in Elwood?
Elwood, yep.
Very good. What year was that?
83.
83.
You almost said 60-something?
I know, right?
all right, calm down, Bill.
You're off by 2 decades. How'd that happen?
That's probably when he was born.
What are you, like 6'5", 6'6"?
6'5", yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I work in computers, network tech.
All right, Bill.
Where do I know you from?
I went to Cleveland this year. I saw you in Cleveland.
That's right.
Wow. My girlfriend.
Okay. I
You know,
knew I knew you.
Postage
Oh,
operator?
yeah.
Postage
Okay.
operator? Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's great.
Fantastic,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. All
Well, I'm
right.
just saying.
All right.
I went to Cleveland.
Kenny, you all right with Bill?
You ready? Yeah, he works in computers. I'm trying to imagine him in a suit and tie.
Big guy in a suit and tie.
All right. Kenny, crouch down. The girls are in position.
All right. Get some cream on the thing.
Oh, yeah, you need some...
Star,
cream
how
in
you
there.
doing down there?
You know where
I'm
to mark
good.
things.
You good? Candy?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Wow, he loaded that
Are you
cherry
feeling
up.
good, ladies? You're all right? Both good?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
when's it your turn?
We'll probably later we're going to play for a listener.
Yeah, we're going to play for listeners as the grand finale to give away another MiFi.
Either one.
you got a choice of two.
Oh, he's trying
right.
a lobbing
All
move.
right, the middle of the lower back once again, Anthony.
He tried kind of a slow lob,
went
and
for the lob.
a little too much height in it, I think.
All right, he plopped right down on
A little
the
too much height. but-
on the lower back
Ooh,
of
it
Star,
rolled off.
and now it rolled off. All right, Bill. I don't know if that's gonna
I don't
be
see
good
it happening.
enough,
I don't think that'll hold up,
Nah.
but let's see.
but our next contestant.
Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, honey.
Anything you want to say?
You know, that's cool on the phone, but...
Yeah, in person it's kind of creepy. Very. Little small Adrian from Rocky glasses.
I'm gonna dedicate my throw to my mother.
Oh, that's
Gonna make
that's
Mom
an
proud.
instant win right
What's wrong
there.
with your mom?
Huh?
Is there anything wrong with her?
Actually, yeah, but I'd rather not say on the air.
And this is how you. All right.
She's not sick, is she?
I'm gonna throw it out.
Oh, boy.
Well, wait, you got the open the can of worms. What's
Yeah.
All right,
Why would you dedicate throwing a cherry dart at a porn star's a-hole to your mom? You got to explain yourself. Right.
Got She raised me to be a winner, so gotta get the cherry right in the asshole.
all right? As Mom would say.
Yeah. Those were her first words to me when I was born.
All right, cool.
You know, you do look like a winner.
Thanks, Ken.
All right, so he's
Appreciate
dedicating this throw to his mom.
His mom, who has some horrible disease that he doesn't want to discuss on the show today. All right, here he goes.
Oh, he throws it with force.
Man.
Yeah,
Hits her in the left butt cheek.
Yeah, that was like 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, obviously, you're a little pissed off at your mom.
Yeah, why are you so mad at Mom?
Don't take it out on me.
Young man with abandonment issues. All right.
All right, it's the left cheek. It's pretty close to the brown eye.
Not a bad shot on Star.
Kenny, you want to get in there for the official measurement?
Okay.
All right. Star's bending over so Kenny could get an accurate measurement.
That tape measure in there. And
Kenny?
4 inches.
4 inches.
4 inches.
All right, so far that's the bet because
All
Bill
right.
is about 4 feet.
Who's this tall guy?
Jesus.
John.
How tall are you?
6'9".
6'9".
6'9".
Kenny, can you take him?
He's an
Yeah,
opposite
he's a
of the
fat
midget.
shit.
Oh, come on, Ken. I could take you.
What do you do for a living? Do you install chandeliers?
No, I'm a student.
All right. Anything you want to promote, say?
No, not really.
All right.
Big fan of the show.
Okay, grab the cherry dart and let's...
Good luck.
Just hoist it up there.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead, Goofy.
All right.
there we
You got to
go.
crouch down, Kenny.
Put a lot of whipped cream on
Wait,
that
Kenny-
cherry, that's
Oh.
for sure.
Is he going underhand?
I think he's going underhand.
He's going for candy.
Oh.
Just short.
Taking
Just
quite a
short.
risk with that underhand
A
throw.
little bit on the leg, but
Little on the leg, just
Not close
missed the
enough.
missed the area. All
All
right.
right, so far it's the young man who's doing it for mom.
Yep. Let's move it
In the
along.
lead?
Mike, right? Right. Okay, Mike.
Mike?
Mike's in the lead. Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Hello, Mike.
What's your name? I'm Joe from Miami.
Hi, Joe. Oh,
How's it going?
how are you?
You didn't come here from Miami for this, did you?
No, no, not for this, but
All right. Some listeners do crazy crap like that, so I don't
actually,
know. Oh, hey.
All right. Nice over there.
Anything you want to promote? Say.
No, I just want to say hi to my boys Ed and Robert.
Okay.
Robert, I can't even talk.
It's okay. Grab a cherry dart. Let's
What
go.
are your friends Ed and Robert doing?
I don't know,
Sucking
probably,
cock.
yeah, sucking each other's probably right now.
Your friend Robert fucking a sink?
Good callback.
Of course.
Bob Kelly, yeah.
All right.
All right, the girls are in position. You ladies aren't bored, are you?
Oh no, not at all.
You're
Not at
enjoying
all.
yourself?
Very
The
interesting.
anticipation of
We got
waiting
Star and Candy.
feel it hit so they could
That
clinch.
tattoo is great.
And here he goes. He's got the dart in hand.
Oh,
Jesus. Upper back. Upper
Another
back.
one in the small
Right,
back.
right shoulder blade. Anthony.
Yeah.
that one carried a little higher than I think he
Yep.
thought was going to.
You can see where the cherry exited and hit Governor Connolly.
I'm supposed to believe that Cherry then made a U-turn.
Remember,
right.
you're a dying king.
And
Let's
now,
talk to the brother now.
yeah, now our black friend.
Yeah, one of your 2 black listeners of the show.
Why can't he just be our friend with the Rutgers hat on? Rangers or Rutgers?
Rangers.
With the Rangers hat. Why can't he just be our friend with the glasses?
Exactly. Our
Why do you
friend
have
who's
to
reading
say-
challenge.
Oh, man. Very inappropriate.
All right.
What's your name again?
My name's Justin. I come from Long Island.
Yeah, we've seen him
Yeah, he was
around
at
a
the
lot.
last event.
All right, Justin.
Live
Anything you
before.
want to say?
Just go to somethingawful.com.
Something what?
Somethingawful.com.
Spell it.
It's something SOMETH something awful.
Something awful.
Yeah. Something
Okay, you got to spell it because websites are spelled weird.
Did he spell it though?
Well, he said something awful. It could have been SOMETHUN, like something.
Spelled it in ebonics.
It could have been something.
All right.
Something.
Something awful.
Let's go to babiesfather.com.
Is something spelled like white people spell it or how black people spell
like
it?
white people spell it.
All right. so-
Somethingawful.com.
Yeah, how white people spell
And
it.
get your cherry. And we'll,
All right, let's go.
Justin, you said?
Yep.
All right, Justin. Mike's still in the lead, right? This is the last guy in the 4th round,
yes.
4th heat. He's dipping his cherry in the Cool Whip.
Good luck, Justin.
He's very dainty.
He really is a delicate man.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too black.
I got it from a Negro.
All right, here he goes. Here's Justin. What's his style, Anthony?
I don't know. He's using this.
He's got a limp wristed
yeah,
style.
he's kind of hanging it.
Like the black dude from Revenge of the Nerds. What's going on over
I
there?
think he's using an underhand.
He's holding it by the stem.
By the stem, out in front of him, dangling.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going to just be awful.
And
Now-
then I think he's going to...
All right, now he's switching his throwing
It's
style.
the Clay Bertrand style.
Now he's a southpaw.
Right in.
He just got
That
the
was
job
a
done.
ladder value.
Just above the
Congratulations.
brown eye, right?
Right.
You gotta give it to him. He's the winner.
He is the winner.
Right above the brown eye, Kenny?
Wow.
Right there.
Kobe would be so proud.
It felt right
You
on.
slammed it right in.
Yeah.
It felt right on, Star?
Good.
Yeah, right on.
Right on, Star.
Yeah,
Right on
a
Star.
little above, but you know.
A little above, but close enough. And
That's
Yeah,
it.
close
Stealing the victory from this, for
Justin?
this heat.
So
Justin
far, Justin,
will be in the finals.
you're in the finals, son.
which is going to start in minutes, right after this 5th heat. 5th heat.
Oh,
we
Jim.
picked too many people.
When you get a rookie like that,
Yeah, just feels right.
It's
he
just awful.
just completely turned around and was looking for your
Hey, what's up, man?
comments.
Cool. How are you?
What's happening?
All right.
Gentlemen?
Are you guys all part of one gang?
Yeah, fucking-
Jesus.
It's like a boxcar just emptied out.
The Latin Kings just walked in.
A boxcar.
What the hell
Oh,
you're terrible.
Don't you guys got lawns to mow?
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm sorry. Those are the Mexicans. We can't.
They all came in on the same pickup truck, had grass clippings in their hair.
No, they're bus boys. The restaurant's not open till lunchtime.
They were just standing out of 7-Eleven waiting for work, and one of our listeners drove by in a pickup truck.
Oh. All right, so who's our first contestant?
Yeah.
Velez.
Hi, Velez.
What's up, Velez? Anything you want to say?
I represent the sexiest state, Reading, Pennsylvania.
Nice. How hot was that yesterday?
Hot.
That was hot, right?
Stuck it right in her turd cutter. You have to love that.
2-1. 2-1.
Anything?
All right. Cherry in, cherry out.
Anything crazy happen outside while you're waiting? I heard
a bunch of Mexicans acting nuts out there. I don't know. You guys are throwing up gang signs all morning.
Gang signs. Way to pick 'em, Steve, wherever you are. Jesus. All right, you ready to throw?
I bet there's a Toyota Corolla in a parking garage somewhere real close by, right?
It just got towed.
You get towed, did you?
No, they just got towed.
Did you guys get towed?
No. Whoever's parked out front just got towed.
No, a guy did get towed. He had to leave. Drove all the way from Connecticut.
And he got towed.
All right. Well, get your cherry. Let's go, Velez.
All right.
The girls are getting back in position.
Just have fun. You might want to dip it in some whipped cream there.
Oh, you have to.
You have to.
Them's the rules.
You guys all left your knives outside the studio, right? Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, and their hubcaps.
The machetes?
I like these guys. They're all right.
Yeah, these guys don't care.
Here comes Velez.
Hey, back up a little there, sir.
Velez.
You got to get behind
You're
that
over
line.
the border.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Dude, are you seeing double?
Wow. Complete miss.
I think he's seeing double. It was right between the two girls.
Right in the Rio Grande.
All right, Velez. I ain't going to get the job done.
Next.
Who's next? John. Hey, John.
Hi, John.
Anything you want to say? Promote?
No, I'm good.
Just hanging?
Yep.
Welcome to the program.
For this.
Are you as scared of these guys as we are?
Not really.
No?
Kind of.
They're nice fellas.
Of course. What does that mean?
I don't know, but it's not good.
Just nod and laugh. All right.
They look like the band in From Dusk Till Dawn.
He's like, you're funny.
That's right.
What? Cool. All right, John, you ready?
All right, hurry up before Los Lobos gets upset. All right.
You could throw that into big pussy, little pussy, stinky pussy, tight pussy.
I didn't know Carlos Mencia could throw cherry darts.
Oh!
He hit the cheek, though.
That might be good enough. You don't know.
You never know, John.
He got the hip.
At least he hit my ass.
Yeah,
wait.
The side of the left cheek. What?
Velez did really well, right? Where did Velez hit?
He missed.
Velez was.
Oh, in between them. Okay, I'm thinking the last
so
one.
Velez is definitely out.
Okay. All right, so far you're in the lead, son.
All right, we got the first Chicano stepping up to the plate.
Very good.
No, Velez. What nationality are you?
Puerto Rican.
Oh, yeah, he's Puerto
okay,
Rican.
Yeah. Velez is not an Irish name.
There we go.
Oh, you're right.
No, they all say they're from Puerto Rico because it's part of the United States. For immigration purposes.
Introduce myself now.
Yeah, what's your name, bro?
Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Where you from,
up,
Alex?
Bro? Bronx.
Bronx. What's your nationality?
Parents Puerto Rican, me American.
All right, I like that.
We like hearing that.
All right.
We're all just Americans.
You gotta
right,
watch
Anthony?
if the Dominican. They probably throw really well.
No. None of that.
Okay, anything you want to say? You want to?
Not really.
Okay.
Just want to throw the cherry at the ass.
Sure.
Yeah. A Dominican wouldn't throw anything at an ass unless it was a balloon filled with heroin.
Candy liked that one. Candy liked that one.
All right, grab your cherry.
I love candy.
Get that cherry and
Kenny,
some
you're
whipped
not
cream.
taking your job seriously anymore.
Yeah, I don't
As a
like
judge.
I am, but I don't want to block Norton's view.
Kenny's a good sport.
All right,
That
you'll
is
run
good.
right in there with the tape measure after the toss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you guys see?
Girls, you ready for this one?
That's fantastic.
All right.
Keith taking the line very seriously.
Oh, a nice throw, but
You might have to measure between the cheek and that one.
You might have to measure
Kenny,
there, Kenny.
well, Kenny, what do you think?
Kenny, we need you.
Where's the mark? Where did it hit? I can't see from here.
It's the outside of the right thigh.
Lower right thigh?
Yeah.
Okay.
The right thigh.
All right, Kenny's doing official measurement.
D-I-E, thigh.
Kenny, you gotta wrap the tape measure right around the
No,
butt.
I don't know. Are we doing the wrap or?
You have to. You got to push
All right.
push it right in there.
It's longer if you do that.
Yeah.
Well,
It's longer. As the crow flies.
Is it as the crow flies, or are you doing around the?
all right, we'll
I've
do
been doing it as the crow flies.
all right,
You got to stay with what you've been doing.
Do it as the crow flies.
Right or wrong, that's fair.
That's true. If you pictured it as a flat target.
6.5.
6.5.
What's the next one, Club Soda?
8.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So Velez is still who?
The last guy's in
John.
the lead.
John.
Yeah, John's in the lead. Okay.
John is in the lead. What's your name, sir?
Lewis.
Hi, Lewis.
What's up?
Where you from, yo?
Long Island.
All right.
Okay.
What nationality are you?
I don't know. It's Hispanic or something like that.
It's not Lewis, it's Luis.
No, not Luis. Lewis.
It's Lewis, man.
All right.
Yeah,
Come on,
man.
Lewis.
Do you want to say anything? So how is
I hate the post office. They really suck. I hope all those old guys die.
How is Brentwood these days?
Brentwood's really hardcore over there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck, Lewis.
He's got his Drunkies T-shirt on.
Hates the post office.
Hates the post office. He's getting his cherry.
All right.
Nice. Strategically dipping it in the whipped cream.
Attaboy.
Get a good one. Oh, stepping up to the line.
Jeez, look at that
Let's
opening.
make sure we're on the line, sir. And then give it a little toss.
Girls are in position.
Taking his
Asses
time.
up.
What is he doing? He's like shaking off signals.
No, he was praying.
Oh, damn.
No, not going to get the job
Hard
done.
to ask God for help hitting an asphalt with a cherry.
That's true.
Oh, God.
Star, what do you think? Huh?
We need to measure this one.
Oh, it hit right there.
Original.
Wait, that's where it hit?
Yeah.
It rolled up to my back.
Oh, like a little pebble.
Wait, you might be in the lead after all. Luis?
6.5.
So what's that
still
mean?
6. Still John. That was close.
Oh, still John.
That
Okay.
was close. That was close.
Norton's
Good
really
throw.
paying attention today.
Yeah, of course I am.
Very nice
Okay.
throw.
Two open anuses. How do you not care? And
He doesn't like the Mexicans.
I hate Mexicans.
do you?
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be like a gang war in the studio if we don't hurry up with this.
What's
heat.
your name, sir?
Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Danny's wearing an ice stink hat.
Damn
Very
right.
nice. Is that part of the Jim Norton collection?
No.
No?
No.
Love him.
You ought to sue like Gene Simmons now.
Yeah.
He just sues anybody that does anything having to do with it.
Anything with stink.
My credit's
Right.
bad. I can't get
Lost
off
for
the
doing his
website.
act.
What are you
Just
saying?
sue him.
What are you
My
saying?
credit's bad. I can't get anything off his website.
Really?
Yeah, I got a bad credit.
Oh, bad
Oh.
credit. He wants stuff, but his credit's bad. Anything you want to say?
Just want to say what's up to my job, and Doug, you're an asshole. I hate you, you fuck.
Doug is an asshole, though.
Who's Doug?
We
I
don't.
don't
We don't like
My
Doug.
fucking assistant
Oh, yeah.
supervisor. It's a fucking fag.
That's true.
All right, what do you do for a living?
Doug throws a
I
punch
work
like he
for
takes in
Honeywell.
the ass.
What?
I work for Honeywell.
Oh,
so-
Honeywell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
Right.
sucks.
Love your thermostats.
Anthony, the girls are courtesy of Joe at blackmirror.com.
Yeah. Oh, a cherry came flying by my head.
Why are you throwing cherries?
He told me to.
Yeah, she can. She asked if she could. And I said, of course.
Oh, okay. No,
A
I
hot
don't
chick
care. I'm
wants
just
to throw a
wondering.
cherry?
I was wondering if she was pissed off.
Please.
A hot
I
chick
just
can
wondered
throw
if
what
you're
she
pissed
wants.
off. That's all. I don't
You
care.
can throw the TV monitors.
Yeah.
Back, aren't we?
All right, here we go. The last guy of the
The
last heat.
The final heat before the championship.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Not
you threw that a little
So
too hard.
it's Joe, right? John, I'm sorry, John.
John.
John's in this round, all right.
John's
John's
the
in
winner.
the finals.
We have our 5 finalists who will now compete in one last.
John,
what?
Justin, Pat,
What?
Artie.
What?
Are you kidding me?
No, we 1, 2, 3, 4. We said 25. We did 25 already. Those guys are out.
Oh,
We can't change the rules. We'll get in trouble for changing the rules.
we'll
That's
run
it.
out of show.
And we're running out of show.
Yeah, you got to give them something for coming though.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, we'll take care of everybody. Well, guys, thank you so much for playing Cherry Darts.
Guys, thank you.
John, stick around. You're in the finals.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Very cool.
Thanks, guys. We really appreciate it.
One of the porn stars.
Huh?
You got to see some hot ass.
I don't get to see that. I don't get to see that at the post office.
No,
I
huh?
see these old guys every day.
Yeah, of course.
I tell you, I'm spraying the virus on my job.
I want to
Spread the virus, my friends.
Spread the virus.
She has a nice
She does have a nice valve. All right. No reason to take a break, right? It's a mess already. We'll just continue.
Sure, bring him in.
All right, here come the finalists in Cherry Darts. Who's this guy? Who's that?
Oh, this is Joe. Joe Galante
Hey, Joe,
brought the
what's up,
girls
buddy?
in.
Thank you.
This is
Yeah, there you go. All right.
from Black Mirror.
Yeah, Joe at blackmirror.com. He brought the girls in.
Here
Fine
are our
job.
Great job.
champions all coming in, our athletes coming into the studio.
Yeah, we need the Olympic music at this
yeah.
point. See,
Would've
that
been
would have
nice.
been good if we were actually producing the show today.
The
We
Olympic
gonna lay any
fanfare
odds here?
music.
Huh?
Laying the odds?
I'm going
with
with
Artie.
Italian Villa.
Yeah, Artie.
Pizzeria guy.
Artie's got to be the favorite coming into
Artie, the favorite.
into the finals.
If you remember, Opie, first heat, first guy steps up and just sinks a bullseye. Then later confesses that he is a dart player, plays on a dart league, and bought some cherries and was practicing all night. So this guy pretty much the favorite.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. He looks like he's anxious to go first. Do you think that's a good strategic move?
Doesn't matter. He don't care.
Well, I think if he gets a good throw, it kind of sets a tone. It kind of intimidates the other players that they then have to top what he did. If it's a bad throw, it could work against him.
You're absolutely right, Anthony. Opie, comment?
I was too busy staring at the naked girls.
Yeah, okay.
I have no idea what you guys are saying.
All right, so we're ready. We are.
I really was. I have no idea. What were you saying? No, it doesn't matter anymore.
I was babbling.
Are you girls ready?
It's a real sporting event.
Candy and Star? Beautiful.
Yeah, this is for the MiFi. The girls are getting back in position. This
The
is
grounds
the finals.
crews have taken care of cleaning.
Yeah, because we have to throw after for a listener, right?
Yeah, we'll do that for another MiFi.
For someone who can't make it in from another state.
Correct. They're getting well. If you want to win a MiFi, you got to call the show right now, and I think 5 of us are going to represent listeners from all over the country for another MiFi. Okay.
Okay, one from every state.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, very strategic with
Yep.
the whipped cream on the cherry. He wants just the right amount there. Let's clear his.
Wait, what's wrong?
What's the matter, Keith?
Keith.
Linda, although she didn't make the finals, was hoping she could show her ass and weasel her way into the finals.
Yes.
She seems
Well, it'll be up to the guys. If she shows her ass, we'll...
No, guys, it's wow.
Oh my God! What?
This is competition for a MiFi.
Are
Doughboy most
you
certainly
wearing?
wants to
Wait,
see
wait.
it.
She has on fishnets. Are they thigh highs or are they stockings?
They're stockings.
They're very lovely.
Linda's very hot. 5'10",
Linda's fantastic.
5'11", blonde, beautiful, and she wants to show her ass to get in the finals.
The guys don't want it.
No,
the guys.
I wasn't close. I got a bullseye.
Yeah, she did get a bullseye too. It's up to the guys.
They're afraid. They're afraid that a woman's going to beat them. That's the problem. They're afraid that a woman's going to win the
I'll give
competition.
her my MiFi if I win.
What if she does it naked?
Yeah.
The finals naked.
She won't do it naked.
What if she?
What are you, her fucking agent?
No, she
Would
just
you
said no.
Stop it.
She said no. She
Yeah,
won't do
we
it.
could hear her.
All right.
She won't do it naked. No.
Right.
I won't permit it.
I don't care if she does it naked, but she said she wouldn't. She wouldn't.
Look at him. Can we?
I'm
see,
representing her. No more questions.
Can we just see her ass anyway?
Yeah, I hope so.
I want to see your ass.
Anyway?
I know. Look, I was with you.
Yeah, rules are rules. Now, everyone wants to see her ass, but rules are rules. We have our 5 finalists, and I think it would be,
all right. Well, it was a great idea, though.
Well,
you're not asking Pat to see his ass and let him maybe take 2 shots.
Yeah.
I'd rather probably see that than his awful skull.
Hey.
Well,
I was just thinking because I got a bullseye, maybe.
look, I'm with you. Let it be known I'm not a fag. If these guys want to be fags, that's their business.
I lost.
It's not gay if you don't push back.
All right. Well, let's get the finals over with for the first MiFi, Anthony. Sorry, Linda. I thought the idea was great. Girls,
we must adhere to the rules.
any final thoughts from the girls
Anarchy.
as we go into the finals? We got Candy, who wants to do midget porn.
Have we had any midget callers yet?
No. Don't worry. We'll take care of that on another show.
We'll get it.
Very upset.
We'll get that done for you.
Well, the second we find a horny midget, we're calling you.
That's right.
Don't worry about it.
Star?
Definitely.
Good luck, guys.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Good
Hey.
luck.
That's what you want to hear from a
Good.
porn star there. Artie is getting his cherry ready. Artie, any final thoughts? This is it right here, buddy. The finals for the MiFi.
Right now.
He's good. He's in the zone. He's in the zone.
Oh, wow. Look at his eyes. He's focusing.
Swing batter, swing.
Right, here we go.
And
Okay.
All right. That's not bad.
Not bad. It went a little high. It went
Not
a little
bad,
high
though.
on him.
It's the top of the crack.
Yeah.
Maybe about an inch down from where the crack starts.
Official measurement.
3 3/4.
3 3/4 inches. Not bad.
I
not
think
a
that's
bad
going to be
throw.
tough to beat, Anthony.
He's a little disappointed. I understand. What happened with that throw?
I got a little too over anxious.
You got a little too over anxious. Yeah, you kind of threw it a little high, a little hard.
Okay.
Somebody keeping the stats?
What is it?
3 3/4.
All right, 3 and...
That's already
3.75.
3
3 3/4 inches.
All right.
There we go.
Who's up?
Doughboy from
Yeah, Doughboy, of course, from whackbag.com.
So let's go for less than 3 3/4.
Yep.
That's all you have
what
to
you're
say.
gunning for.
This is it. Okay.
He's preparing his cherry.
Girls arching very nicely, Anthony, giving the guys a really good target at this point.
Now that these guys are seasoned veterans of the game, they're taking a little more time preparing their cherry.
Yes.
Standing behint that line.
Doughboy is sizing up the target.
Lean over and...
he's going for star, Anthony. He's going for star.
Oh! No, right cheek. Right cheek.
Right cheek.
On that one.
Far right cheek. Well, maybe not, though, Anthony. He might get in the side door here.
No.
Club Soda Kenny, official judge of cherry darts. Uh-oh. It's close. Uh-oh.
What does this line mean?
Oh, Christ. You can't even read a tape measure.
What is it?
16ths, 3 and 9/16.
That's a little over 3.5.
3/16 is a half.
Right.
No.
We measure them both.
That would be...
Was it past?
Yeah, this one.
No.
3/4?
13/16. It's out.
So then the other guy
you're out,
wins.
Doughboy.
Yeah.
I want to remeasure.
Is that an official measurement?
Yeah, I just couldn't read it.
Hey, you know what, Kenny?
What?
Doughboy wants to... you tell Doughboy what you think of his... he wants you to remeasure.
No. Absolutely not.
All decisions of the judges are final.
Exactly.
So
get your dough,
sorry,
boy.
That is... I understand your disappointment, but it is a game of inches and fractions of inches.
Yes.
Okay. Very sorry.
Artie's still in the lead with 3 throwers left.
Good throw.
Who's up? Who's up? Looks like it's, what? John, that's right. I'm sorry.
John is stepping up now.
Okay. Any final thoughts, John? No. Okay, this is for the MiFi. He's got his cherry dart.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
wait, you're way in
calm
ahead
down.
of the line there.
You got to get behind the line.
Behind the line, sir.
Behind the line, Angel.
That's that thing.
Mike the girls.
That's that.
On it, behind it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, he's going for... He doesn't know who he's going for.
No.
So he goes for nobody.
Wow.
He panicked.
Yeah, a little panic when it happened
all
there.
Right.
I saw. Oh, and then he's just walking out.
Dude, don't be...
It was worth it just to meet you guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Beat it, you choking zilch.
He's used to handling rejection.
All right. Don't get his hopes up. Just
Oh,
out.
my
No
God.
introductions. I'm just ready.
All right, Justin.
All right, Justin, the black fella.
Yep. Very common name for a black guy,
Girls aren't
Justin.
ready yet.
Well, he's as white as Earl. All our black guys are real white. We got white black guys.
Here,
All right, ready,
here
Justin?
he goes. He's stepping
Justin,
up
who are
the
you going
line.
to go for? Oh, he's in the zone.
He's
He's not even listening.
He doesn't even want to.
All right.
So he's lining up. He's aiming now,
All right.
holding that cherry close to
Here
his
he goes.
eye,
And...
taking a stance.
Oh! Oh, my God.
Wow!
Did you see what Star did when she got hit? It's real close to the balloon knot.
Yes.
3/4.
1 and
Wow.
3/4.
She clinched up and went, whoa!
Yeah.
Hit her right in the snatch.
So far, Justin is in the lead.
We have to say goodbye to Artie. Bye, Artie. Artie's out.
Artie's out.
It comes down to Patso.
Pat fuck.
Wait, I want to talk to Star. How did that feel, Star?
It was very nice.
It was nice, huh?
It was a nice smack.
You're
Nice.
clinched.
Where did it hit?
Right in the vagina.
The vag, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of in the whale's eye.
In the
That was
tank.
a good one.
It was kind of a taint shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at Kenny. Yeah.
That was a good one.
All right, we got Pat. He's getting his cherry ready.
Jesus, Pat.
No, you gotta do more than that.
Yeah, you got to put a little more.
I don't know if you have to if he doesn't want
If he doesn't want to.
No, you weigh it the way you want to.
That's right. If it doesn't leave a mark, you're going to be screwed. So that's the chance you take.
We're going to make a visual judgment if there's no
Big of a
mark.
mark.
Right, and you might lose on the measurement. Good
All
call.
right. All right.
This kid's got his strategy.
All right, here he goes. This is Pat. This is for the MiFi.
Here it is.
So far, it's Justin.
Here it is.
He misses. It's Justin's MiFi.
Oh, my God!
Wow! Holy crap!
Wow, this
we
is
might
close.
Pat might have just pulled it
That
out.
might be a measure off.
Can he?
2 inches.
So Justin wins.
Oh, wow.
The black
Wow.
guy wins the MiFi.
Black guy wins by a half
Great
inch.
throw,
What a
Pat.
shock.
In the end,
Wow.
almost pulling it off.
Justin.
Well,
I don't fucking believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't even expect to fucking win shit.
What do you got to say to all your baby's mamas out there?
Fuck them all.
Congratulations, Justin.
I'm saying the winner isn't. The winner isn't.
Golfer.
You sound a little taller with a cherry in your hand.
You know, the funniest thing, I actually pre-ordered MiFi at Circuit City, but now I guess I'm going to cancel it.
All right.
Wow.
very good. You want to thank God? Nothing? You're all set?
Yeah, thank the Lord. And
Pat, any
whoever-
final thoughts for losing? You came
sucks.
real close. It
You came
really
close,
sucks.
Pat.
You were
Yeah,
like,
Wow.
That's what she said.
half-inch.
It came close.
Why are you
This
rubbing,
reminds me
why
of
are you rubbing
season
Pat's
2
back,
of
Justin?
American Idol.
Starting to, yeah.
I can't believe that.
All right. So,
Wow.
This is incredible.
It's just amazing that the.
All right, so we
The
won.
more you can say it. I don't give a shit.
It's just amazing that the.
So,
Was anyone else surprised that the?
Oh, Jesus. The nice gentleman won.
Won the MiFi? Justin, congratulations.
Justin, congratulations.
Thank you for playing cherry darts.
What are you going to do now? I'm shoplifting at Disney World.
Damn straight.
All right, Justin, we'll see you around, obviously. We see all these guys around.
Of course.
Pat, we'll see you around. Thanks for playing cherry darts. All right.
There he goes. There.
You want to take a really quick break, and then we'll give out another MiFi to a listener somewhere in the country?
Oh, we're going to keep the plastic up because
Yeah.
we are going to be taking shots for lucky listeners.
Are you kidding me? Can I see that?
What happened?
Linda's showing her ass now. Those are the sexiest panties I've ever seen in my life. Where'd you get those?
Wow.
oh, show the girls.
What the hell?
You gotta show the
Girls
girls.
want to see.
Nice.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Those are very sexy panties.
They're very nice. Where'd you get those?
I got them someplace up in Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sexually free Boston.
Okay, Anthony.
Right.
The girls are
going
going to clean up. We're going to take a quick break, and then 5 of us will throw darts at Star and Candy for another
Each
MiFi.
representing a listener from out of town.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all going to pick someone on the phone line, okay?
How exciting.
And who's going to throw? I'm throwing. Ann's throwing. Norton's throwing. We need 2 more.
You.
No, I'm in.
Believe me, I've been known to choke and everything, and but I was on a dart league.
Well, we got to get Kenny's a judge.
I'm the judge.
Sex bagel? He's holding the mic, but
To do it. He wants to do it. The guy in the corner.
Yeah. Well, we need guys from the show though.
Yeah,
we
he
said.
can do
That's
it
the only
anytime.
problem. I mean, yeah, we'll promote.
Too bad Ben wasn't here. He could eat one and shoot it out his ass.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Worst of Opie and Anthony.
So they had to give us the talk on Friday. You know, it's the free play week, very important for you guys in the company. So maybe if you could kind of keep it a little more highbrow than usual. And what we told them was, yeah, we'll think about it. Perfect answer. We didn't say yes or no. We'll think about it.
Think about it.
Which means we will do the show that we know how to do.
Yeah, if something comes up, we're going to do it.
So then the discussion goes to the show that we don't talk about anymore. How long have we been here? 2 months?
2 months, and we have one of those already?
We already have a show that we do not talk about anymore.
Eek.
And the big discussion was, you guys, we don't want you getting the interns late anymore.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone has to have this discussion with us.
2 months in.
2 months in. Guys, we are outraged down here in Washington. We could not believe what we were hearing. And as we move forward, we want to make a new rule. You cannot get the interns late anymore on your program.
Ouch.
Why?
I guess they have a problem with that in the work environment.
I guess technically they're employees. I don't know. Are they employees? Why can't we get our interns late? That's like a great fringe benefit. If you're shooting for an internship with the Opie and Anthony show, just the possibility that they may get you late is kind of cool. I'm thinking.
You don't get that at other places.
You don't
other
get
programs.
that at IBM.
No. You won't.
Fill in stupid company here. I went with IBM.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I should have said Apple or something.
No, IBM was
Those
fine.
boys down at IBM counting on us. The Captain Hook uniform.
So, I'm never going to say what happened on the show that we can't talk about anymore. I don't know if the intern actually got action.
Oh, no, of course not.
I have no idea.
I certainly don't know if I got any action in the other room after. Don't know that at all.
Right. I was looking at that couch, and an intern was in here, a girl was in here, but I don't know what was happening.
And quite honestly, after the show, I have no idea what happened.
I don't either.
I didn't see it for myself. So it's just all talk.
I had no idea what happened. I was too busy
It's all
fielding
rumors.
everyone's phone calls. Oh, my God.
Dude, we're screwed, right? Dude, we're screwed, right? I just flashed back to 2002. Dude, what do you think? What do I think? I think we're fired again.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
that was a phone call. I was at the diner, and I called Anthony, and he did say these words, "We are so fired."
Yeah.
I had to walk out of the diner because we were sitting down, and I had to take a dump, and I swear to God, I was so upset. I'm like, I'm going to shit my pants at the diner, at the table.
Just from being upset.
Just been being so annoyed in the filthy bathroom, I had to go home.
Yeah. So,
Ben, could I have the Lysol, please?
Did you fart already?
No.
No.
I did not.
It's the megaphone.
Oh my God, has bad breath on
Smells
it?
like I was talking with my ass.
Oh.
I think it's from the onion bagel. Like I can't talk into it right after I eat an onion bagel.
Stop licking the megaphone.
It's awful.
You ever scrape your tongue with your fingernail and sniff it?
Oh, I try not to.
No. All right. So that discussion was had.
Oh yeah.
What?
Smells like the Don Geronimo microphone.
Doesn't smell that bad.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Someone from our past or something? I don't know who he is. So we had that discussion, Anthony, and they're like, please do not get the interns late anymore. And little did I know, as I'm having that discussion and saying, yeah, no problem, we got it all under control up here, our own intern was banging one of the porn stars.
Yeah.
But I guess we could discuss this on the air because it did happen off hours.
Right.
It did happen when after all the microphones were turned off and the lights were turned off in the studio and everyone went home.
It's on
and I don't
his
think
own
it was
time.
It was on his own time, and I don't think it. Yeah. It
But
didn't happen on the
our
premises, right?
time?
Didn't happen on the premises.
Didn't interfere with his job?
No, not at all. So what happened was after the show, or near I guess during the last hour of the show, as Candy's in the studio all hot and naked and stuff, she's like, "Oh my God, your intern Noah is so cute, so cute. I want to do him."
Well, you got to give her that.
He is a dish.
She's knowledgeable.
That kid's got a smile on him, I'm just saying.
And so I didn't think anything of it, and I just we went across the street, had some breakfast, and I guess at that point you were like hooking up with her or whatever?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit. I want to, I think I should take this time to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to work at the Opie and Anthony show.
How does the intern get to bang the porn star?
Well, she took a liking to him.
Where did the banging take place?
My place. I live across the river, in Jersey.
Jersey.
So she went home with you and you got to bang a porn star?
Yeah, we were hanging out for most of the weekend.
Most of the weekend?
Yeah.
The whole weekend?
Yeah. She's a good kid.
Good kid.
No, we had a good time.
Dude, you banged the 20-year-old hot, I've only been in the business 3 months, porn star from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you're taking my coffee order today? I think I should be getting him coffee.
No.
I look at him differently today. He's not just the guy that gets coffee.
No.
He's the guy that bangs hot porn stars.
Banging a porn star. Now
I've never banged a hot porn star. Have you, Anthony?
No, I can't say I ever had a porn star. Was the pressure on knowing that she's a professional?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It took me a little bit to get, into the scenario.
Really?
Once or twice, I'd say, before, you're really there.
Was she happy with the merchandise and the
Seems
performance?
like she's all right. She seems like she had a good time. We talk.
I wonder if we should get her on the phone. We got her phone number?
She sent some emails, actually, to you guys, thanking you for the opportunity to be here and have a good time.
Opportunity to have sex with you.
Yeah, thanking us for being able to bang our intern.
That's so funny because she is
I don't know if I could
a
bang
porn star.
I don't think I could bang a porn star.
She is in porno movies, but the fact is she's also a 20-year-old girl that wanted to hook up with someone she found attractive here.
Dude, she's a nympho. You could just tell by looking at her.
Oh, yeah.
When she grabbed Norton's crotch, she just went flush in the face. She was
wanted probably revulsion and hatred.
She wanted action right at that moment.
Well, apparently not. not that kind of action. Not Jim Norton action.
So did she teach you any new tricks?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely, probably the best sex I've ever had.
Wow.
Did you wear a bag?
Oh, yeah. No,
Rookie.
we're very safe.
Why?
You here?
Well, no, I did actually.
Safe.
I saw her.
We're now going out. We're very safe.
She had her paperwork in her purse, actually. So, I saw it.
The AIDS test paperwork?
Yeah, all that
she
stuff.
just... When was it done?
Last month.
She just carries around her AIDS paperwork?
All girls in the business do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
And you got her number in your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't have paperwork. I just carry around a picture of a girl I fucked 6 months ago. Look, she's not thin.
She looks healthy.
So it took a while to
get into the game because there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of pressure there.
Of course, you got to look at some of the films that she's been in and the guys that she's with. You're talking, the baby's arm clutching an apple kind of manhood, and then was she open? Let's just say, read between the lines. Was she open to all forms of sex?
She was. Yes, she's experienced.
Experienced? Did you? Let's just say, was there any point in the evening where maybe you were looking at the part on the back of her head?
Well, there's a lot of fun things that went down. I don't want to be too graphic about it. But
why?
I'm just like I'm nothing.
Dude,
I'm a little nothing.
She's a porn star. Who cares? Give us the details.
Yeah, what happened?
No, just pretty much just the basic straight stuff.
Did you do the old dirt road?
She's an exhibitionist though, and I'm not. Absolutely not. We were going shopping at one point, and she wanted to do something in the basement of like a furniture store.
No, we think the vestibule of a church is a good place to start for public sex.
Wait, you guys hung out all weekend, went shopping and all that?
A little bit.
And she wanted to have sex in public?
Like a date, I guess. Yeah, she wanted to do
a
some
movie.
stuff in public.
It's like a movie plot.
What's going on?
They go shopping.
But look at me.
Did you go to FAO Schwartz and the two of you kind of do the tap dance on the piano keyboard? No? It's sort of the Christmas season, so a little Christmas shopping.
No, actually.
No?
We did not. But
Did you sing a duet? Baby, it's cold outside. What the hell? Did you fall for her?
No, she's a good kid. I like her. She's a good girl. But I mean,
fell for her a little bit.
no Richard Gere jokes.
How old are you, sir?
23 next week.
23.
She's 20.
Kid. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Same birthday as the guy who got hit in the head with a boat, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
You traded birthdays?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
We talked.
We left her a voicemail. Maybe she'll call later today.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get her side of the story. But, man, did she have the big O?
A couple times. Supposedly 5. But, she's pierced in all sorts of places, so there's nothing.
Yeah, how did those work out for you?
Oh, I lost my virginity to a girl with multiple piercings. So
Down there?
I'm okay with that, yeah. But,
do you think the
it's
orgasms were real? Because, she is an actress,
she's
technically.
A screamer. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I'm kind of...
Why are you taking your pants... Oh, he's not taking his pants off.
Wow, wait a minute. You got, scratches and black and blues on your back.
She's brutal.
She was scratching your back like that?
A little violent.
Yeah. Wow. That's some
yeah, so
animal
thanks a lot,
sex.
you guys. Appreciate it.
Well,
that sounds like a fun time.
You're very... Oh, Jesus.
If you want an internship at the Opie and Anthony Show...
I think I might apply for one.
Email bensparks1027@yahoo.com. We get our interns laid.
Jeez. What are you panicking about, Ben?
Oh, we got her? We're just waiting to get her on the phone here. Oh, my God. This is just...
There she is.
All right, hold on. I got to
Ben
do
was
this.
panicking.
Yes. Candy.
Yes.
What the hell happened after the show?
Oh, why don't you ask know about that?
What?
We've been talking about it.
Yeah, he just showed us the scratch marks on his back. They haven't healed yet.
Sorry about that.
And he said you had 5 orgasms. Were they real orgasms?
More than that.
Were they real?
I said plenty more than that.
And they were all real orgasms, huh?
Of course.
Ooh. And he said that you guys wanted to have sex in public at a furniture store, or you did, and he said no to that.
He wouldn't let me.
What were you guys doing at a furniture store?
It was like we were
They're
shopping
already-
around
they're
town.
already- They're already shopping for their apartment.
Dining room table? We could bang on that.
So, Candy, you like Noah, huh?
Very, very much so.
Oh.
I think we got a love connection.
How's that going to work out if you're a porn star?
Really?
How isn't that going to work out? I can come visit.
So this isn't something that's, one and done? You guys might see each other again?
Oh, we will definitely be seeing each other.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is like a plot for a movie. Porn star bangs intern.
What are your feelings there, Noah? Are you a little nervous maybe about getting attracted to her a little more?
Actually,
if you see each other a little more, maybe her lifestyle?
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about that. And, Richard Gere jokes aside, I'm fine with that.
You got a gerbil in your ass? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the other Richard Gere joke. Okay, I got you.
Candy, so how does he rate as far as his sexual performance?
Excellent.
And you've banged a few professionals in your short time, right?
Plenty of professionals.
And no one knows what he's doing, huh?
Noah is absolutely amazing.
Did you teach him anything new? Any new tricks?
We'll get there.
Oh, we'll get there?
I have only had
Wait, you
2
didn't?
days with him.
How many different positions did you guys try?
Oh, no. We're very straight and narrow.
Oh.
For now. I'm waiting for
now.
After the AVN.
We'll end up
maybe.
breaking it, don't worry.
What?
I said we'll end up breaking Noah, don't worry.
Okay, and I guess, I don't know, as far as like how he rates with other porn stars, is our boy packing or what?
He is very, very well endowed.
Oh! The mule update. Wow.
I'm like blushing. I can't take this.
All right, well.
You have some blood that can go to your face? Some left in that body of yours? Wow.
Oh, all right, well. So it looks like you enjoyed your time in New York there, Candy.
Very, very much so.
And you pretty much spent the whole weekend with Noah.
Yeah, so until the time I left, I was there as much as possible unless I had to work.
Unless I had to work?
Yeah, that...
What kind of work did you have to do in New York?
Well, what kind of work do you think?
Wow, so wait a minute. She was at your place, Noah, right? And you guys are hanging out, shopping for furniture, having sex, and then all of a sudden a beeper or phone goes off, and she goes, I gotta go to work.
I gotta go.
So you go, bye, honey, and she leaves, and then she comes back how much later?
An hour or two.
An hour or two later.
About hour and 20 minutes, I'm thinking. 10-minute cab ride
and
to and fro.
Have you made a romantic path of rose petals to the shower for her to follow?
Sometimes they just talk about football, Anthony.
The rose petals were from the front door of his apartment right to the shower.
Right to the shower. And then, but sometimes they just talk about football.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's just
oh my God.
Hanging out, having a burger.
What kind of furniture were you shopping for? Mouthwash and a bidet?
Wow, that is something. You know what it is?
What were you feeling?
I know what it is now.
Huh.
It's absolutely Risky Business. It's the movie Risky Business. That's what was going on.
Actually,
he's in the house, hanging out with the chick. She's still got work to do.
Were you jamming your Tangerine Dreams Greatest Hits CDs?
Did you slide in on your socks wearing only your underwear and do a little dance?
Yeah. Little Bob Seger in the background. There it is.
Here comes Noah sliding in. Yeah. Look, Noah's dancing.
He's getting the apartment all set while she's out with some other guy.
Went to the furniture store to find something to put that big glass egg on. Sure. Parents are away.
Guido the Killer Pimp.
Did you drive the Porsche around?
Oh.
Like lease.
The lease. Right. Okay. Oh, very good. So she went to work. How many times did she go to work?
Once. No, she left on Friday night for most of the night, and then once on Saturday.
So she came back Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon?
No, Saturday. Well, Saturday we spent most of the day together, and she had to leave for most of the evening, and then she came back later at night. Actually, twice you came back, didn't you?
Was there any
twice.
Was there any jealousy going on in your head, knowing that know, none?
No jealousy. No, we're no illusions here.
Yeah.
Work is work, my dear.
Absolutely.
That boy has no illusions.
God, this is a great story. All right. Well, thank you, Candy. Anything else you want to add?
What'd you do when she was gone?
Yeah, really cleaned up, I think. So put things back in place, moved the bed back to the wall.
Hanging around the house, looking at his watch.
Yeah.
Called the 1-800-AIDS hotline just to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, my
Sorry.
Hi, Candy. Noah again.
No, I have my
leaving a message.
Call them.
I don't know. Hope everything's going good at work. I miss you.
I miss you, right?
Miss you.
Can you call me on the break?
Call me back. I'm at the house. Just call me.
Okay, bye.
Hi, Candy. No again. Leaving a message. Boy, You've been at work for a while. Just wondering if you're coming back. Chinese tonight? Okay, give me a call back. I'm just a little worried about you. You know. All right, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Wasn't anything like that? You weren't thinking you should call her or something,
No,
make
sir.
sure she's okay?
It's
Because, you know,
rude.
there's some riffraff out there that, you know, it's almost like going out with a cop or something. Cop has to go out on the job, you don't know. Maybe
true.
that's the night.
All right.
You know, so.
Well, thank you, Candy. We might call you back, all right? Because this story's still developing, obviously.
Perfectly fine, dear.
And we're still looking for midgets for your porno, okay?
Please do so. And I will talk to all of you soon, and have Noah call me when he gets a second.
All right.
Oh, I will. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
All right. Why don't you go talk to Candy? Because now I'm going to do the second half of the story, which makes it even better.
Which makes it even more brutal.
She pretty much just admitted that she was, look, she wasn't filming a movie in New York City.
No.
She was making some extra cash.
Making some cash. Spending a little time with some gentlemen.
Right. So now it's like open game.
Yeah. No, Ben, you don't even know the half of it.
No, you have no idea.
Ben's laughing already. He's laughing at Jimmy, but he doesn't even know the half of it.
This is where
This
is the portion of the show where we prove that Jim Norton's life is truly pathetic, just like he's been telling us for years.
Everyone thinks I exaggerate, and people don't understand that from head to toe I am garbage.
I will
Anyone
be
else
Bob
notice
Kelly
that-
with a tear dripping down my eye for this story because it is sad.
Anyone else notice that Norton had nothing to say to Candy?
Well, I didn't want to, again, I don't C-block other guy, and
Of
if he's got a
course.
thing going, it's like, I'm not going to jump in and say something stupid to ruin the mood.
If you were listening to Cherry Darts on Friday, it was obvious
Plus,
that...
you didn't mention it, that's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah, I know. Well, now it's time to mention it. We were going to mention it anyway.
Oh,
You
yeah, I
kidding me?
figured.
I wasn't going to let this one slide.
You
No
shouldn't.
effing way. So, it was pretty obvious that a lot of people took a liking to Candy because she's young,
Right.
she's hot, she's only been in porn a few months, and she's obviously
willing to do anything.
She's obviously a nympho. She took a liking to Noah. But there's no secret when a girl comes in here, Norton will kind of feel these girls out and also feel them up.
Oh, cut it out, Hope.
And we got Candy to mess with Norton's mule and stuff a few times during the show.
Through the pants.
And Norton was thinking there may be something there because she did get all flushed after she touched your mule. You were thinking maybe that I might be able to get something going on here.
But not the way you think.
What do you mean?
We were joking around about, Norton likes to go out and pay for girls. And she's like, well, come on. Like, kind of like a joke.
Right.
But I knew it wasn't a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So I was under no illusions that, like, ooh, I think she likes me. I never make that error, ever.
Well, see, I forget we're dealing with a professional.
Oh, yeah.
As far as,
But I also
as
know
far as call girls go.
Jimmy might ask a girl, hey, you want to go out for a cup of coffee or something, just to maybe get to know her a little better.
Yeah, at times, yeah,
Right.
sure.
But you weren't thinking that with her or anything?
No, I didn't get those vibes off her. I
Okay.
immediately knew, she's like, I'm an info, but I never really believed it. I know it's all about business.
Yeah.
At least the relation with me was about business, and that was perfectly acceptable as far as
Mhm.
I was concerned.
All right.
So
she spent the weekend with Noah, though, and no money was exchanged
Of
there.
course not, no.
She spent it because she found him attractive, and they spent the whole weekend having sex, shopping.
Having free sex, Anthony.
Free sex.
Candy the porn star had free sex with our
Right.
lowly intern.
Right.
Who's pretty much a nothing trying to, learn about radio and things like that. No offense to
knock
Noah.
a man down.
No offense to Noah. He's still a young guy, and he's, he's growing and learning every day.
Mm-hmm.
Norton wanted to have sex with Candy as well.
Well, why not?
And
Why
how much
not?
was it going to cost you?
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, boy.
I'll let you know.
Before Norton said, I just want to make it perfectly clear, lowly intern Noah, free sex
all
weekend
long.
with hot 20-year-old porn star Candy.
Free sex all weekend long.
So much sex that he's saying no to sex in bathrooms in public.
Right. Scratches down his back.
He's
Wild,
getting so
madman
much
sex.
There was a point where he had to say no mas.
No, not in the basement at the furniture store.
Right.
Well, as the day was progressing, she was indicating that she liked Noah. You could tell that she liked him.
Yeah.
And so I was going to ask for her number just to conduct some business.
Uh-huh.
But him and her were kind of talking, and to me that would have been like a C-block move. Not that she would have went for me over him, but that kind of adds a bad vibe if you're in the studio and everybody's like a vulture.
Sure.
So it was like, let it go. I'll talk to Joe later and see if she maybe wants to talk to me later. But I didn't want to make her uncomfortable because she seemed to have a vibe going with Noah. I'm not a blocker. I hate cock-blocking guys.
Absolutely.
So I talked to Joe after. I'm like, hey, man, just call Candy. I would like to talk to her if she wants to. If she doesn't, tell her it's cool. No one's uncomfortable, whatever. Just give her my number. And so he talked to me like hours later.
So much for not whoring, by the way. Remember,
I know, I'm a weak man. But
remember
I wanted
you
to
were
feel
swearing
it out.
off that?
Wanted to feel it out. So Joe calls me and goes, look, man, I don't know the deal. She said you could call her. He's like, I really don't know if she likes you or not. I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, no problem. He stayed out of it. So I gave her a jingle.
And called her up.
Right after she got back from good old New Jersey. And I'm like...
when did you call her, like, exactly? What day and time was it?
It was Friday. It was sometime she had just come back into Jersey. Obviously from having a lot of free young sex.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was happening while you called her. Was she actually with...
No. I believe she answered the phone.
She just had free sex with him and left?
She probably got the call from Joe knowing that I wanted to talk to her, but probably couldn't jot the number down because her mouth was all full of young intern mule. Young intern mule.
Without a thought of a buck in her head.
Not a thought of 15 years slaving in this motherfucking business. Not one thought. Not one thought about a social life thrown out to be good in comedy. Not one thought. Why would you think about that when there's abs and a smile? Why would you?
You might as well add that you were on VH1 this past
weekend.
weekend.
Who cares? MTV pilots, the Opie and Anthony show, the Tonight Show does it. None
you
of
had
it
a quick scene in Spider-Man. You know, I guess
it is as meaningless as I've been telling you for all these years. Yeah. It's drivel. So we chat briefly on the phone.
The only thing Noah has going for him is good DNA.
Good-looking guy. Very handsome guy. And a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I like Noah.
You've got a great resume. He's got good DNA.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down
to. I have a mediocre resume, and he has great DNA. But it's one of many times I've lost to good-looking guys.
Right.
It's just the way it goes.
So she gave you a jingle back?
Well, no, she actually answered when I called.
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking to her for a second. I'm like, so how you doing? She's like, cool. I'm like, yeah, I would like to hang. And she's like, well, that could be arranged, which I immediately liked. Talk business. Yeah, I'm not some dummy who's like, hey, please. I'm 36 and she's 20.
Uh-huh.
This is what made me want to just spit peas at her. I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it. And she's like, well, I'm working for so-and-so. And she quoted the price, and I almost threw the phone out the window. She wanted $1,000.
Oh, Jesus. That she was giving the
$1,000 to have sex with him.
That she was giving the intern for free.
Well, no. To be fair,
the intern.
I said, look, that can't happen. It's too much. And then to be fair, she did say that she would do it for $500, which is quite a break when you think of the 23-year-old good-looking guy getting it for free
all weekend. By the way,
all weekend,
not
long.
Just an hour of her time,
not just one load from you,
like a free play. Right.
It was a free play weekend.
How many? Could you find out how many times Noah had sex for free with the porn star? I really want to rub this in today because I'm such an ass.
Maybe add it up in dollars and cents.
Right.
How much free sex he did get?
Oh, and how much? As opposed to how much it was? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what it would have run.
Cost me a pretty penny.
Oh, and Ben talking for the first time in a week. Yes,
6 times.
All right. Wow. So even with a discounted rate, that would have been $3,000 for her to put herself through the torture of sleeping with awful Jim Norton
for an hour.
That's the
only. No. Well, it's
for an hour. Let's not kid each other. For an hour.
But it's one load though usually, right?
Well, they call it cups in the business. You could have 1 or 2 cups. I don't know how they work it. An hour for me. I've never gotten off more than 1. For me, as soon as it's done, eat it.
So that's where he's doing the math. So it would have cost him $3,000.
The only thing that annoyed me, it wasn't the money issue. That's fine. It was the amount that she wanted. It's like, are you fucking crazy?
You were just in here. It's like, you know something. It's like. We shared something professionally. It's like, how about a little discounted rate?
And
it's like the guy you know with the car dealer.
If you tell me 1,000 of 500 is discounted, I'll vomit on my own shoes. That's not a discount. You think I don't know how the business works? You quote high. You don't know how much money the guy has. They go, I'll do it for 500. But you could have. She could have. If she would have said 200 for just a little bit, not full, I would have said yeah, all right. So it wasn't the amount that you wanted to charge her. That I really didn't care about. I don't take that.
It's like a businessman that's you've done business with him before, which is what she did here on our show, and then taking care of you. Like I said, at the car dealership, the guy goes, "Hey, I could give you a little off on this."
Absolutely.
And she was so repulsed that she could not even bring it down to a normal rate.
And she couldn't even think in business terms of the amount of plugs I would have given her. I would have been Pete Plug. All I would have talked about
Unfortunately, she was horrified by the one plug you would have given her. That the other ones didn't really matter anymore.
And as revolting as this is, it's almost good because I tell you, people think I'm exaggerating or I'm crazy. It is exactly the way things are.
I completely understand, and I feel for you, Jimmy.
Don't. It's just my life.
No, I do.
What am I, 36? This type of stuff has been going on since probably the age of 12.
Right now, I am Bob Kelly, and you are that little midget with the hands flailing in front of you.
Ooh, she likes me.
Oh,
my God.
Free for the intern. $1,000 discounted to $500.
That's what it's just a kick to the old fat appendix scar stomach.
Now I understand how you operate sometimes, and something like this could really throw Jimmy for a loop. Jimmy's an emotional guy sometimes. These things get to him.
Mm-hmm.
How did you then deal with this sort of rejection for the rest of your weekend?
Well, I handled it pretty well, considering that night I finally called one of my regulars. I did break down.
You did break down.
Broke down. I told you I'd be honest when I did, if I did.
So how many days did you last?
Maybe a week.
A week.
Oh, yeah, I think it was last Monday, right?
About a week.
Hey, you know what the good thing is, though? What? You did save yourself some cash.
I saved myself a lot of cash.
It's not like if you fall off the wagon and go to a whore, that you then have to pay the whores that you would have slept with. That money is money in the bank.
And the girl I wound up hooking up with is a girl I've hooked up with many times. She's definitely in the top 3. She might be the best I've ever. So this one, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's not. If I could see her just like once in a while, I'd be totally cool with it. It's my obsession. Because then the next night I'm at the Comedy Cellar, and who comes down but my friend Dennis Hoff, who owns the Bunny Ranch. He's a good buddy of mine.
That's a good buddy to have.
He's been inviting me out for a year. I haven't been able to go. We're going to do a contest with him. And he goes, hey, man, we hang out for a while. I'm going to drop him off at his hotel. And he goes, hey, man, I know this real cheap place. Let me treat you. Now, who can say no to a treat?
A treat?
What am I, insulting?
No.
So we go. I didn't like the vibe of this place, though. It was upstairs. It was like 3 guys that could have been Latin kings or Mexican mafia guys just sitting up there. But I wind up going into the room with some southern girl. Dennis pays. And she performs rather toothy oral treats on me. But I tipped her $50 to take the bag off. And she drooled into my ass crack like that little short-handed nothing playing harmonica. That's what it was like. That little midget. Woo! Those little arms. She should have been playing harmonica over my balls. That's how it would have been.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Oh, man.
And the only part with this girl I didn't like was I went to kiss her shoulder, and it smelled like somebody's bad breath. Like, obviously, some dirtbag had been in there licking her shoulder. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not Ralph Romantic. I thought that was my original idea.
No.
That's unbelievable.
Some mess had been there before you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I had rejection all weekend. I'll tell you more. I don't know when we're going to break. I have to urinate very badly, but I had more rejection.
I have to urinate.
Did you have
really
professional rejection also or something? You said that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go.
I want to get to this thing first.
I thought he was upset at...
yeah, we'll
the Billy Crystal thing you went through.
Oh,
that's all. Yeah, see, some stuff like that. There's all kinds of devastation in his life this
But
weekend. I feel bad for Jimmy.
We do want to talk about that, but I want to play the phone call from Jim's mom, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have to do this now? Can I pee?
I wish Kiss would come in to hold you after
really
this
could
weekend.
Use it right now. It's not even been a bad on the outside weekend. You look at it, you go, so what? Your life is good. My life is good. But it's just these things are confirmations of what I already know. Do you understand what I mean? It's almost like if you think you're the werewolf, and no, you're not a werewolf, you're a good person, and then you wake up with, like, blood under your fingernails and a little fur on your pillow. It's not devastating in itself, but you know you're a werewolf.
You just know you're a werewolf.
For me, it's the same thing, except I'm shit.
You start feeling good about yourself, where you are in life, your career, everything that's going on for yourself, and then something happens where you just, once again, you go... Up there. See?
Yep.
I knew it.
Jimmy Robinson had a point.
Oh. With his little cape.
Him and Helen
saying,
were absolutely right.
Hate that kid.
Hate him.
Hate him.
All right, we could do part 2 after the break.
Yeah, I got to whiz bad.
Let him whiz.
We have a phone call from Jim's mom.
Mm-hmm.
And Honestly, I haven't laughed this hard, and I couldn't tell you.
Oh, no.
I listened to the first 10 seconds of Jim Norton's mom's phone call to Jim, a concerned parent. I had to stop the tape, and I had to laugh for about 10 straight minutes.
Nice, wonderful lady. A lot like my mother, the way she talks to her son about things. Very
loving.
Concerned, loving. And then, you know, your son is Jimmy. Or your son is the guy that made a couple have sex in a church.
Yeah.
It's just those instances where your mom can just remain so sweet, trying to guide you, and you're just a piece of crap.
Well, as a parent, how do you acknowledge to yourself that you did your best, and the thing that you sweated for your whole life still has to lie on the floor with bags and have his chest shit on? How do you accept that as a rational, loving parent?
Don't. You put it in your head and you try to twist it into something else.
Yeah, that's got to be a real be a real downer.
Your mom left a message on your machine, and she's just casually talking about your whoring. Yeah. It's just amazing.
That a mother has to do that. That a mother has to do that.
And it's the same tone, like, I'm worried about you, you know.
Have you been studying for the SATs?
Are you eating enough? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking your vitamins? It's that same tone, but she's talking about whoring with her son. Oh. It's unbelievable. The only reason we're not playing it here is because, like Jim said, I have to take a leak like you wouldn't believe.
Let's go together.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Here's Opie and Anthony when they don't suck.
Good for what ails you. What?
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
All right, getting back to the subject at hand. This is the funny part. Ben comes running in the studio. Mm-hmm. After that last break, the first email he gets is from a guy named Ricky. It just says, "Hello, Ben. I attached my resume with the email. Thank you very much." And, of course, the subject line says internship.
Yeah. He wants to be an intern.
Well, everyone wants to be an intern on the Opie and Anthony Show. Now that they know we get you laid.
Yeah, but,
with hot, young porn stars from Cleveland.
Yeah, there's plenty of interns around here that didn't go home with candy.
Right.
You know, just because you're an intern doesn't make a difference. I mean, you have to. She was the one that was attracted to him.
She sure was.
Yeah.
Let's just say Noah's not the first intern that got some action because of this radio show.
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying.
But, there's a whole room full of guys in there.
A whole room full of eager guys just waiting for their chance at the porn star.
Yeah.
1,000.
1,000.
And Norton, to bang the same porn star that the intern did for free would have cost the gym at a reduced rate $500 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So the whoring is back on.
Nah, I'm going to try to stop that.
All kidding aside, Norton is trying to give up whoring. Mm-hmm. He spends a lot of money on it.
Right.
So I want to buy an apartment just because, it's like I'm sick of paying rent. Sometimes you got to buy, it's like a mortgage. I got to get a mortgage. And I'm okay, but I don't want to keep wasting money.
Mm-hmm.
So you lasted about a week this time around. That's not bad. That's a start.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because I know you're pretty much doing it every night, right?
Yeah. I was on Craigslist last night. I didn't sleep. I slept till 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so I did what I normally do on Sunday nights, which is just stay up. And I'm online, and I'm actually writing on my stupid blog finally, and I just, I'm like, I can't go to bed, so.
All right, so it didn't work out with Candy,
no.
Obviously. So then you had to get one anyway, and she was pretty awful.
Got two, yeah. No, she was great. The one I got was great.
Oh, you got two of them.
The one, my regular was fantastic. The one Dennis bought me, she was nice, but again, she gave like a nice drool hummer. It was a little toothy for my taste, but she couldn't even fake that she was enjoying it. She's so depressed to be there from the south.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I really was bummed out with her bad breath on her shoulder from some awful drunk who was licking her shoulder, probably whispering, "Mommy," in her ear.
Oh, God.
Although, let me be honest, if I knew this girl was going to run right back to Noah's place, I would have spent the $500. I absolutely would have put a batch in her hair.
Oh. Just as a fine how do you do?
Oh, I would have sent her back with, like, Statue of Liberty hair.
Is there an awkwardness between you and the intern now?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, between guys like that, never.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, yeah, the whoring thing.
I thought he was gay, actually.
Yeah, we all
thought he was gay. I'm glad to know he's not.
Oh, wow, there was that whole
we forgot
thing
to bring that
on.
up when Candy goes, wow, that Noah's a cute intern. We're all kind of, no offense, Noah, but we're all kind of laughing like,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
But that's the whole guy response to a good-looking guy being around. You know?
Yeah.
They go, you must be gay.
Yeah, we kind of not that it matters. We kind of thought maybe you were
Really, no problems here, guys.
There were some rumors.
Breakout Rent Boys. Let's hold chapters. Throw them at me.
He's feeling very confident today, Anthony.
Cocky, if you will.
All right, well, we learned a little something about you.
Thanks.
Not that it matters, but we were thinking maybe out of all the interns that you might have been the one. I'm sure one of them was.
You're sure one of them is?
They're all looking at each other.
No man shaking their head.
I always hope the best-looking one is gay. That's the one you root for. I don't care how much pussy Nathaniel tries to get.
Take it out of the mix.
That 6'8" young Frankenstein-looking psychopath. No one cares about him.
Jeez.
Just lumbering in there with like a checkered shirt.
Actually, it's down to Nathaniel and Derek because we know Danny's not either. I'm just saying. We just know.
All right. Well, I want to see Nathaniel and Derek take out their mules and do a little man-to-man docking.
And see who enjoys it that much more.
Yeah, just see who gets a rod first.
That one would be guilty as charged.
If we didn't have the new rule on the show where we can't get the interns laid, we would figure something out. But who are we kidding? We're not listening to the gang in Washington.
New rule.
All right, so, the whoring has become a subject on this show with Norton because he really wants to stop. And I guess your mom and dad listen to the program every day?
I knew that would be a mistake, too. I knew it.
Why? They listened to the show when it was for free, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. I just knew it, though. Like, I knew.
Yeah.
You can't let your parents listen. You know how much sex I've lost from regular girls? Because when I talk about it on the air and when I write on the computer, I mean, it's just there's no girl wants to date me after hearing this. How can they?
Oh. Well, your mom's very concerned, and she left a little message on your machine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to play it all the way through.
Yeah. It's just a sweet mother concerned about her son.
All right, here's the tape.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening. This is where I stopped the tape earlier. I'm going to lose it again. Because it's your mom. She doesn't want to say whores or hookers or ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening.
Like she read that in one of her novels, one of those romantic novels where they make everything all nice.
Yeah. Oh.
I know you're trying to give up partaking in the world's oldest profession.
Is there any guilt on your part about what your parents have to think?
Well, I feel bad that I'm so honest, but no, I have no guilt. I love my parents. I get along great with my parents. No, I don't.
I've hung out with Jimmy's parents. They are the nicest,
sweetest
people you'll ever meet.
I know, but the fact that they even have to make phone calls like this.
Yeah, I do feel a little bad. Not only that, but my mom has to look at her like her librarian friends.
Right.
My mom's a librarian. She just retired. She's a librarian. She's gonna look at her friends, make eye contact. Oh, your son, toilet chest.
I gotta start this over again.
Yeah,
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something.
Dr. Phil? How does Dr. Phil get into this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because she's a mom. She watches Dr. Phil. She picks up some tidbits of psychiatry and decides she's going to help her boy.
I have to know what Dr. Phil says about weak-chinned man with fat tits and prostitute habits. What does Dr. Phil say about that?
What would Dr. Phil say there? Mom?
She gets her advice from Dr. Phil, and she's going to pass it along to her little son.
Little Jimmy.
Get off those ladies of the night. It's a good thing. Keeping it positive.
Jimmy Robinson and Helen say that if you want to replace something with... God, am I an ass?
If you want to replace Monster Rain...
which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour and you would feel better. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go.
Oh, she's trying to kill two birds with one stone here, isn't she?
there's gyms in New York. The nice gym you have downstairs.
Have a nice gym downstairs.
Instead of banging a hooker for 20 minutes, why don't you jump on the treadmill?
Anything could have been downstairs. Zarqawi's beheading equipment. You could go down there, just lop off the head of an imperialist.
Just, replace it with something.
Yes.
Oh, man. I'm going to be laughing in my sleep tonight.
Dr. Phil.
Could go. You could exercise, and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody...
You could work out, tone up. I wouldn't have to be embarrassed to be seen with you.
Yeah, maybe you could not look like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Boogie Nights when you wear a half shirt. She's telling me to tone up. Let's translate that. Maybe if you got in the gym, Noah wouldn't have gotten a fucker for free, fat tits. That's what she's saying. Maybe if you had a little stick-to-itiveness, you wouldn't have to cough up 1,000 or 500.
Oh. Get off the hooker, get on a Bowflex, Mom.
And she said you can get rid of some energy, which I know what she's saying. Like that energy I have that goes into bad things could be used for working out.
Lifting a barbell.
Tone up a little bit.
Lift dumbbells, don't fuck them. That's what Mom's trying to say.
Pick up weights. Don't lose it because you have AIDS.
I'm drooling. Oh my God. Holy S. Oh my God.
Oh. Try the clean and snatch, not the dirty snatch.
Do some rowing, not hoeing. God, if I knew more gym equipment, I could make this a bit longer.
See?
What a lazy
you gotta
fat
get
nothing.
in the gym.
Yeah, put a barbell.
This bit doesn't need to be longer. It is what it is.
Be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody knows I'm calling. So don't get offended or think I'm strange, but I am a mother, and I worry about you. Yeah. You're doing so well. Everything's falling into place. This might be just one of the, the health thing. It would help you, sweetheart. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on. I know it's not my business. But anyway, I love you, and I feel I can interfere because I'm your mother. I'm taking special license. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you at Christmas. I really hope you can make it. And anyway, don't be mad at me, okay, sweetie? I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Everything's falling into place except for, your penis and that candy girl. But everything else is falling into place. Your tits are falling onto your stomach. Your ass is falling onto your thighs.
Don't worry about candies. After all, she is a whore.
So what that Noah's got a better smile and better abs? You can always go to the gym and tone up. I wonder what Dr. Phil says about me eating a bullet.
No! Oh, Jimmy.
I have such nice, normal parents.
They're unbelievable.
They're just
they
nice,
really are unbelievable.
Normal people.
They just want to spend time with Jimmy, and Jimmy blows them off.
I don't blow them off. I just, I lived at home till I was 30. I feel bad. I'm a bad son.
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, I love you. Hi, it's R. Bud Dwyer. Why don't you just take that with you? That's what I did. I felt a little bad because I couldn't get the whore. One in the mouth. Works fine. Hi, Jimmy. Kurt Cobain. That'll take care of everything.
Oh, that is really awful.
They're very uncomfortable.
I'm just devoid of worth.
It's nice, though, your mommy calls you like that.
Yeah.
To talk about whoring.
My parents always leave me nice messages, How are you? It was just when she said ladies of the evening and then Dr. Phil and tone up.
Tone up.
You could tone up.
Yeah, read between the lines.
She's almost saying, look, I understand why you have to go to whores. Do a sit-up. She's basically taking the side of women in general.
Yeah.
Saying you might want to go to the gym and tone up.
That you read between the lines. She's being nice because it's your mom and she loves you.
Yes.
But really, what is being said there is, look, you disgusting pervert. Why don't you go to the gym, get your mind off the whores for a second, and pick up something besides a sandwich? That's what Mom is saying, but she says it in that nice mom way.
In a mom
Dr.
way.
Phil, we get rid of something, replace something, which is, what I want to do. Jimmy, I've been listening to Dr. Phil, and he says when you get rid of something, to get something. So could you not be my son anymore and Noah will be? Is that at all possible? I would like to get rid of you and have a nice, attractive son that can get the whore for free. Oh. Noah coughs and he works out his ab muscles.
It really is depressing.
It's just coughing into a six-pack.
Probably stretches. He has that little V going down. You know the little V that goes under the abs, over the pubis?
Oh, so that way all the whores for free can say, hey, where is it?
Yeah,
just follow the V.
Oh, Noah, I should be paying you. Tee-hee-hee. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's that Jimmy Norton on the phone.
$2,000, fatso.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He shan't be calling back.
Why shouldn't I charge him? He has a string of Peloponnese. God, am I worthless. Oh, Candy.
XM202.
Hey, do we have an update from Noah? Are you still banging Candy, the porn star?
Oh,
she's probably back in Cleveland.
I'm hearing that there may be an update, and this is kind of a soap opera, the Opie and Anthony show. I guess if you're just tuning in the program, well, God, we're seeing the numbers. A lot of people tuning in every day, Anthony. Mm-hmm. So maybe a lot of people don't know that. Wow. Are these the latest pictures from Candy?
Yeah, she's got some new sites up at LADirectModels.com.
Wow.
So I'm giving her a plug.
You are giving her a plug, aren't you?
I'm allowed.
Not the first time.
You banged this.
Yeah.
For free. Very nice.
Thanks, Jimmy.
This is the same girl that was in the studio?
Take a look. Mm-hmm. Let's take a little look-see.
I don't think she photographs as well as she looks in person.
Totally nude.
Totally nude.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
How old is
Oh, hello, there's a fine how do you do.
Well, we saw that how do you do during Cherry Darts.
Right from the
How
back.
old is she again, 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20. Candy is a porn star. She's new to the business, only been doing it a short period of time, and she's from Cleveland, and she came and did some stuff for the radio show.
That's lovely. Look what you would have had to pay for,
and
Jimmy.
Nope, I ain't looking.
Oh, he's not looking.
And Jimmy took a liking to her.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very lovely girl. We don't really dig the porn stars usually.
Yeah.
But this one is fresh off the boat.
We like them when they're brand new porn stars.
And she looks pretty good. She looks really good, actually. And Jim was, I think it's safe to say you were hoping you could spend some time with her. You went for the freebie.
No, never went for the freeway. No.
Well, we had her grabbing your junk on the air.
But I even told you that was like, I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm not deluded as to what that is.
But she grabbed your mule, and she turned kind of red. She was really into it.
I think you were hoping that perhaps after the show you could say, hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee or something.
No, I kind of knew. No, I'll tell you why. Because when she first came in, the story got brought up about how I like to spend a lot of money. She's like, what about me? And I knew immediately that was
that it was just about the
No,
cash.
I was never deluded about that. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I just didn't like the price she quoted me.
Yeah, that was
the only thing that annoyed me.
Well,
the only thing that annoyed me.
Yeah, Jim would have to spend $1,000 to sleep with Candy, the porn star.
Cool G.
Near the end of the show, Candy decided that Noah, our intern here, was really cute. She had a thing for Noah, the intern.
Yes.
No offense, Noah, but that's your title, the intern.
Yeah.
He's a huge comic that was on Jay Leno.
Oh yeah,
Tonight Show.
He was on the Tonight Show. And you're an intern, technically, okay? And Jim thought, he could spend some time with Candy and spend some money on Candy, and it was going to cost you $1,000. And then she said she cut you a price of $500, right?
Which I thought was very reasonable.
And as you're trying to negotiate this, Noah, the intern's banging her for free.
Yeah, that just shows you. But it does go to prove being funny is worthless on every level. It really is. I'm telling you, it is of no value.
You get girls that want to be your friend.
Exactly.
That's what you get by being funny.
A bunch of fatzos that like me.
Yeah.
Make me laugh. Ugh.
Fag hags that kind of also like funny guys. That's pretty much it.
So Noah brought Candy back to Hoboken and banged her all weekend long.
Although, however, had I known that, I actually would have spent the $500 if I knew she was going right back after, just for a Hummer, and I would have left some on her. Just as
Leave a little,
yeah.
Leave a little Jimmy on her for the trip back.
We can dream. Maybe someday.
You know, perhaps, and this isn't out of the question, perhaps she was doing this to get free kind of room while she worked in New York, because she was going to jobs when she was staying with you.
Yeah, that was the best part about it. In between banging Noah, she was going on,
Going, you know,
on
the
real
cell
jobs.
phone rings. She goes, oh, I got to go. She's gone for an hour, you know, a couple hours. She comes back. She was taking care of another guy, and then she comes back to Noah's house.
How many times did you bang her in the weekend?
Yeah, like 6. But she had to cross the river every time, and she came back like 2 or 3 times, so the theory doesn't really hold up there. Yeah.
No?
Yeah, she had a hotel room and everything, so it's kind of a hassle.
She
to cross
did
the
have a
river.
hotel room?
Yeah, she told us she had a hotel room.
That's what I was just.
No,
I
she
wanted
liked
a
him.
little.
She
just
really
liked
I wanted
Noah.
it cleared out. Oh, why?
What's so hard to
wouldn't
believe?
she? I absolutely.
What's
you
so
look
hard
like
to
you walked-
believe?
That's a
I'll
shock.
tell you what's
I look
so
like
hard.
You walked up the set of Smallville.
But she's a porn star.
Yeah.
I have this.
But she's a young porn star, not quite jaded.
I just don't think porn stars in general like people in that way.
I don't think she's been.
Like, she knows how to
abused enough.
separate the sex. Like, she was really into the sex with Noah, and then she was doing the sex on the side to make some extra cash. And that was a little bizarre to
Not
me.
jaded enough yet.
Right. So,
What it is.
are you guys keeping in touch still?
Yeah, we keep in touch. She sends me little text messages that are just nasty.
Oh.
Pretty much amount to phone sex.
Really?
Very nice. Oh, yeah. My
Heck
jacket.
Sex.
Top. Yeah,
Great.
this pocket.
What does she say on the phone?
You know, I'm not nervous about it. I'll show it to you. They're nasty. They're just brutal.
Do you like it, though?
Yeah. I got a little cold, though, over the week. That's why I was out on Wednesday.
That's the...
Oh, boy.
You
If
sure
that's
it's
the only
cold?
thing. No, if that's the only thing I walk away from last weekend, I think I win.
That little thing where you stand over the toilet, your dick sneezes green stuff.
That's next. It always starts with a little cold. Just a little
Scratchy
sniffle.
throat.
My throat's a little scratchy.
Tell me you weren't thinking, like,
I must be coming down with something.
Yeah, you
What's
know.
the incubation
Right.
period
No,
there?
you stand in front of the mirror for a couple hours examining every little bump. And you're like,
See?
that's not what I think it is it?
It starts with a little cold, and then you're wondering,
think
well,
we're
what was
good.
this girl about after all?
She's getting tested this week.
And she's going to
do some work.
Give you the news?
All right.
Are you
No,
a
that's
little
not my phone,
nervous?
No.
Are you a little nervous about this, Noah? I mean, her test is coming in, and
That's not age. There's no age. It wouldn't be that fast. It doesn't work that fast.
Wait, no. It
Can you
takes,
tell? Does it take like a while to show
takes
up?
about 10 years.
Well, no, I mean like to show up in a test if you do a blood, the HIV thing, not the.
Look at he's asking questions.
I
Dude,
don't know, I don't
what
know.
stupid thing did you do, assuming it was
Nothing.
okay?
We're
Oral
fine.
sex?
Yeah, well, some of that.
You had some oral, right?
Yeah.
And without a condom. Without a dental
How do you do a condom with
dam.
oral?
Dental dam.
Those are romantic.
Oh, that's horrible.
Who the
Put in
hell
your
has
dental dam?
Who the hell has ever used one of those?
No one.
Get in there and mix it up.
Right. It's just a
You
little
can have some
spit
fun with
and
this.
fluid.
All right, we're looking at Noah's phone for the text messages from
Yeah,
Candy the
I'm
porn
gonna
star
give
from Cleveland.
you-
Oh, he's laughing. Good one.
Yeah, starting from this one, 15 to all these that are locked.
All the 15 and...
I'm saving them. I'm awful.
Yeah.
No, you should save him. Are you kidding me?
Very romantic.
I know.
Go to thanks now. What do you do? Hit OK?
Yeah, that's one and up.
Thanks now. The rest of my day will be filled with thoughts of you, wet and soapy.
No, that's never mind.
Water running down your body, dripping onto so many places I'd like to be touching.
Wait.
Damn you.
What, did you shower in front of her or something?
I think it came up in conversation.
All right, how do I go to the... So, do I
Get
go
that back out
O'Reilly?
and go to the next
Go
one.
to 14?
Bill O'Reilly like to attack you with a loofah,
A
Noah.
loofah in the shower.
I want to read all these because it'll drive Norton nuts.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will, a little bit. Who you kidding? Your dick filling my mouth. I start slowly, then wrap my lips a bit tighter, sucking harder, allowing you to slide into my mouth deep and quickly over and over again.
Are you reading something or just talking to Noah?
Yeah. He's still searching the text.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to read? Okay. You tense slightly and arch your back, grabbing my wet hair, forcing...
Bill O'Reilly.
Forcing yourself deeper down my throat. You moan loudly that you want to come in my mouth.
Ooh, that's nice.
All right.
That's nice.
And it continues. You're a bit weak, shaky, even, but I don't stop. I suck vigorously. You scream, lightly letting yourself explode in my mouth. I swallow, sucking greedily, wanting more.
Opie?
Please isolate some of this. Please.
It is the... Just want to remind you, we are in the free play week.
Yeah, but they said just no live sex acts. I want you inside of me, thrusting deep, making me so moist you slid in with such ease, my warm, wet...
This wasn't such a good idea.
Quite graphic depictions.
Oh, really?
I would think.
Constricting you to stay inside, taunting you to F me harder. I think we found our cliffhanger. If you want to hear the rest of Noah the Intern's text messages, make sure you sign up for the channel and continue listening on Monday.
When it culminates in some
sticky
mess.
There's another 10. I love the way you make me scream. We could say that, right?
Yeah.
That can mean anything.
All caps.
Anything? Are there any messages about balloon knot action?
All right, wait. Something's going on here because now she just writes, "Not too shabby. You're getting better at this." So you're writing back to her.
I gave it a shot. I'm awful at that sort of thing.
Oh, you tried talking dirty over the text.
And she's being polite here.
I think I erased it. I'm not.
She says, "Not too shabby. You're getting better at this."
Oh, what did you say?
It was a worthless shot. I think it was something about oral sex. I gave it a try.
You spill my coffee and I pour hot coffee on your tits. No?
I've never been good at that whole thing.
Come on, what did you say?
Cyber thing. It's something about like a leaky member in places that they don't belong.
That's good.
Cleaning it up for you people.
No, what did you say? Say it. It's cool.
I'll search for it. It's probably in my outbox.
I'm actually quite worked up now, a bit wet to say the least, and no panties is making public masturbation possible. All right. My fingers are inside my... All right. Well, hey.
Let him find the out. He's still got it on the
I want to see what he was writing.
Right. I'm really going to nail myself.
His volley back.
Because this is awful.
How'd you like hitting your shitter? Your turn.
Yeah. All right. You ready for this, you sons of bitches? I would kneel over you as you lay on your back, running my dick over your lips and down your breasts, dripping all over your swollen pussy.
Dripping?
Dripping? That means you're like a little boy.
A little bit of
gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Right.
She liked it. Okay.
I make a doctor's appointment for my drippy member.
I say it was good. I'm not a novelist.
I'll squeeze my cock over your face like a glue gun. And if you need me caulking in the tub, just squeeze it against the...
Well, the relationship continues.
I know I'm not...
Noah the Intern and the porn star. It would make a great sitcom, I think.
The rubbing it over the lips part was good, like kneeling over the face is dominant.
That sort of thing.
But then trailing it down the breast, it's awkward because you're on your knees and you got to kind of scooch down on your
Yeah,
knees.
what is that?
Right.
You're on a dolly? Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, your phone sex isn't that accurate.
You're on your knees backwards going,
I'll put it in your mouth. And like a Kubrick shot, just coming down the long
dollying back as the background gets blurry. Yeah, we're going to do a push-in.
That's right. I'll put it in your mouth and then have your toes in my asshole at the same time. And we'll roll down a hill, dirty girl.
Chris, what's going on?
I got a cliffhanger for you.
We need a cliffhanger so the people that are on the fence, not sure if they're going to continue with the show, they need something to send them over the edge, and they'll continue listening on Monday. Yes?
Yes, send Noah to an AIDS test today and give the results on Monday.
Oh, Noah's AIDS test. Well, now, the chick is getting an AIDS test.
Yeah, that's my test, too.
Yeah, that would pretty much be his test.
All right. Can we get those results?
I'll tell you. I don't care.
I'm sure she's going to let you know.
Well, you'll know on the next text message if she starts to say, like, I can't wait to suck your cock in the hospital. I'm sure she's fine, dude.
Yeah,
it's not a cliffhanger. She doesn't have AIDS.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to come visit you again before you lose too much weight.
The cliffhanger here is if I'm ever going to get laid by a real girl again. This is every guy's fantasy, but it surprisingly doesn't play well with the ladies.
Who cares? Because they're intimidated. They know they can't do what a porn girl does. Regular girls can't.
No, I live with two girls. They're my roommates. So why?
Of course. What do you expect?
Wait a minute. You brought the porn star back to the...
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I want to hear what Jack Tripper has to say here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You live with two girls. And how old are they?
They're my age. Nothing sexual. Really,
are they attractive?
I grew up with them.
What were they saying when they saw the porn star walking around?
Oh, they did. Oh, well, they heard it. They heard the event and the action. I introduced her to some of my friends. My one friend was sick, and we just ruined her whole day. She was trying to nap. Never had.
All of your friends are girls, by the way.
No.
I'm saying, like, that's all I'm hearing.
No,
Wait, so you guys are just banging and not being quiet at all?
Yeah, I got calls from my downstairs neighbors that were like, who are those guys?
You know what? I guess if you're going to bring a porn star home, I think you want the whole neighborhood
Do
to
the
know.
whole show, right?
She's a screamer.
They're going to look at you. They're going to look at you a lot differently
Really?
when you're doing your laundry in the neighborhood or picking up your Chinese food. Yeah.
With respect.
From you guys,
Nice.
not from the ladies. They don't like it.
Because again, that's everything that they're not.
Little threatened.
Women try to be sexy, but porn star is sexy. Women in general try to do that, and to be measured against that, they can't hold up.
Text message. As you take out the garbage bag and put it in the trash. That's like their sexy line. As you wash the car and go shopping.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll wear a little house coat and flip-flops for you. Yuck.
Yeah. Groovy. This is your setup.
Yeah. I would go for Joyce DeWitt.
Really?
I got nothing. Nothing.
Great.
Come and dance on our
Come and fall on our floor. Grab your chest and shock the crowd.
Oh my God.
Two's company too.
Sorry. That's what you're on. I was going for the aorta joke.
Oh. Cancel our series too.
Another episode where they get all confused about what the other one's saying.
Yeah. Chrissy said she's positive. That'd be like the 2000 version. Three's Company.
I heard her say she's positive.
All right, Noah.
Thank
There's
you.
the update. He's still
cliffhanger
in touch with the porn star.
Put like a time lapse camera on my dick. See what goes on.
See what rots on it.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, good luck to you.
Thanks, guys.
Sure, he's fine.
Of course he is. I wouldn't even have worn a bag. That's the difference between me and him.
Yep, you wouldn't have.
No, I would have laughed at it. Yeah, but he won't use you won't use a bowl from the kitchen here.
It's not fucking the bowl.
Exactly.
Just eating out of it.
Opie and Anthony, XM202. It's the worst of Opie and Anthony.
Gotta love Metallica. God damn.
Never gets old, right, Anthony?
No. This is drive like 90-mile-an-hour music.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
I think it's time for the eggnog drinking contest on the Opie and
yes.
Anthony program. Steve is in place with his video camera, filming it for opieandanthony.com and foundrymusic.com. Ant hates these type of things. I kind of get giddy. I like these things.
Look at all the eggnog is out. Many cups lined up.
Yes, our 10 contestants. My brother Darren's going to be one of the official pourers.
Now,
hey now.
Mathematically, this is a little rough because if these guys are doing shots every minute and there's 10 guys, do a little quick math.
That would be 6 seconds per cup.
6 seconds to pour out each cup so that everyone's ready for the next shot.
I'm up for the challenge.
You're up for the challenge?
Yes, absolutely.
It's a challenge within a challenge, Opie.
Do we have enough eggnog opened up? I think this is going to be just a clusterfuck. I mean, I have confidence in our guys, but I don't know. I think something's going to go horribly wrong here, Anthony. They're dirty animals.
I think it's probably closer to 5 seconds per pour because you're going to need a little bit of time for them to then pick it up and do the shot.
Yes.
You know, the in-between time.
This sounds like the Warren Commission, with
exactly.
the shots. I need to reload the cartridge before I pour again.
He can't possibly reload those cups quick enough.
You have me consorting with a real cast of beverages.
All right, it looks like they got a system in place.
All right, we'll see if it works out.
Noah's helping out. It's his birthday today.
Oh!
Happy birthday, Noah.
Happy birthday,
Will
son.
you be banging a porn star for your birthday today?
Next month, hopefully.
Next month,
we're getting that on the
She'll
books.
be back. Did she call you or text you with a happy birthday message?
No, not yet. She knows
No?
though. We talked last night, so she's good to go.
Oh, you talked about
Yeah,
that.
we did.
You guys really have something going.
No,
I
not
think we
really.
kindled a little something.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. That's
you
kind
anxiously wait for a phone call.
of a relationship. You know when you're next seeing each other. You call and talk to each other or text each other. There's a little. It technically is a relationship.
It's really low maintenance. That's for sure.
I got to give you that one. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
You don't have a steady?
No.
No.
That wouldn't last very long at this point.
No?
No, because he's banging a porn star on the side. What girlfriend's going to put up with that?
It is kind of tough to
A
tell your
really
girlfriend.
good one. A really good one. There's a few of them out there that would, but
I guess.
I don't know.
Congrats.
All right, good
Thank
for
you.
And then we got Nathaniel. In between doing stand-up, he's now a official pour in the eggnog drinking contest.
Well, we all have dreams, Opie.
All right, I guess we're ready for the contestants.
Oh boy! I just had a cup. I could probably do 5 shots.
Really? Is it thick and creamy and noggy?
Yeah, but it has a watery undertone to it. It's thick with a watery undertone.
You know,
it's like drinking a blood clot.
Listen, listen, you're good, but Anthony is brilliant when it comes to describing what contestants have to direct. You did such a great job with the chowder eating contest.
The chowder was easy to describe. Eggnog is a little harder, but it is, I don't know, a creamy mix.
There you go.
Just thick and creamy with a heavy flavor of vanilla. Lukewarm. And unfortunately, the cups are a little too tall to fill it up to the tippity top.
But it's up to the tippity top of the line.
Pushing
a little over the line.
And you just have to swig it down. Perhaps it backs up a little in your esophagus where you can't get it down quite fast enough. You got to give it an extra swallow. You got to wish you had maybe a little piece of bread to kind of tamp it down. And then before you know it, the next shot, ready to go. Thick and creamy like the first. Filled right up to the tippy top of that line. And down she goes for another one. Gulp! And before it even reaches your stomach, before you feel that gentle caress of thick nog lining your stomach walls, bam! It's time for another, and the cup is full in front of you, and just like the first two, you belt it down, and thick and hearty and creamy as it is,
and getting warmer and warmer,
works its way down. Just a little warmer than the last shot, and you just know shot after shot after shot is going to get a little warmer and warmer and warmer, and the ones at the edge next to Steve's shirt are going to be bubbling, piping hot, dare I say. So good luck to all our contestants washing this mix down.
That's how you describe it, Norton.
Wonderful.
He's the pro. It's hilarious. All right, let's get the contestants in here. We've stalled enough.
Bringing them in, 10 of them, huh? We're going to have room for all these guys?
10 contestants.
Filthy, savage,
We've had to remove, I want to let everyone know that knows the description of the studio, we've had to remove the lesbian couch. That space is now replaced with lined garbage pails.
And
fat guys.
Looks like my bathroom floor.
Yeah, there's plastic on the floor, and there's garbage pails. There's garbage pails where the lesbian couch usually is, and guys, I cannot emphasize enough that those pails are there. They are to be used just in case that creamy, thick mix of egg and nog starts working its way back up. You can turn around, grab a pail, and go to town.
All right. Well, why don't we meet our contestants, Anthony?
Let's meet our contestants.
And don't forget, we got 5 other contestants from all over the country that are playing as well.
Right.
They guessed how many shots the last guy's going to do without puking.
See who's right, and they will see my 5 as well.
Who do we got?
How you doing, guys? I'm Dice.
Hey, Dice, what's up?
I brought you those shirts. I brought some
Yeah,
DVDs
I remember
this time
you.
around. I just got to say, that Shit Dick song fucked me up.
Yeah, you like the Shit
I was
Dick?
banging a chick in the ass on Wednesday night. I finish, and I'm humming Shit Dick the whole time. It's not the best thing you want to do.
The chick I'm banging likes a shit dick.
We'll play that again for you.
Thank you.
All right, as soon as you puke, we'll play that for you.
Works for me.
Where are you from, Dice?
Long Island.
Long Island, right on. And
of course.
We met Pat.
Hi.
From earlier.
I really should be working to pay off those tickets.
Yeah, he did our last contest. It cost him like $900.
Yeah. Because he decided you could just, park your van in the middle of 57th Street in New York City.
He had a suspended license. He got arrested for it.
He even stands like a psychopath.
Your favorite,
with the hands straight down, not moving.
How much you weigh, Pat?
350.
350. He's got to be one of the favorites. I'm thinking the fatter guys are the favorites today.
think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this would be my forte.
Forte, all right. Thanks. And Pat, where are you from again?
Moonachie, New Jersey.
That's right, Moonachie. All right.
Jersey.
And then we got Matt. What's up, Matt?
What's going on?
Where you from, bro?
Jersey.
More Jersey guys. Jersey, just supporting the show.
Jersey represent.
Wow, big time. Any shout-outs, anything you want to say before the contest begins?
Just if you got a Dodge truck, like to work on it, check out ramchargercentral.com. It's a good message board. Yeah, I'm plugging my website here.
What the hell, man?
Move on.
You should get at least 5 hits from that today.
All right.
You belong to a truck message board?
Yeah.
Do you put in parentheses, sound of air horn?
That's quite exciting.
Drive shaft, LOL. Do they have names like that?
No, it's
like Hemi.
Sure.
I'm Hemi 102. Hemi. Hey, hi, how you doing?
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a place to go. If you need help with your truck.
Oh, you sound a little taller in email.
All right.
Let's move on to Joe. Joe, where are you from?
From Queens.
Queens, nice. Representing Queens.
I can't compete with truck driving.
No
message board. So I'm right now thinking this is probably the worst idea I've done this morning.
How many shots do you think you could do? Now that the guys are starting to look at the eggnog.
Yeah, you know what? You can see them. I don't even. It's the color. It's this. Oh, I'm gonna try to do 20, and then I might have to punch out.
To be honest with the color, it's like old jizz yellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a hepatitis load.
Hey, how do you feel? How do you feel about Pedro joining your Mets there in Queens?
See, I'm a Yankee fan, so you know what? I'm glad we got Randy last night.
Did they really?
Well, it's still
for what?
Still got to work on some deal through
Eric
Dodgers.
Duncan. Some like 3 minor leaguers. Vasquez goes to L.A.
The fucking Yankees, can they stop giving up young talent for 50-year-old pitchers? Cocksucker Steinbrenner, that really annoys me. Thanks.
Young talent.
There you go,
fucking
Joe.
Yankees.
Thank you, Joe. Who else?
From Queens.
Did it again.
BJ, we know BJ. He's been around the block a few times. Where are you from, BJ, again?
Oakdale.
Oakdale, Long Island, representing Anthony. Anything you want to say today, BJ?
I want to say hi to Big Dave and Thundar out in Oakdale. And everybody in whackbag.com. And I'll plug hugbox.net, free girl porn site,
You ever do any drinking down at the wharf down there?
Yeah.
By the water? Yeah, you used to
a
go
little
down
bit.
there a lot when we had
Place
a boat.
is a shithole.
I know, it's a real shithole. But it's a great place to go if you have a boat real close.
Yeah.
You do some drinking, you go out on the boat, you drink, you come back, maybe slam some guy from Pennsylvania in the back of the head, come back, drink more. It's a lot of fun. Then you go on NEW and do a radio show. Baby. Fabulous. BJ.
All right, BJ, thank you.
Bang the girls from the college over there, do you? What college is there? Dowling?
Dowling. No, I don't talk to anybody from Dowling.
Nothing good there at Dowling?
Nah, there's a bunch of black people and Chinese people. So.
Black people and Chinese people?
Yeah, we don't talk to them that much,
Good boy. If they're not stealing, they're staring blank with no expression on their face.
Gotta love Oakdale. Thank you, BJ.
All right.
You're welcome.
Hey, John, what's up?
Hey, how's it going,
Where
guys?
you from, bud?
I'm from Connecticut.
Connecticut representing.
Yeah.
And what do you want to say today?
Not much. We'll say hello to the guys at obanthony.net. I'm on there as Grizzly. Also thank my sister for coming down. Moral support today. She's out.
Oh, I thought she was going to be in the we were hoping one of these girls were going to be in the contest today.
Well, she really doesn't like eggnog.
Who does, though?
I know.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Oh, we were going to have little bite-sized fruitcakes here.
Oh, right,
forgot
the
about
little
that.
awful fruitcakes. I see it's Land O'Lakes eggnog.
Yeah.
The same company that makes the butter. So it's all creamy, buttery, I'm sure, also.
Yeah.
All right.
Wonderful.
I'm ready.
And you guys, make sure you don't puke on us, please. You guys all look around and see where the garbage pails are.
We should have made them eat
Do our
meat.
best.
Eggnog and some sort of meat.
Some sort of meat?
A little cube of meat.
Like pork?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't be kosher. Joe Rogan giving out $50,000. No thanks.
All right, let's move on to Steve over there, who's wearing one of my brother's fine T-shirts. I noticed. Turn around, man.
Month. Got it signed on the back by the artist today.
Oh, run on, yeah.
Wow, look at that.
My brother's "What's in Your Pants" T-shirts.
Fine T-shirt.
Not much to say from Brooklyn.
All right, you could email Dr. Duckasm? DrDuk@AOL.com if you want one of these fine Opie and Anthony What's in Your Pants t-shirts.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Speaking of shameless plugs, eatable.com.
Thank you,
Mr. Oh, look at you,
Ooh.
Steve. Anything else you want to say?
Downtown, December 23rd, next Thursday.
Oh, by the way, Nathaniel will also be performing there with me. Our intern will be doing some...
Yeah, Norton at the downtown.
Jim throwing the kid a bone.
Nah, he's funny.
Who's breathing like Darth Vader? Is that you?
Yeah, what's wrong, Steve?
Wow.
Nothing, just a little hot in here.
Thought we were on the
It's
Death
really
Star.
hot in here.
It's hot so you have emphysema?
It really is hot in here, which is going to make this contest even worse.
Oh, even better.
Oh, man, the eggnog is starting to boil.
Oh, by the second, it's just getting hotter and hotter.
It's starting to get a little clumpy, I notice, Anthony.
Oh.
All right, Ellis, we talked. He had his stomach done, so he's just not going to last. Who is he kidding?
I'd like to dedicate winning this my fight to my surgeon who helped me lose 140 pounds.
There
you go.
All right,
if I don't pass out first.
Okay. And then finally, Doug. We talked to Doug earlier, too. He's from Arizona. He flew in just for the contest, Anthony. Dedication. Anything you want to say, Doug?
Go Sun Devils in the Sun Bowl. Fuck Purdue.
Fuck Purdue. Right
All
on.
right.
There you go.
All right, Doug.
Fuck a chicken.
All right, I think we're ready.
Like that.
Do you want to give the rules, Anthony? They're pretty simple, I guess.
The rules are simple. Our contestants will do one of these glasses full of creamy eggnog every minute. Every minute. If you puke, out and Z. If you have to take a leak, whether it's in your pants or you actually leave and go to the bathroom, oot! You're oot! The last guy left that has not puked or pissed himself is the winner of the MiFi. That is how we play the game. You all understand? Yeah. Very good.
You guys all know what cup you're going for? I guess the cups are numbered, Ant?
Yeah, we will not be doing a Le Mans start where they run to their cups.
And you guys all know where the garbage pails are, right?
Sadly, right behind me.
Yes, please. More important than an exit in a building on fire, please take note. Please
Just
take
pick up
note
whichever
of the
cup
pail.
you want. You're going to have to hold it the whole time.
Wait, one question. Do we have to kind of slam them, or can we take the whole minute to drink?
Whatever you want.
You will have a whole minute. You can strategically use that minute however you want. If you want to do it slow, but then just remember, the next one's right around the corner. Some guys that want to chug it can then use the rest of the minute to relax and maybe get that down.
Guys, here's the deal, too. We got two sets of cups here because they're pouring as you're drinking, all right? So just try to go for the, well, whatever. Just grab one.
Can I make a holiday toast for the first shot?
Sure, Kenny.
All right, Kenny.
Good one, Ken.
Let's everyone raise their glass to our hosts, Opie and Anthony. Because, and of course, little Jim, who I love dear.
Now, don't drink until you hear the bell, because we want it on one of the second hand on the 12.
We're going to go right at the 12, Kenny, so
12.
go with your toast. You got
But
5
without
seconds.
Opie and Anthony, this would not be made possible. So here we go.
And
Here's
there,
the first
the
one.
contest has begun, Anthony.
It has begun every time that second hand sweeps to the 12.
All right, no, you don't have to drink it right away.
Yeah, you should hold the glasses. Oh, they're just going to be doing
Hold
it.
on, no, yeah, but then we won't be able to keep track.
No, it's got to be every minute.
Hold on, every minute, guys, every minute. Every minute. They're already
You
wrecking
do
the contest.
one a minute. You can't start chugging them all down.
I like that enthusiasm, though.
I like that, too.
All right, everyone did their first shot of eggnog, right?
What it taste like?
And that
anyone?
guy...
It tasted like the spit bucket from Bob Murphy.
And that guy, fill up Steve's cup. He screwed up. He's officially on the clock for drinking only one eggnog. Even
Right.
He decided to get cocky, Anthony, and do 2 right away.
Opie, if this comes down to one eggnog and he's in it, and it worked out that extra shot he did puts him over the top, I'm sure we'll have a disappointed lad.
All right, are the the cups are all filled?
Wow, and look how quickly this comes about.
Wow, that is quick.
2, 1,
and here
There's
goes the
another
second
one.
round.
Second round
Eggnog
goes
drinking
down as easy as the first. I see BJ's taking that slower drinking of the eggnog.
Doug from Arizona is having a little problem there. I see it in his face. What's going on, Doug?
Strategy.
Do we have a mic over there?
I'm sick.
You could
Strategy.
Strategy?
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the race.
All right, so Anthony, everyone finished their second?
Everyone finished their second. John automatically grabbed his third, and he's holding it there. Eager beaver.
Ellis, what's going on with that little stomach of yours?
No problem. Not a problem at all.
He's got a nog mustache going on there.
All right.
Looks like you just got a ride from an older gentleman.
Jesus. All right, Anthony, we're getting close to the third round. Everyone's got their eggnog in their hands, waiting for the start of the third round here.
Amazing how quickly that minute goes by, isn't it?
Wow.
There they
too
go.
quick, right?
It's here already.
I'm thinking after 5 or so, you're going to start seeing a bit of a change.
Here goes the third round.
In the people's attitudes.
I'm looking around the room. Dice is doing okay in the corner there. Joe is the first to finish there. BJ's, everyone's down. How's everyone feeling?
Still confident? Still confident.
Wow. Yeah,
It's
Joe, what's
starting to
going
weigh
on?
Joe down a little bit.
What?
What's going on, Joe? You don't look too good already.
Yeah, I said it's starting to weigh me down like Connor and Lacey.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Ben, anything else? Any other observations? All right, Anthony, the third round is done by everybody. We're
Yep.
filling up the cups for the fourth round.
Is anyone starting to think, wow, I might not be able to do this after just 3? No. Anyone? No?
How about you, Steve? You're on your 9th.
I'm fine. Good to go.
Good to go?
Good to go, Jim.
All right. Any trash talking? Nothing? You guys are...
I think Dice over there is starting to puss out, man.
Oh,
Starting to puss out. No. I got moved over by the Birdman. I was fine on the other side of Pat.
All right, here we
if
go.
I got a puke, I can climb over him.
Hit the bell for the fourth round.
Here we go.
This is the fourth double shot of eggnog.
Really does come around quickly.
Oh, it sure does.
All right. Joe slammed his cup down.
There they go.
John, Doug from Arizona.
Pat, how you holding up over there? The big guy, Pat?
Tastes like pancake batter.
Tastes like pancake batter.
Oh,
warm pancake batter, Anthony.
And why would you know what pancake batter tastes like?
Ooh.
Ooh, a little trash. I like it.
All right.
Nice punch in the stomach after a bunch of eggnog.
Yeah, a good horse foot to the stomach.
Another carton done.
Ellis, you were a little slow there. You all right?
I'm just pacing myself.
The pace. He's the guy with the small stomach. He's not going to last too much longer.
I got a minute to drink this thing, you said.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on, we're getting ready for the fifth shot. Wait for the bell.
Wow.
Go ahead, raisin.
They already got four double shots in him, Anthony.
How could that little stomach hold that?
It won't.
It really won't.
Yeah.
We're coming around again. Another minute is complete.
And there you go. This is the fifth double shot of eggnog.
5. Let's look and see. It's not going down as fast with a couple of people.
Joe's got I don't know, your eyes are tearing a little bit or something's going on there.
Yeah. He's looking a little redder in the face, a little hotter in here.
Anyone else have something to say? Just raise your hand and Eric will give you the mic.
Ellis is sipping it like it's a Manhattan.
Ellis has a minute. Ellis is the one with the small stomach.
A minute, man. I got another 30 seconds before I got to finish this
Yes,
one.
you do.
Then the next one will start immediately.
Anybody else? Anyone else?
When did a small stomach become equal you to a pussy exactly? You were talking shit outside, like, "Ooh, I can do this." Hey, I wasn't the one out there blowing the midget to stay warm.
Ooh. Wow. Hey, wow. I don't know what that means, but
whatever it is.
Ellis just
I'll leave
finished.
It on that one. I got nothing.
All right, Ellis, 15 seconds left.
All right.
Ellis finishes up.
5 shots done already, right?
5 shots we're on? Yeah, somebody's got to keep tabs of this.
This is the 6th round coming up in about 5 seconds.
Shot number 6.
I think they're going to get to 10 easily, and then it's going to get interesting,
You think?
Anthony. Yeah. Get ready.
There
6th
we go,
round
guys.
has begun. Sixth
boy.
round of eggnog. And Joe is the one who's finishing consistently first.
Got to get him down quick and then rest for 40 seconds, I guess.
That would seem to be the good strategy. I think the guys that are nursing it for the whole minute,
right?
A little more pressure's on these guys.
Has everyone finished? Even Ellis slammed that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone feeling anything?
I'm
BJ?
feeling good, man.
I'm good.
Everyone's good so far.
It's coming out of Ellis's nose and ears now, though. That could be a problem.
Yeah, Ellis is leaking eggnog a little bit. All right, they're filling up the cups, Anthony. The 7th round is on its way.
Damn.
Pat, how are you?
One pussy comment. All of a sudden, you're slamming them with the rest of us now.
Hey, what do you want me to say, man?
Ooh. Wow, there's a
how about I drink yours, too? I don't think you're going to be able to handle it.
I don't know. Side wager?
Dyson Ellis are going at it, Anthony.
problem there between these two.
All right, on the bell, guys. The 7th round of eggnog will begin.
There's another minute gone.
Jesus, a minute goes quick.
I'm looking around the room.
Another round.
Oh. Pat is done. Dice is done. Matt's done. Joe's done. BJ's done. John's done. Steve's done.
No, Steve is sipping.
Steve is okay. Now
There he
Steve's
goes.
done. Ellis is done, and Doug. Doug, how you feeling from Arizona?
Fantastic. You?
I don't have to drink this crap. I'm doing all right.
Not affecting him yet.
No.
You think it's going to be a little higher than we anticipated, Opie?
I don't know. Nah. No.
Or you think it'll
Look at
kick
BJ.
in?
No, BJ's already shaking his head. No way.
Or you think it's going to kick in like quickly, where it's going to turn
also
around?
It's going to hit you.
Absolutely.
BJ is the smallest contestant. I think he's in risk of getting out very early in the competition.
Smallest contestant in this batch doesn't mean you're small either. Believe me.
We're just
if
talking
I'm the
about
first one out before Ellis, that really sucks.
Yeah, you don't want to lose.
I'm
to
kind of
Ellis.
scared. I'm beginning to smell like a puke smell coming from this dude right here.
Remember the little
like
chick that always wins the Nathan hot dog contest?
Yeah,
true.
You know.
All right, thank you, Club Soda Caddy. Brilliant as
There
always.
it is.
Here
Take 'em
comes
down, guys.
Here comes the 8th round, Anthony.
8th round.
This is 8 double shots of eggnog. Most of the guys having no problem still. Joe making a lot of faces though.
Yeah, there was like a chunk of I don't know what in that one.
Well, the eggnog's getting clumpier. It's been warming up all morning.
Yeah.
Now 8 of these 2-ounce shots would make it 16 ounces.
That's right. Anyone feeling anything they want to talk about? Anyone? You guys all good still?
There's another carton gone.
You all right?
Did anybody get the stalker patty pubes?
Whoa.
No, that was a toenail.
No one's having any problem. Joe, you look like you're having problems.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Maybe it's strategy. Maybe
Sizing
he's
up.
playing possum, Anthony.
Playing possum. It's like
Ooh,
poker.
that's true.
All right.
He could lay back, make people think he's injured.
Ellis, you all right? With the small stomach? Okay.
I cannot possibly see how he's doing that.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
We're
Coming
about
back around, and there it is.
And
Number
we're up
9.
to the 9th round of eggnog.
I'm trying to get a line on how they're feeling by the way they drink these down.
Yeah.
Steve's taking his slower approach. Ellis kind of having a little more trouble washing this one down. No?
No, just a taste.
He's making a
Just
milk.
the taste is kind of like
Snotty?
Well, maybe not the taste, the consistency. It's kind of like a viscous, you know?
Yes, very thick.
Very thick and viscous.
Yeah. Like grease and oil.
Yeah.
All right. Ellis is the only one. Oh, Ellis and Steve. They're starting to slow down a little bit.
Yep.
Steve, you all right?
I'm all right. I'm fine.
All right. Steve finished up his ninth.
Fine. And
Ninth
the cups get refilled.
double shot of eggnog. Ellis, you're done?
Done.
Okay, Ellis is done too.
These guys are all East Coast drunks. You're not going to get anybody puking on 10. It's going to be a little while before.
Yeah, but
these
it's
guys
a
puke.
lot different than being out drinking some real fun booze. This is thick, creamy, nauseating,
heavy.
Did I say thick?
Yes, you did. And creamy.
There it is. Number 10.
Here goes number 10.
We thought we'd be seeing a reaction by 10.
Looking around the room, Anthony, Pat's done. Dice is done. Matt's done. Joe's done.
Wow.
BJ's slowing down a little bit, but he just completed. John. And,
Ellis.
of course, Steve and Ellis taking their time
Steve
once
taking
again.
their time.
And Doug from Arizona having no problem
Ellis
so
is
far.
starting to swish it around in his mouth, like hold it in his mouth a little bit. That's not a good
I think
sign.
I found my talent.
Yeah.
What?
What's
Drinking
that?
this stuff.
Well, there's a resume stuffer. That's a good one. And I
Pat's
saw
definitely the
John.
one to beat right here. He has the eye of the tiger. Yeah, definitely. He's enjoying it.
It's like the eye of the tiger in the stomach.
Did
of
I
a
mention my
rhino.
diabetes?
Funny to ask.
And John, I saw you shaking your head, like you were shaking off a punch after that last cup.
Just letting it all just drip down
Was
the
that
gullet
it?
a little bit. Yeah.
You ever see a boxer get hit and he kind of goes, shakes
Yeah.
it off? I
Yeah.
saw him doing that.
Yeah, it's
I
getting
don't
a
know. It's all
little
about the
anything.
willpower.
It's getting a little more interesting.
A little bit.
Yep. I think we're going to get to 20 no problem, and then it's going to just get
Plenty.
out.
It won't be no problem. We're only on 10 now.
There it is.
This is the 11th round, Anthony. That's all the eggnog we got?
John looks like Brother Joe with Down syndrome.
Huh? Are we going to run out of eggnog? If we're going to run out of eggnog, someone better go get some now.
Like pronto.
That would ruin the contest. We only have 6.
How many have we been
left.
through?
3 gallons, and I'm not sure how many we've been through yet.
Where can we get eggnog?
Somebody better go right now.
Oh, my God.
Just in case.
Underestimation of the eggnog
Just
supply,
in case. Just
perhaps?
in case. All right, Anthony. This is the 11th round. How's everyone doing? I was studying the eggnog in the cooler.
Very good. I like how you jumped on that, though, Opie, and you
Good
saw
call.
maybe a dilemma developing.
I saw Nathaniel to my left panicking, going, "We're going through this very fast."
Yeah.
Now, if you bring in a different one, if we switch brands of eggnog, is that going to affect people?
No,
Hey.
All right, everyone get their 11th round down? Steve is slowing way down, dude.
Wow, Steve hasn't even finished it.
Steve, you might be out. Steve, did you finish?
Drink.
No? Is he out?
I don't know if we made that one of our rules, did we?
Well, you have a minute to drink every round.
He's got to finish this up.
All right, from now on, if you don't finish by the time the next round starts, you're out.
Steve barely made it.
I don't think we made that clear.
All right, so now we're up to the 12th round, Anthony.
I know Steve is sounding like Frankie Blue. No problem, baby.
And there's no alcohol in this eggnog, but it affects you the same way.
Steve, you had a problem with that last cup. Please let us know what's going on.
You're not drinking this one.
Eric, get over there.
Steve,
pay attention.
I'm
all right.
You're all right? Well, you have
Fine.
25 seconds to finish that one up.
Get it down. Get that thick beverage down. That thick, heavy beverage.
Uh-oh.
No, he's fine.
Has everyone else finished?
Swallow that thick beverage.
15 seconds, Steve.
Everyone else finished, right?
Filled with sugar. You
Steve,
can do it.
10 seconds, Steve.
Steve?
Come on, Steve.
5 seconds, Steve. Wash it down.
He's still in, but barely.
He's all
And pick up another one, Steve.
Is Ellis out?
I
Ellis.
can't take any more now.
Small stomach Ellis is out, Anthony.
Ellis is out.
Let's say goodbye to Ellis.
Thank you,
Valiant
It was
effort.
great coming up here.
He
guys.
was the long shot in this contest with his little pea stomach. So
There
we
goes
wish him
Ellis. Our
good
first
luck.
contestant
That's right.
is out. He couldn't handle any more eggnog.
Now
This'll
beat it,
conserve us
Raisin
some-
Belly.
We're in the middle of the 13th
I'm on
round,
my way
Anthony.
too, guys.
Huh?
What?
I'm on my way too.
Go ahead, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
Chug it. Come on.
You got 30 seconds left.
Come on, Steve.
Come on. Take it like it's the load of an uncle.
Yeah, we don't want you bowing out without finishing. You got to at least give it a shot. We want to see some puking, man.
Can't get a puke. He'll be fine.
All right, you got 20 seconds. Everyone else finished their round, right?
Come on.
All right, here goes Steve.
Come on. Take that cup of liquid snot.
Oh, Jesus.
Thick.
Come on, Steve. Give it a shot.
Thick and creamy.
Come on, Steve.
10 seconds to get the
got it last
13th
time.
shot of eggnog down.
Uh-oh, he's having some trouble.
Come on, Steve. 5
Five,
seconds.
4,
3, 2.
You can't do it.
He's out.
He is out.
And
Wow.
the 14th round started. Now it's
There
getting
it is.
interesting, Anthony.
Now, Steve, you got to spin in the
guys.
circle.
All right, thank you, Steve.
Thanks, guys, for letting me come
Thank
up.
you,
All right,
Steve.
we'll
There
see
he
you after
goes.
the contest, but we just want to clear the studio out.
Oh, burned.
Anthony,
Not
this
only
is
is
for the
he out,
MiFi. We're
burned.
down to 8 contestants. We're in the 14th round of the eggnog drinking contest. What's
Lost
going
2
on?
in a row.
What's
We
going
lost
on?
2 in a row. Everyone else, I've been concentrating on those 2 that have just been knocked out of the competition. Haven't really given any attention to the other guys. How are we feeling?
Good.
Everyone else is fine.
Wait, everyone drank their 14th like nothing? Wow, we're just sitting here waiting for the 15th round to start.
It doesn't affect you guys that 2 guys are out now?
They don't care.
good.
You think it's good? It motivates you? It doesn't make you think, wow, a few more shots and it's going to get ugly here?
That too.
All right. Wow, there's a cheering section outside of the window holding up signs now.
Great, I got fans.
Big
All
boys
right,
rule.
and the 15th round starts.
Go Pat, and then another sign, hope you puke.
Wait, we
Pat
only have
looks good.
We
Pat
only
looks
have
good.
7 contestants?
I don't know.
Didn't we start with 10?
start with 9.
Oh, we started with 9. Okay.
I don't know, Opie.
All right.
Start thinking of boss's ear.
What?
Oh, we had a spot for the guy from Maine. All right, this is the 15th round, Anthony.
Seems the eggnog is draining any humor that might have been in these guys. Jesus.
Dice, how you feeling over there?
Feeling fun.
Feeling fine, okay. Pat, you all right? Piece of cake?
Don't even notice it yet.
Uh-oh.
Go a couple more hours.
A couple more
Wow.
hours, all right?
Yeah, you can.
Everyone got their 5th. BJ's still in the contest, Ant.
BJ, yeah, he
Little
was
BJ.
thought to have been one of the
But he's
long
standing
shots.
too stiff. BJ's not happy right now. He's standing too relaxed. He really wants to vomit.
I was surprised to see Steve out so early.
Yeah?
I
Yeah,
thought
he's
he
a
was
big guy.
gonna do good. I knew that old change purse stomach was going to have trouble, but
We're up to the 16th round of the eggnog drinking contest. John slammed his. Doug from Arizona slammed his. Going around the room, everyone's still having no problem. John, how you feeling? You're rubbing your belly. You're rubbing your belly.
Just massaging it in there.
All right.
It's good.
I'm getting close, I think.
Oh,
I hope not.
DJ's getting close.
now what makes you
But-
think you're getting close? I want to know what the feeling is.
I don't know. That bloat? Kind of, yeah. But the thing is, like the other 2, they just quit. I'm gonna keep drinking until I puke my
Did you
brains
shit
out.
your pants? That's what we want to hear today.
And
That's
somebody
a
just
lovely
shit their
smell.
pants. I don't know if that's
I would-
strategy or something, but it is horrific.
It wasn't
Someone
me.
fart over there.
Who the F farted? Kenny, is it you?
That was my big announcement.
All right, well, Anthony, it stinks in the
and
studio.
Here it goes. There it is, guys. Another one.
17th round in the eggnog drinking contest.
17.
And John just slamming it. Pat slammed his.
Yeah.
Doug from Arizona.
A little slow,
Put it
but
right
he got
down.
down.
A little slower than before.
And BJ still in the competition. Everyone done? John?
Who's Joe or eggnog? They better hurry up.
No.
No,
How we doing on eggnog supply? How many left?
3 over there.
Okay.
How many
Three over there? How many over there?
We should be all right for now until they get
2
more.
left over here.
They're going to buy too many now. They'll bring back 30.
Oh, we're going to have like 800 things of eggnog over here. Guys, Matt, how you doing?
Filling up, but it's just make a little more room.
Making a little more room.
Oh,
There you
my
go.
God.
I like
BJ
his flaming shirt. Like Steve.
BJ's closing his eyes, Anthony, and concentrating.
Is it a concentrating move, or is it like I'm going to puke move?
It's a concentrating move, trying to ignore that little sharp pain in my stomach right now.
And 18.
There we go. It's going to be a little hard to ignore when you're drinking a little more. Here we go.
The 18th round of the eggnog drinking contest. Pat just slamming him.
Wow.
Pat's unbeatable. What does Dice have to say about that, though? Dice?
I think it's me and Pat at the end.
Really? You're having
so?
no problem? Dice and Pat having no problem?
I'm a Long Island alky. What do you expect?
Matt having a little bit of a problem. Joe just making a lot of faces. I don't know what that means, Anthony.
But he seems to be putting it down okay.
BJ?
I got a few more rounds left in me, and if he doesn't show any cracks, it's his.
No, you got it. I mean, we need to see some puking, man. You got to take one for the team. BJ?
His stomach's pretty full.
Oh, you're fine, BJ.
Yeah, he's
sure.
Wait, did you finish your last one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So everyone finished it. 18th round is done.
And,
Doug, how you feeling over there from Arizona?
I'm going till I vomit.
All right. The Arizona Spirit. Who's cheating?
I was figured out quick. You were what? Grab number 9. Fuck it, go with 9.
Oh, they're mixing up each
Whatever.
other's
All right, here we go. 19th round
You
has
could be
begun
drinking somebody else's backwash.
in the eggnog drinking contest. Someone is, the notes are going up on the window. Do it for Connor, BJ. There's a hope you puke on the window, and big boys
Joe?
rule, go Pat.
I think
BJ's ready to puke.
Eric was a little alarmed that Joe was having a problem. Did he gag a little?
Joe's
There was
fine.
a little reflex.
A little trouble getting that one down, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well,
BJ?
you have 30
BJ's
seconds.
gonna puke soon.
This may be it, this one.
Nah, you'll be fine, BJ.
Come on, BJ. Well, he got that down, right?
You got plenty
BJ's
of time.
face is looking a little different than earlier. That festive, I'm here having fun look, gone from his face. It's been replaced by a holy shit, I'm gonna vomit look.
That determined, I will not puke. You know that look at you when you're fucked up and you know
I'm
you're
not
gonna vomit?
gonna puke, man. Not this time.
You're fine, dude.
Oh, wow.
You're
I
fine.
just gotta get through my radio shift.
Kenny.
Baby.
And 20th round has begun in the
Here it
eggnog
goes.
drinking contest. Kenny, you can let the girls and stuff in. We have more room in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh,
Pat.
BJ.
BJ, you're fine. Take
All
it
eyes
down.
are on BJ.
Oh, his glasses
he
are coming off.
He took his glasses off.
Uh-oh.
I don't want them falling in.
He doesn't
Oh,
want to fall
boy.
in the
You got 45
in the
seconds.
pail as he pukes.
You
Come
got
on, BJ.
Plenty of time, BJ.
BJ. There it is. The
Should I
first.
finish this so I can puke more?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead, BJ.
Sure, you got 20 seconds.
Everyone else finished the 20th round. BJ, we're going to have to say goodbye to BJ. Like a champ, he's finishing up the 20th
What
cup
a
of eggnog.
fucking good sport he is.
What a good egg.
What a trooper,
Let's hear
man.
it for BJ.
Whackbag.com.
Whackbag.com, yes.
Our first vomit release.
That was a pretty puke.
That was a good one. Here it is. Uh-oh, Joe.
You drank it down, right, Joe? You're all right.
Joe just drank it down.
Now
He's holding the edges of the bucket and leaning over a little and bouncing.
What was that his 20th or the 21st?
That was 20. Whatever we're up to.
All right.
fine.
Oh, so Joe still has to do the 21st.
No, Joe just
No, that was fine.
Oh,
He sucked that one right down.
Too bad we
okay.
can't make him spin in a circle after every shot. How nice would that
Whoa.
all right, we're down. Yeah.
BJ's still puking out there.
Is he?
Oh,
And he's going, oh, that was cool.
Thank you, Club Soda Kenny.
All right. What did Jimmy Norton just do? Did you get that on tape?
I went to look out the window and I fucking forgot that the glass comes in. And I just smashed my head on it.
It's double paned with about a foot and a half in between, and he thought it was the far window, so he went to look out it and smashed his head. Oh, did he puke?
Yes, he did.
Did you puke?
Yeah. I saw it come out. Yeah.
Oh, Joe is out.
Joe
and
is
we're
out.
ready to drink more.
Punch out, Margaret.
Wow, Joe puked.
All right, Joe puked. The 22nd round
There
of
you
the
go.
eggnog drinking contest.
Oh,
Why don't we
nailed.
move the contestants into the center so we know who's who now? We got Doug from Arizona. We got John still in the contest. We got Matt, Dice, and Pat. We're
Wow.
down to the last 5, Anthony.
We have had 2 puking losses.
That's a good sign for me.
This
I
is
like
for
it.
the MiFi, the portable XM satellite radio.
The wall cheering us on.
Which one? The shit dicks are behind you, Dice.
Yeah.
All right.
Classic.
They're putting up signs as the contest continues.
Look at that smudge your head left on the window, Jim. That big spot on the window where you clocked your head.
Eric, everyone get their 20-second shot down?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, we're coming up on,
Anyone
10
gagging?
seconds left before the next one.
Nope, they're all
2 people out by puking, 2 more out by just saying they've had it. And we have 5 seconds left before the next shot, guys. Here it comes.
And
There
we're
you
up
go.
to the 23rd round of the eggnog drinking contest.
Pat putting that one down like he put down his first, Opie.
My
He
brother's-
does not seem to
my
care.
brother's very
I'm getting a
impressed
good
with
whiff of
Pat.
puke in a garbage can.
How is it?
It's great.
It's beautiful.
Uh-oh.
Nice and creamy.
Doug from Arizona
Oh,
having a
yeah.
little problem.
He came a
getting
long
one
way,
down.
Anthony. Is this it
Come
for
on,
Doug?
Think of all the egg yolks. We're gonna have to eat oatmeal for a week
Come
to get
on.
our cholesterol
You're
back
fine.
down. Probably a month.
And you bring up cholesterol.
Wait, what, Dice?
Who brings up cholesterol when they're trying to talk shit?
That's a good point.
It's hard
It's
to
like, oh, go
throw
have a
the
piece of bacon. Your cholesterol will get higher today. That was just fucking stupid.
Doug is just sipping, Anthony. I don't think he's going to make it.
No, he's not going to make it.
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
Doug.
We got 15 seconds left, Doug.
Doug said he'll drink till he pukes. Doug
That's
from
right.
Arizona is
He
still
shuts
in,
it
Anthony.
down. What a trooper.
He's still in.
Drinking like one of those Arizona Indians. Nothing?
They prefer Native Americans.
Wait, is everyone in?
Matt and I make this one.
Matt's got... No.
Matt's fine.
Uh,
That's right. Drink it down.
Wait, is he one behind?
No.
no.
Oh,
that
okay.
was his- okay, I thought he was
All right, so
behind.
this is the 24th round of the eggnog drinking contest. And Matt looks like
it's filling up.
It's going to be between Doug and Matt.
To
bowing
be-
out
to
next,
be
I
out
think.
next. Doug has a full cup left.
With
It's
40
been
seconds
20
to go.
seconds
Come on, Doug, you
in
can do it.
to this round. He hasn't taken a sip. There's his first sip.
Doug, you flew all the way from Arizona on JetBlue, man.
Think about the motion of that plane. Turbulence.
30 seconds, Doug. 25 seconds, Doug.
The smell of a bad pussy.
He is trying, man.
Boss's ear.
Yeah.
A little rough.
Someone scraping their tongue and holding it under your nose.
He's
15 seconds.
15 seconds, Anthony.
He's fine.
This is the end of
Just suck it. Oh, wow.
He's
Wow,
made-
that was as close as you could come to puking. You
Without
got 5
puking.
seconds,
One
my
more
friend.
sip.
Come on, Doug.
5
One more
seconds. Come
sip.
on. Come on.
Slam it, slam it.
Slam it. Slam it down.
Slam it, you got it.
Yeah, he just made it, Anthony.
There it is.
Just
Right under
made
the
it.
wire, and just in time to do another.
Right.
Yeah.
The 25th round.
Oh!
You can go out of the corner.
Matt has puked.
And he's
Matt
shaking.
is out.
He's shaking like a dog, and it's flying everywhere.
Matt is out.
Matt is out of the contest.
Just couldn't do it.
Wow.
Couldn't do it.
Let's hear it for Matt.
My suggestion for the next contest: get a wider garbage can.
Man, his puke went kind of flying all over the place.
Oh,
Anthony.
my God. It was like a scene out of Turner and Hooch.
Yeah, that's exactly
He's
it.
shaking his head, vomits flying.
Uh-oh, Doug's got a problem again, Anthony.
fine.
Doug's got 20 seconds left, and he's got almost a full
Come on,
cup
Doug,
there.
you flew in for it. Drink.
Wait, and I'm also noticing Dice doesn't have. All right, he's getting it down.
No,
With
Dice
10
went
seconds left.
Yeah, Dice went with some strategy. He
done.
waited to the last minute.
Oh, Doug is bowing out.
Doug, you're bowing out without puking?
Arizona. Oh, and that's it. That's it. We got a gag out of Doug, and
Dice
he's
is having
now,
problems. He's having problems.
Dice is having problems now. I think Matt puking right next to Dice was a little bit of a problem for Dice.
All right, we got Dice, Pat, and John
There's
left in
only
the
3
contest.
guys left.
Dice, you got 45 seconds and a full glass. You haven't touched it yet. What are you thinking?
Absolutely nothing.
All right.
He's having some trouble.
No,
Nah, he's fine.
He's fine.
Uh-oh. Wait, is he putting it down?
Yep.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you at least hold your cup so you can finish it if you feel the urge?
Dice, you have 25 seconds left. I don't know.
It's for the MiFi.
Everyone is moving
Come
away
on,
from
Dice. Come on, Dice. You just got to wolf it.
Here he
just
goes.
shoot that down.
It's not going to
Come
get
on.
you sick.
Dice, 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 Dice.
Yeah! Dice is still in, Anthony.
He finished it.
It's
Nice.
Pat, Dice, and John. You
I
finished,
haven't
John?
heard that chant for 10 years.
And bing.
There's another. Pat washing it right down. Was that a puke?
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh, yeah, it was a power
God
boot.
Damn.
Dice is out in the
Came out
27th
so
round of
fast.
the eggnog drinking
Oh,
contest.
Dice. Good job, though. Wow.
Let's hear it for Dice.
I'm going to bow out gracefully. WeAreExtreme.com.
Very good.
There he goes, Dice. Made a
Dice
great
is
effort, Anthony.
out.
It is down to John and Pat.
John and Pat have done their shots already?
They both get a garbage pail. The first guy to puke loses, obviously, and the other guy gets the MiFi, the
We're
portable
just down to
XM
these
satellite
two.
radio. This is it.
Wow, here we go. Guys, how are you both feeling? Good enough where you're confident that
Feeling
you can
great.
win this?
I'm winning.
And Pat?
I'm fine.
Pat is fine. That's totally
Pat's a
fine.
big fuck, man.
Pat came in second place on the Cherry Darts competition, just missed winning a MiFi. This time, I mean, he's hell-bent.
The comeback.
He is confident he's winning this.
And ding.
Here we
28th
go.
round of the eggnog drinking contest.
Straight cycle arms.
Pat
hanging
just
there.
knocks it right back.
Like
John,
water.
Pat, very quick second. Pat.
More eggnog, yay!
We don't need that much.
That's all right. We had to make sure.
We don't need that
That's
much, Danny.
funny.
Danny, we didn't need more eggnog. John, you got it down, right? All right, they both got it
It's all
down.
down. They have their next shot in
Hold
their
on.
hands already.
Hold on. Interesting. How many more shots you guys think you could do?
How many you got?
Pat's feeling no ill effects from
I
this
don't know, though.
whatsoever.
It might be strategy.
Just another
Anthony.
day for me.
John, are you feeling any ill
I'm
effects?
definitely feeling it, but
You're
I
feeling
can
it.
keep going. I think he's playing possum. He's hurting.
You think he's hurting a
Yeah,
little bit?
He's hurting.
All right. And John, where are you from again?
Connecticut.
Connecticut, and Pat's from
Moonaki.
Moonaki, Jersey and Connecticut.
Jersey.
representing.
I got diabetes, but I got 9 more toes.
Oh, wow. That wasn't bad, though.
I like him. He takes a lot of practice swings.
And, guys, look what time it is.
29. This is how many shots Jim from PA, who's on the phone, thought the winner would do without puking, by the way.
Wow, Pat knocks it right back. John, a little slower drinking than Pat.
Yeah,
It's like
not
a
as big.
2-gulp thing, or
Yep.
3 maybe, and then Pat just knocks this back like it's nothing. Because
I have not yet begun to drink.
Wow.
All right, what was that? 29. That was 29.
That was 29. We're coming up on our 30th shot. That is 60 ounces of creamy, thick, viscous Land O'Lakes eggnog.
When Pat's walking down the street, people just point at him and say, "There's Pat, the best there's ever been."
Oh, great.
All right, we're just kind of waiting.
Pat letting off a little
Rumbling
steam.
from Mount Vesuvius.
And John John has a posture to him that looks a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's not moving as we start
Leaning
the 30th
over
round
a little.
of the eggnog drinking contest. 30 double shots of eggnog, Anthony.
2 gulps for
I'm in the
Pat.
mood for some eggnog. Thank you.
He just takes that other cup, waiting.
Good day to you, sir.
You know, it really makes you appreciate the athleticism of these two when you see how easily the others were knocked out. That's the difference between the people that came and might have thought they had a chance and the true champions in eggnog drinking, Opie. I'm really amazed that these guys are so above and beyond the guys that have been counted out.
Pat?
And I didn't think I'd accomplish anything in life. But this.
John?
All right.
Oh, man, John,
Yeah,
I'm rooting
it's-
for
I'm
you.
get-
Come
I'm
on.
getting
Don't
there,
let
but
this big
I'm not
fuck
done
beat
yet.
you.
I'm not done yet.
All right,
Not done.
Here we go, Anthony. We're just about ready for the 31st round in the eggnog drinking contest.
You know, I like
Here we
Pat,
go.
but I would like him to be the Susan Lucci of my fives, you know, where he's always in it, but just can't seem to pull it off kind of thing.
They both got it down pretty easily.
The Buffalo Bills of my fi.
A lot of burping going on.
Size 14.
Size 14. Size 14. We haven't played that in a while. So
Need some help, would you?
Would you?
Fuck me hard.
Would you? Pat?
I got nothing.
It puts the eggnog in its belly. Does
She
this every
spilled my
minute.
eggnog.
Whoa. This is like the lull before the storm, Anthony.
They're just piling up, aren't they?
Oh, it's the Autobahn in the fog.
All right.
Oh, God. John, head tilted, slightly askew. He's bent over a little. Is it harder for you to stand up completely straight now?
I think Pat has him psyched out.
He might.
All right. The 32nd round in the eggnog drinking contest. Aaron from Texas, this is what he thought. the winner would do without puking, by the way.
Wow. And right in the hand.
No
the
problem,
next one.
John?
It's getting there.
Oh,
it's
man.
percolating.
Come on, John.
It's
Hang in
getting
there. Hang in there, John.
Are either of you getting a nauseous feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm just starting. No, just starting to drink.
Right.
This is going to be a tough one.
Holy shit.
Let's say hi to Aaron in Texas real fast. Aaron.
Yeah.
They did 32 shots, no problem.
Yes?
Yes.
That's too many. That's too much damn eggnog.
I know. Well, the next guy, Jim from Illinois, can we get him on the line? Any of these guys on the line or no? He said that the winner would do 33 shots without
It's
puking.
like Steve's closet on TV.
Yeah, the big fire on the Parkway.
All right, Anthony. A little
Yes.
lull in the action, but we're just about ready for
All right.
the 33rd round of the eggnog
Another
drinking
one.
contest.
There it is.
Yummy.
Pat is just not even waiting.
Pat just chugs it right.
I hate
you
Pat.
Pat, how you feeling?
Fine. John?
He is built for this, John.
Yeah, I might have to give it to him. I don't
No,
know.
you
No,
John.
All right.
John.
No, John.
Come on, John.
I finished my last one. I can try another.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Pat has to be feeling confident.
You got to be feeling confident, Pat.
Yes, I am.
This could be a scenario where Pat is like the Yankees and John is like the Red Sox. You count them out. You think it's all over. Looks pretty much a done deal.
Jim?
Yeah.
From Illinois, you might be out. They both did 33 shots.
No.
Yeah.
One more. Come on, guys. One more.
And here we go. We're just about ready to start the 34th round of the eggnog drinking contest. Jared, by the way, from Maine, who hates Ben, he said that the winner would do 35 shots. 35. He might be right on.
Maybe.
Pat, no problem
Pat
once again.
just putting it right down. John having a...
Come on, John. You have 50 seconds. You're
Come
fine.
on, John.
There you go. You're fine.
There
Yeah,
it
John,
is.
no problem.
John just put another one down. It's really a little tough.
XM 202. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Say, Jim, nice meal.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
Is this some sexual reference?
We're getting close to the 35th round of the eggnog drinking contest. Jared from Maine. What's up, Jared?
John not picking up the cup after his...
Got enough.
I think it's coming.
Hold on.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Jared?
Oh, boy. Another volley of vomit. A third volley of vomit. Oh, the humanity.
Oh, my God. Power booting. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, wow. I am speechless.
Time for another shot.
And Pat wins and puts another one down.
More.
Pat, victory.
Unbelievable.
Pat, John. Let's hear it for John.
Wow. Unbelievable. And Pat's drinking another one.
Wait, how many are you up to? Let's see how many you can do.
More.
How many was that?
37. That was 2 after.
37.
37.
This is my victory lap.
All right, let's just keep. Jared, guess what? You won the other My Five. We'll talk to you in a minute here, but first let's say hi to say hi. Let's say bye to John. I guess John.
What a great effort. 3 powerful fire hose boofs into that garbage pail. It was stunning, wasn't it? It was first one. Just this powerful fire hose-like nozzle spray of puke, and then bam, another, and then bam, another.
The worst part was I farted during each one, too.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
But cheers, guys. Thanks for having me on.
John.
OpieAnthony.net. Thanks.
OpieAnthony.net, a
What
great
an
message
effort.
board.
What an effort.
There he goes, John. You represent well today, buddy.
And Pat
Hey, John.
drinking another one. Oh, no.
And now just for
nailed
the-
him,
There's
Jim.
another one with my name
All right,
on it.
now just for the hell of it, we're going to see how many shots Pat could do here.
38.
He might finish every
38?
single one.
39.
39.
Keep filling them up.
Yeah, let's just keep filling them
I'm a
up.
little thirsty.
Let's watch the fat guy puke.
Wait, we got to.
I'm a little thirsty.
You got to give him the minute though. You got to give him the time, right?
Why?
Okay.
Now he's just putting him down like a madman.
Somebody have a blood glucose meter on him?
All right. You could do it at your pace. So you're up to
I am
what?
at my pace.
You're up to what? 40?
This is 41.
40.
Diabetic coma.
Come on now. You gotta stop.
50's a nice even number.
All right, let's go for
All right,
50.
we'll go for
We're
50.
at 41. You're not really diabetic, are you?
Yeah.
Oh. God, if he loses a leg, he gets a MiFi and a prosthetic.
We could call this the Mabel King
42.
commemorative contest.
There goes 42.
That was a little warm.
Uh-oh, that's the first even hint of a complaint I've heard from Pat.
Yeah.
Could be the turning point.
I do feel my stomach going up into my ribs a little bit.
We just want to set the bar for future contests.
Yeah.
43.
Pat's the heavyweight
working on
champion.
this.
What do you got? This is 40 what?
43.
43 going down.
Well, you're drinking
43
them so fast.
double shots of eggnog, Anthony. No, I know.
What are you thinking, Pat?
It won't be accurate, but...
I'm thinking, can't wait for breakfast.
All right, here goes 44.
Yeah?
Anything?
You're looking a little different, though.
A bit peaked.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a winner now.
You won a MiFi.
Yeah.
Finally.
Great if he throws up on it.
Yeah,
His shorts out, sparks flying out of it, puke.
He's taking eggnog out of it.
How many is that, Eric?
This is 45.
45 double shots of eggnog.
Scraping puke off the display.
Yeah, that nice, that new smell
No.
of electronics is ruined.
You look
His
worried.
vile stomach.
This is 46. 46. Double shots of
All right,
eggnog.
you got to get to 50.
And I can pick up your tree. I got a nice big van.
Everything out of this guy.
47.
47, Anthony.
Holy
47.
Car crash sound effect?
Oh, my God.
He's done 12 since the contest ended.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Where am I at?
This is 48.
48. Two more left, and we'll just call it.
No, I think he should keep going.
Are you kidding?
Till what? He won't be able to go past
Till
50.
what?
It's up to...
This is 49. Past 50. No way.
He's got to go past 50. Because if he pukes, then he's actually doing himself a favor. He'll get all of it out of him.
This is number 50.
I don't think he's going to puke.
No, he won't.
I don't think he...
It has to.
It doesn't bother him. He's superhuman.
Yeah.
That's 50?
How does 50 feel?
50 feels like victory.
Just keep going, man. Out of curiosity, I want to see
51.
51.
Curiosity. Hope he would be great in the Third Reich.
No, keep putting these spikes in his head. Let's see how long it takes for him to pass out.
Sew her legs together while she gives birth. 52.
52? Pat, what do you think?
I'm slowing down.
All right, good.
Oh,
All right.
Pat. He's slowing down. No, he isn't. He just sucked that one right down.
And I started my diet today.
Jesus, Harry Chapin. 53.
53.
Someone's
got to
he
figure
just
out
gave out a brr.
Someone's got to figure out how many calories he's done.
Wow, yeah. How many calories?
What did you have to do?
It only goes up to 8 digits.
Uh-oh. Did you just kind of...
Yeah, he's starting to gurgle.
No?
Eric, what are we up to?
This is 54.
54.
Jesus.
He's making everyone else look like a bunch of pussies.
Oh, he
I know.
laughs at them. Pat laughs at
Isn't
them.
he double what some of the guys were out at?
Oh, yeah, way. Pat?
His hands are in his pockets.
Pat?
He's getting uncomfortable.
Okay, yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to keep going, Pat?
I'll have a couple more.
Yeah, why not?
55.
Have one for the road.
Yeah.
You'll probably crash soon.
I'm going to put windshield wipers on the inside of my windshield. Spray on that button, you son of a bitch.
What is this now?
This is 55.
55. All right.
Every
Kenny, what do you
I
think?
think that's good for me.
I'm not
Smells like
standing
the inside of
nowhere
that
near
bucket.
him because when he lets loose, it's going to go across the studio.
I think it could hit the back window behind Anthony.
Just think of the pressure that stomach's under. It is. It's like a big rubber bag all stretched, waiting to squeeze it out
He's gonna
at hyper velocity.
He's going to puke. It's going to keep blacks out of a college in 1964.
I'm just going to roll him out to the sidewalk.
Let's turn the lights back on. All right.
50.
For Kenny.
This is 56.
I think he needs to get to 60. 56 is such a weird number.
Yeah, it is 56. I mean, what is that? Pants?
Wow.
What's wrong, Pat?
You're fine.
I'm feeling a little full.
Of course you
Little
are.
full.
All right.
57.
3 more.
Was he
Starting to
burping?
space out that garbage can.
No, you won't puke. You got 4 more. You're
man.
fine.
We're all starting to
I
like.
don't wanna-
I'm starting to look around where I
It'll
could
be
duck.
after 60.
What's
Huh?
that?
It'll be after 60.
Oh,
Oh, you
cocky.
think?
Oh, look at you being cocky.
Have you ever drank
58.
this much eggnog before?
Martini Steve's in the
No.
studio. He's figuring out how many calories with his little calculator.
What's he up to now?
He's
57. This is
57. He just
58
did
right here.
57. And they're double shots, sweetie.
Right.
Yeah.
So how much is 1, Steve?
170.
Multiply that by 57.
Thank you, Jim.
58 now.
58 now.
Just take 57 and add whatever. What
Jim, can you stop, please?
Which one he calculates?
All right, Pat.
9,860 so far.
9,000. Just about 10,000 calories.
Yeah.
This is number 59.
59, Pat. He's really slowing down.
Yeah.
The face is looking a little different.
How you feeling?
Getting ready to go.
One more.
Oh, boy.
All right, here's 60.
60.
That's the
Now
first one he
it's
has
really
in shot.
slow.
But he's also not doing it in a minute. He would probably do more
No.
if he had a minute in between each one.
Yeah, maybe.
Pat, what do you think?
Ready to go pretty soon.
If you do 60, I think you could do
That's a 60, that's 60,
62.
Nah, 62. Don't make him go past 62. 62 is fine.
Yeah, 62.
Have you ever
Remember
drank
this.
it?
This is 61.
Yeah, you can do 2 more.
Yeah,
dude.
2 more, and then.
What are you, gay?
What are you, a girl?
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, eggnog dick.
Oh, he's really slowing down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not done.
He didn't finish it.
That's not done.
Yeah, you didn't finish
Not
that.
done, kid.
What's wrong with you? 60 what?
61.
61?
62.
Oh, 62.
Yes.
Oh.
He's starting to really.
Uh-oh.
He's like William Holden looking at the
Oh
coffee
my
table.
God! He just slammed 62. Well, if you do
Uh-oh.
62, I think he could do what?
My
63,
first,
Jim?
I can't bend over to puke.
It's uh-oh.
Well,
I'm right in a line of fire over here.
Everyone's moving. Someone better raise that fucking garbage can, man. Look, dude, if you did 62, you can do 63. I mean, come on. It's only 1 more. What do you think, Pat? There has to be a
Pat
Come on,
almost
63.
doubled.
Yeah, there has to be a grand finale. You can't just walk out after 62.
It's such an odd number.
It really is. All right, here goes Pat, 63. Maybe he needs some encouragement, everyone in the studio. Let's go, Pat.
Yeah.
63.
He won't puke. He's fine.
Pat, what do you think?
He's fine.
There's no more room at the end.
Wow. You sold out?
All right, what are we up to here?
This is 64.
64.
Done.
Uh-oh. What does that mean, Pat? You can't just walk out after the 63 double shots of
65 is
eggnog.
such a
I'm
good
going to
number.
explode.
You want a donut?
Oh, yeah, this is going to be like from the Monty Python movie.
Wafer thin.
Wafer thin mint.
Uh,
Got the right ta-ta, but the wrong ho-ho, Pat.
Well, Pat, what do you think?
I'm getting gas pains now.
Yeah?
Uh-oh. Gas pains.
Oh, please shit your pants.
All right. 64. I mean, he's so close to 65.
65 is that
65 is
number.
his max. He can't go over 65. That's his max.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he's a pussy. He can't go over 65.
He certainly can.
No, he can't.
No, 65.
No,
That's
no.
a fine number to
Oh,
stop
wow.
Hey, they're cheering outside. They want 70.
at.
70 is such an even number, I think.
65. Be happy with 65.
I don't know. They want 70 outside. The other contestants want 70.
Well, that's true. BJ puked. He's fine.
Yeah, BJ's fine. Look at him.
They're all
He's
fine.
smiling.
What is he up to, Eric?
This is 65.
65? 65 double shots of eggnog. How many calories is he up to?
Well over 10,000 now.
Yeah.
I think at a point where I have to make myself puke.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah, you might have to.
Yeah, you might have to.
You got to get rid of that stuff.
11,050.
Oh, no.
All right, he has raised his 2 fingers, Anthony.
Jesus.
You want
Are
to do
you-
66?
66! 66! 66!
What do I win?
66!
You're going to
get the
puke it
batteries.
out.
The respect of the Opie and Anthony show.
You're the champ.
Here he goes, 66. You're raising the bar for a future contest here.
66 down.
66.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I have
Dude.
to make myself.
Yeah, you might have to make
Then you
yourself.
better
You can't
go
before 67.
Yeah, I say
It's like a valve. It's going in, but it ain't coming out.
Pat, I say you do 70 and then you make yourself puke. I think everyone would like to see
How
that,
many
right?
have you done?
This is 67 right here.
67 double shots of eggnog. Holy shit.
Only 3 more now.
Only 3 more. That's okay? That was 67. Dude, he's gained 20 pounds in front of our eyes, man. All right, here comes 68. What are you thinking, Ann? You're studying him.
I don't know what to think.
68, double shot.
Sweat.
You're starting to sweat?
Yeah.
All right,
Jesus, Eric.
Just have him puke.
Well, no, he's got to get to
Just
70.
69.
No.
He's got to get to 70.
No.
I say stop.
He's got to get to 70.
You should stop him.
What do you want, Pat? You want to walk away after 68 or doesn't matter if he pukes
69 going
70,
down.
it's all coming out. 69?
69 done. 70.
An even 70 shots.
That's it.
No more, dude. No more. Wow.
All right. Let it
70 double shots of eggnog from Pat.
You doubled what the other guy
From
did.
Moonachie, New Jersey, representing.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Trailer park.
What do you want to do?
I want to puke.
All right, then you better do that. Once you lift those two fingers up, he's lifting his two fingers up.
Oh, boy.
That's all right.
Here we
You got to
go.
do it.
Here we go.
He's got 3 fingers in
Here we
his
go.
mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
This is Pat from Moonachie, Anthony. This.
That was just a warm up.
That's 2 shots.
That's a warm up. That was a half gallon on the inside. All right, everyone, listen. Shh.
I'm a star.
I don't want to watch
Eric's running out. He's going to puke also.
Eric's got even.
Eric, come on.
Eric's puking. How much eggnog is coming out of this guy?
Wow.
I've never seen so much eggnog come.
Get me a bucket.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I can't laugh any harder. Oh, my God. There's no way more is going to come out of this guy. Is that it, Pat?
No.
It's 12,000 calories.
Bad day to start a diet.
Maybe he can get as many puke shots as he can.
All done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
Pat from Moonachie, New Jersey.
Wow, was that a marathon puke?
How do you feel, man? You all right?
I feel better now.
All right, cool.
Holy S, he did 70 double shots of eggnog.
He got it out, too. He got most of that out, too.
Oh, yeah. That was a lot.
Well,
That
Pat,
can's pretty heavy.
That bucket's like swimming.
Make Eric take that out. I think Eric should have to carry that.
Eric vomited.
Eric vomited. How are you, Eric?
You can't speak.
Eric, take those buckets out.
Uh-oh.
Take that bucket out.
Eric, talk to Darren. Get Eric on mic. Eric, what's up?
No.
What's the matter?
I'm going to throw up.
No, you're not. You're fine.
Smell that
Wait,
wonderful
hold on.
puke smell.
Just, Eric, be careful. Listen to that slosh around in there, Eric.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I was laughing so hard I couldn't breathe.
Hey, I'll give somebody $10 to smell Pat's 2 fingers.
All right. Go.
High five.
Oh, Kathy.
All right, Pat. Congratulations. You won the MiFi.
Thank you.
Ooh, it does smell. Now I smell it.
Notice Ben hasn't been around.
Of course not.
Because Ben hates this stuff.
Where is he? He's combing his hair with a hammer. No, it's cute. My parents behind him rubbing his dick on his ass.
Does reek in here now. That was 4.3 gallons at 12,000 calories.
Nice.
You drank 4.3, not gallons.
4.3 gallons.
You sure?
Yeah, 4 ounces per cup, 70 cups.
4 ounces
Do
per
some more
cup.
math, Steve.
Okay.
But it was 2 ounces per cup.
It should be about 2 ounces. There's
shots.
no way the guy did 4.3 gallons.
You know, Steve.
Even 2 gallons would
It's
be crazy.
2 shots.
2 gallons. It was 2 gallons, but it's still 12,000
A
calories.
little over 2 gallons of eggnog from Pat. All right, Pat.
We got to give him something extra for doing all. He did an extra 35 shots. He
Certainly
doubled what
did.
I don't know what we can give him.
We'll give him a T-shirt or something. Yeah, all right. Why don't we get everyone out of the studio? Pat is the winner of the eggnog drinking contest. Congratulations.
Hey, Pat, any parting words? Pat, parting words?
Yeah, Pat, what do you want to say?
You won?
I feel like the biggest loser. Oh, geez.
Thank you, Pat.
Thank you.
Great
Here,
job.
Go
Mike.
away.
Pete from Connecticut online. Yes, Pete.
Yeah, do I win a MiFi? I guess 27 awful jokes by the end of the eggnog.
27 awful Pat jokes. Very good. Thank you, Pete. Pete from Connecticut. Let's say hi to Eric in New York City. Eric, what's up?
Good morning, guys.
Hey.
Good morning there, sweet tits.
Hi there, Angel.
I have a good puke story for you.
All right.
I'm 3 months into dating my girlfriend. And now I'm trying to get laid and get invited to a wedding. Get really drunk.
Where are you calling from, a nuclear reactor?
Yeah, it's... We're going to cut our losses there. Brian from Long Island. What's up, Brian?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Cool. Hey.
Syndication, how? Hey, I just wanted to say 70 shots, dude. It's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, it was definitely insane. I cannot believe the guy just did 70 double shots of eggnog. Hey, where's Jared? Remember Jared? Who hates Ben? He ends up winning the other MiFi.
He guessed.
He was closest to how many shots?
40, right? I think he was right on the button. He said 35, I think.
Yep.
35.
He did win.
He did
win.
win.
Oh, my God, was that...
Jared, give us a call back. You won the other MiFi today.
Funny. Watching him stick his whole fist down his throat like that and just
that
gurgling.
It's probably better for him that he puked out.
Oh, without a doubt. That's why I wanted him to keep going, because if that's settled in, I think he would have major problems later today.
I was actually getting worried about him. I'm like, dude, he's diabetic, man. I don't want to see the guy.
Now, how funny it would have been if he went into diabetic shock.
Hilarious. We could all teabag him while the ambulance was on its way.
Yeah.
Eric, you feeling better?
Starting to, yeah.
It really stunk, though, man. That's sloshing vomit.
Oh, my God.
Did you get a whiff of that, dude?
Dude, how hard were you laughing?
Oh, it's too goddamn funny.
It was. How many times did he power boot?
It's
like 10 times?
It's got to be 10, and it was liquid.
Did that pill get used?
Yes.
No.
Shut up, Jimmy.
All right, Jared.
How you doing?
Good. What's up, Jared?
I won a MiFi.
Yes, you did. After all that, you won the other MiFi today.
Awesome.
So I guess we'll get some info from you. So stay on the line, okay?
I already got the info.
Oh, you do. All right. Congratulations. Anything you want to say to Ben?
Ben, you're not a dick.
Now Ben is kind of a dick because he blew off the whole contest.
Is that the computer? He's probably answering your stupid emails.
Yeah, bring. Let's get Ben in here. There's no puke in here. He can come back into the studio. Ben.
I made a mistake too. I only sent like 11 emails to Steve.
All right. What is he saying?
No. He's not coming in. He said he's doing stuff.
Yeah, Ben has a serious problem with...
Oh, that's right. He wasn't in here the whole time.
No, he ran out as soon as the contest started.
He went to screen the call.
I think he's got to be in here for these contests. You're the boss open. I think that you and Ed can put your feet down.
He should.
All right, Jared. Congratulations. You won the other MiFi from Maine.
I appreciate it, guys. I look forward to coming to the show, and you rock, Jimmy.
Thank you, buddy.
There he goes, Jared from Maine.
Are we getting rid of all these people out here?
I would say if they want to hang for the extra time, we're almost done.
Yeah.
They would probably want to take pictures and stuff like that, probably.
Okay.
The gurgling, splashing sounds of vomit.
All you need is a rowboat going, a motorboat, a rowboat. Fucking asshole I am.
A rowboat.
Row.
You stink.
Rowboat. I can't find the clip.
Shut up.
A rowboat.
You stink. All right.
XM202. The Opie and Anthony Show. The worst of Opie and Anthony.
Lo más mal de Opie and Anthony en XM202.
Well, Pat from Munaki's here, guys.
Ooh. Yes, we've been looking at him out the window the whole time.
And he brought Steve a present.
Yeah, a present.
You want to show everybody what Pat from Munaki brought you? We'll describe it for the radio.
Pat from Munaki. Now he's a big star on the message board on Whackbag. He's a big star. He's got his own thread going and everything. Pat from Munaki.
We couldn't even get him in the other day. We had to get him a couple days in advance, book him.
Oh, I know.
He had to be booked.
Availability. We had to check his availability.
Yeah.
There it is, Steve.
No, well, should we bring Pat from
Bring
Munaki
Pat
in?
in.
All right, Steve, go to that mic then.
Yeah.
Here, lift that mic up. All right.
Over there.
You're over there. Oh, well.
Here's Pat from Moonaki.
How you doing, Pat?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Oh, good, good.
Hey, get closer to
there
the
he
mic.
is.
All righty.
All right. Closer to the mic.
Feel a little gay right now.
These guys love you for some reason. I don't get it. I got to be honest. I don't get the whole Pat from Moonaki.
How can you not get it?
But a lot of people, they say
Those headphones, dude. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You gotta
it's
give
their
those headphones.
It's their new favorite thing on the Opie and Anthony program.
Well,
So, Pat,
Yes?
you were the winner of the eggnog drinking contest. Of course, here's the winning audio when you finally had a puke.
oh.
I don't think you can hear it. Well, I'm not playing for him.
Right.
And since that famous appearance, these guys have been obsessed with you.
That's his little... I love his little comments. His little jokes. They're just the best. Comes up and just right off the cuff will come out with a funny little line.
Is this one of your comments talking about the morning show?
Yes.
You said this outside?
Yes, I did.
And what is it?
I chink they're in trouble.
I chink they're in trouble? That's outrageous.
Ovaltine. Shouldn't it be called Roundtine? The glass is round.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do? The big smile comes on, the little smirk like that. I tried. I gave it a go.
My dogs are barking.
Gotta be in it to win it. Now I know what that means.
All 9
the
of them.
car crash.
Yes, it's a car
now,
crash.
Pat,
yes.
you've been on Whackbag and posting things, and one thing you posted was a picture that is disgusting.
What is it?
He posted a picture of his foot right before and after they lopped his toe off because of diabetes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. One of his toes. Now,
sort of like that.
He's doing the old pull your finger off your hand gag, which is a sight gag, but trash anyway. It's awful. So, yeah, you lost a toe.
Yeah, I'm hoping to find it somewhere.
Oh my God, he's awful.
That's not bad.
Let's see.
I
Yeah.
tried.
One of the. Are you reading one of his posts?
Not really.
It's about what he eats. Like they've whittled you down on the message board now, where you have to explain to people what you eat because they were yelling at you for drinking so much eggnog.
You deserve to have your arms and legs cut off.
Yeah, some people are saying you deserve to just be a head.
Can he read his post? Maybe Pat could read his own post if you have a post, because this way people could hear him read what he wrote.
All right.
Yeah.
What did the guy write to you, Pat, first?
He wrote, holy shit, I'm a diabetic. You just scared the fuck out of me. You're a fucking idiot. I don't even drink because I don't want to lose a toe, and you do 70 shots of eggnog?
A lot of diabetics, well, I'll just say, were very angry with you for coming in here and doing so much eggnog, which has a lot of sugar in it, and thinking that you were stupid for doing that.
Yeah, well, my point was I threw most of it up.
Right.
What was your email response?
My email.
Wait, continue that.
Oh, I think it was done.
Easy there, Sparky. First of all, I puked.
Wait, no. Continue with the.
Oh, okay. You could have gone into a diabetic coma during the show. Did you even take insulin before the contest? What a moron. You deserve to lose a toe. See my toe? Now you don't.
He wrote that?
Why,
Yeah.
yes, he did.
What'd you
He
respond?
actually wrote that.
I responded, easy there, Sparky. First of all, I puked almost all of it up. See video. Secondly, since my toe was chopped off, my daily diet consists of 12 ounces of tea, everything sweetened with Splenda, of course, 4 eggs for breakfast, 2 chicken breast halves, and 5 cups of spinach for dinner. Thirdly, about once a week, I go to a movie and have a large popcorn with butter and a Diet Coke. And
Fourthly,
I go out maybe 10 times a year, mostly O&A related stuff. Belmar, Hammerstein, the Downtown, Cherry Darts, Brian Regan, Eggnog Contest, etc. Fifthly, those few times I go out, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. You're right, I did deserve to lose my toe. My sugar was 465 when I went in the hospital, and it was high for a long time. Currently, my sugar's between 100 and 200. Not bad since I have no health insurance. Complications occur when it's out of control for a long time. That's the type 2 version, that is. And if I lose anything else, I'll deserve that. Sixthly, hey, I won a MiFi. Whee!
Wee. Isn't that what one of the little piggies said?
Wee
The
wee
one that
all
was
the
hacked
way.
off?
Which one got cut off?
Wee 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 all the way to the dumpster.
My fourth. Yeah, that's what I call the ring toe.
The ring toe?
The fourth one on the.
Oh man,
right
can I
foot.
see that?
That was the little piggy that stayed home.
All right, let's see the toe.
How long
Missing.
ago did you have this hacked off?
It was first I noticed a little redness in the toe.
Okay, yeah, give
I
me the
learned
build-up.
not to trim your toenails with a butter knife after that. Which is true.
What do you mean?
Why a butter knife?
I didn't have a nail clipper.
Butter? I don't even know her. What are you going to do?
And, trying to balance myself.
Oh, he's gonna fall.
That's rough.
Here we go. Whoa.
Oh my God!
Let me see.
Oh wow!
Look like Fred Flintstone over here.
Holy, wow!
Let's see.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Where's that picture up on
Oh,
whackbag.com?
dude, it is so heinous.
It's right after the. It's in the hospital room.
It's right after the operation, and it looks like someone
They didn't
took
even
a hatchet.
suture it up. They didn't
Looked like-
suture it up, and it closes naturally.
It looked like a hatchet wound.
You know,
like they took an axe and put it between his toes.
It's more a wow, and I'll tell you why. I'm not grossed out because they did a. I don't know. It healed great. It just looks like. It looks. Yeah. I mean, he has 4 toes, but it looks very natural in a weird way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I understand, but I thought there'd be a huge. I thought there'd be a huge space in between the toes or something. It's.
Yeah, there was right after, but it's sort of.
It's like a cartoon character.
That's pretty wild.
Is your balance off?
No, I was worried that it might be because I'm holding up a lot of weight here, and yeah, no, it's fine.
Fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you
wow.
brought Martini Steve a little present.
Yes, he did.
Want to describe your
I saw
present,
those
Steve,
in,
for everybody?
Big and Tall Casual Mail.
Big and tall
Had to buy
casual
it.
mail. Is that where you shop?
Yeah, these are Big Dog's boxer shorts with flames and hot rod in flame writing on the back.
Oh, hot rod.
Yeah,
right on your ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like insert here, and
Hot rod on a warm bear.
I wear the button out. And you know, I thank you, Pat. I had no idea they made things like this. You know, I have this aficionado for
aficionado.
I suck today.
No, you're all right.
Affinity, wrong company.
Oh, wait, Lionel Richie's going to talk about these on.
Affinity. Working for XM now.
I have this affinity for flame clothing, and I'm not even aware that half this stuff exists. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Pat.
So you're gonna wear those?
Not right now, but yes, I will.
You'd wear them around the house, maybe?
Yeah, around the house. This is like sleeping in boxers because they're very the material's very thick. I can imagine you'd sweat a lot in these.
Why do you sleep in boxers?
As opposed to
naked.
Nude.
Yeah.
You know,
I sleep naked.
Yeah. What is he going?
Nah, it's not. It's
Pat,
no thanks.
Is it true you brought other things?
Pastries.
Oh, pastries.
Pastries.
Oh.
You been eating any of those?
Steve requested.
It was actually said half in jest, and he actually showed up with them, so that was very cool.
You aren't eating those, though,
No,
right?
I usually, last time I had them put the string over the box to keep me from getting to them.
All right, tied it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you dig right in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they're even shaped like little toes. You don't want to eat one of those.
Little cannoli.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
I'm sort of starting to get it.
You're warming
Anthony.
up to
All
him.
right. I'm getting it. All right.
Pat.
I'm lovable.
He's lovable.
Any other things you want to get off your chest there?
Yeah.
Anything in the news?
Anything in the news?
No.
I guess I'll have to watch the news now.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing.
What is this now? This is Philbin Transport.
Oh, that's me. I figured I could go to Washington, D.C. for your sound machine won't end up on the other side of the country. Take it door to door, direct.
What do you transport now? Only you don't transport
anything that'll fit in a van.
Oh, okay, products.
Yeah.
That's your job?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So if something has to go from point A to point B, you're the man to call.
Yes.
Instead of like FedEx or UPS.
Yeah, FedEx, they could track it so you'll know it's in New Orleans.
Yeah.
In the wrong place.
Now, they're annoying, though, with their planes and stuff like that. I'd rather have just you in a van barreling down 95.
Just drive it there. What the hell?
Yeah, as long as I don't tell a joke, I won't crash.
And you, there's no tracking the package when it's with, so
No.
the guy can't look and say, oh, he's in front of O&A's studio again.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got my phone number. You can call me. I'm on the road.
That's pretty much the
Yeah.
tracking. Hello, Pat, where are
Hi,
you?
It's here.
All right.
Right here.
Well, Kevin in Brooklyn has something. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, did Pat go to the hospital in an ambulance or a tow truck?
A tow truck.
Pat didn't hear him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drew, give him the headphones for a
I
little
actually
bit.
asked
We'll get to
okay.
Drew next. Cigars and scotch. What's going on?
Hey,
he
that
was
last joke Pat told, it's totally totaled.
Totaled.
Total. Cigar and scotch. This guy posts on Whackbag, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's actually funny, man. He posts some really funny stuff.
All right, cool. Whackbag.com. All right, Pat, I don't know. You could hang out there for a little bit. We'll have you back in for the rest of the show.
I told my dogs that I'd bring them home a treat from the hospital, but they wouldn't let me keep the toe. Ow! Oh, neck brace.
Well, what are you going to do?
Ow, neck brace.
Hey, I threw it out there.
Yeah. Like the eggnog.
It was all done in a good-natured kind of way. You know, happy.
I hope this fog lifts.
Can I ask, if you own your own business, why don't you insure yourself so you have health insurance?
Because it costs a lot of money.
Okay.
Makes perfect sense.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
there you go. I had to buy my fire.
No, you won a my
Yeah, cost a toe anyway.
Wow, they're just piling up.
Yeah, they really are.
All right.
There he goes.
Pat from Moonachie. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Pat. You could limp your way out and
All right.
take a seat.
Yeah, we'll have you back in.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Steve brought me a note. I have to interject. Pat said this. I hope I didn't sound fat. I hear the radio adds 10 pounds.
Yeah, but you got to.
Wow.
No, when he has these little ditties, he's got to walk in with them.
All right.
That's
That's
true.
the beauty of him being here.
Because eventually we will just put them all together.
Pat didn't hear us, so Pat, come on in here. Really fast. I know you're fat, but move fast for us, please.
Oh.
Get over there and say what you just wrote down for Steve.
Oh, I was hoping I didn't sound fat because I hear the radio puts 100 pounds on you.
His fingers are going, well.
I don't like the way you amended it and went from 10 to 100.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not funny now.
Look at the radio at 100 pounds.
Yeah, because that's not possible.
That's way too exaggerated. 10 pounds would be like the norm.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of exaggerated humor.
No.
If it's slightly exaggerated, like 10 pounds, nice. 100
yeah.
pounds, what?
Like 50,000 isn't a lot of money. Should have been $10 isn't a lot of money.
Yeah, well, when you don't have health insurance, like me. It's tragedy, but I turn tragedy into
Cost an arm and a toe.
something.
That's right.
All right, Pat.
You
Thank
turned
you.
tragedy into blank stares.
You sure do. Get him out of here. Thank you, Pat.
There he goes. Oh, he's rushing off.
of exercise.
All right, finally, Anthony.
He's awful.
Did you see his little fingers moving?
His fingers move.
I swear to God, he almost said, "My chickadee."
Ah, yes.
I go from enjoying him to hating him really fast.
I seem to have lost a toe somewhere.
WC, whale cow. People can't decide what I look like.
Get out of here, toe. You bother me. Never work with animals, children, or all your toes.
Yeah.
I believe I'll have another eggnog.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Apparently, Pat from Moonachie, who is here today, told a joke in California. In Los Feliz, California. Because all I'm seeing is a big train wreck.
Pat, any final words?
Yeah, Pat, what do you got to say?
See Gene Simmons on American Idol?
Oh, yes, we did.
Didn't he look like he was trying to pick up on those broads with that creepy stare of his?
Good stare.
You ever seen the movie Wanted Dead or Alive?
Yeah.
When they put the grenade in his mouth, and you just want to pull that pin? Or not?
No, the dead stare worked well on radio.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I was talking to Johnny Carson Sunday morning, and I was telling him a joke, and all of a sudden I didn't hear anything anymore.
Wow.
I hear Connor Peterson, he's going to do a news show up in heaven.
Oh, what's it
he's
called?
He's going to be the anchor.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
That's it. I'm out of here.
It's the worst of Opie and Anthony.
Here's Opie and Anthony when they're not awful.
Okay, terrific.
The worst of Opie and Anthony.
No more of that. It's bad for you.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm the only one that didn't get to take a leak. This break was so short, no one's back from the break yet. I guess Opie and Jimmy still in the bathroom. And I was walking out, ready to take a leak. I forgot, and a good thing, I forgot the key to the men's room. I figured it would be open, like Jimmy or Opie would have left it open or something. No. So I walk up and I go back to get the key, and Eric tells me, hey, we're back on the air.
Oh, wow.
So I don't get to take a leak. No one's here in the studio.
Nope.
It's like, you guys are back on the air?
Yeah, well,
so I have to run in still bladder full of urine.
Well, Opie, we were just chatting in the bathroom. I'm talking about my dumb Chicago flight. He's like, you think I got time to take a dump?
Oh, no.
Right now.
He's taking a dump in there?
Stupid is on the bowl, so I waited for a couple of seconds until I felt he was settled in, and I just shut the lights off and walked out of the bathroom.
That's what you do.
So I'm hoping he's right now duck walking with a log hanging out, trying to get the lights back on.
Yesterday, we all went to the bathroom together, as we sometimes do. And Jimmy, notorious for turning the lights out when
old Florentine
when we're
trick.
in there.
Credit where it's
a
due.
great gag.
That's
These bathrooms are pitch black in buildings. You know, rarely have a window in there.
That then can open in 5-degree weather.
So I just about done, and the light goes out, but I'm used to it. But I didn't know there was anybody else in there, and there was some guy just from the building, and he's sitting in the stall, and you just hear, hey, turn the light back on! And there he is, just dumping in the dark.
When I was doing Last Comic Standing in New York, we were doing the semifinals. I went into the bathroom and I got somebody so good. That was shot in a hotel on like 50-something Street, the Hudson Hotel. And I got this. I shut the lights off in the men's room and I walked out, and this guy was screaming in the hotel. It was like a big lobby. Who the fuck turned off the lights? Somebody turned off the fucking lights! He was as angry as I've ever seen anybody about anything. And there's like a bunch of people in the hallway. He was screaming.
Dude, I got the aftermath, though. So I'm in the stall dumping, and there's another guy dumping, and you turn off the light.
Just
and I know,
now?
Yeah. I know the gag, and I'm just like, oh,
Who
God.
cares?
Because he's done it a million times, right? This guy obviously was reading, like, it had to be the New York Times, because all you hear is, give me the papers. Give me the papers. I need the papers. I don't want to mess
Papers, Eva.
I have nowhere to slam this, but basically all you hear is, son! Slams the paper down. You hear a belt, and then he waddles out.
That clanking of the dump belt.
He waddles out of the stall, and he doesn't have the belt is whatever. Clanging, thank you. And he clangs past me, turns the light on, and goes back, and then you hear with the paper, and he goes back into position.
Well, you know when he sat back down and his cheeks opened up, it was probably like chewed bubble gum, because you know he didn't wipe. He just jumped out.
He couldn't do the duck walk all the way over to the light switch.
It was really funny, because I'm like, whatever.
Just sit there and take it, duty boy.
Annoying.
Good thing it wasn't Ben.
And then stupid stalker Patty's outside the studio. You know, you're back on the radio, and they're talking about you.
You're back on the air. I think you need to be back in the studio.
No, I think Anthony could handle it by himself.
Yeah, I could handle it if I didn't have to piss so badly.
Do you have to take
I went up to go to the bathroom, and I forgot the key, which is a good thing, or all three of us would have been in there, and nobody would have been here to return to the program.
It'd be funny if we came back and it was the Eric and Derek show, and they wouldn't let us in. All of a sudden, it was a big hit. A great story for E.T.
We're out of a job.
Opie and Anthony, they are like chocoholics, but for booze.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Ugh. Oh. Hey.
Ugh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Hey! What? Hey!
What the hell's going on here? The Opie and Anthony Show.
Awful. They're just awful people.
The Opie and Anthony Show. This is the end.
What are you talking about?
Of the worst of Opie and Anthony.
Well, okay.
Catch Opie and Anthony live from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern with replays throughout the day on XM 202.